That's definitely real.
And beer.
What's up?
I just haven't won anything.
It's very hard. And it feels so minuscule. You're just betting like $1
I was trying to
here.
get a little hype up for my man to,
Yeah.
to stick to it.
No,
wanna
but I
read
want
it?
to go. For my birthday, I want to
I've
go to
had these
Santa
before.
Anita.
Dude,
How many you
Yeah.
eat?
let me know, bro.
Yeah, in May. Let's go.
That'd be
Three?
fucking cool, bro.
Where are you going?
Santa Anita, the horse races.
Oh,
I'm in 3 then.
Yeah.
okay.
How's it bet?
Okay.
Beers.
For your birthday?
Beers and gambling. I mean, what more could you
God,
ask
you're
for?
such an alcoholic.
He's
Hey,
I've been killing it on gambling recently.
All's a good
It's
time
usually
is,
really
is,
bad.
is beers, huh? All the time.
that's the only time you can have a good time is with
Yeah.
beers.
I won 400 this past weekend.
There's nothing to do with beers.
But it has nothing
He's
to do with beer.
deflecting,
No, I was
Yeah.
drinking beers.
He's deflecting hard, dude.
You're gonna drink from
I'm gonna
Alex.
delete some of Alex's beers. All right. So
Yeah,
Yeah,
dude,
delete
that's-
those beers.
I'm gonna delete 2 of them just so I'm saving it.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
turn
dude.
Bilbo Baggins really quick if you come over to here and
Dildo
grab a beer.
Oh, I
These are my beers.
thought you were saying like just leave.
No.
But Bilbo Baggins just abandoned my life
Yeah, just go on a quest
for more beer.
for more beer.
I mean, the quest isn't that far. There is 7-Eleven right next door.
Oh, I know, dude. I didn't even think
Doing it,
about
dude.
that.
I have
I inhaled them and I regret it.
what? Oh, those?
No, well, the fact is that plus the 2 other mushroom things that we already ate.
They're probably gonna.
They're fake mushroom
but
things.
those are. But I think that there's like the. I'm talking like we're even on live right now.
Yeah.
I'll
The-
do
Oh, we are?
4.
Yeah,
You scared
we're
me
on-
into 3.
we're on
Now I'm
live
only eating
going
2.
out,
Now you
bro.
make me not want to eat the third one.
No, hey, get on the ride with me, you pussy.
There you go.
But I
That's
think-
what I'm talking
That's what I'm
about.
talking about.
I think.
Yeah.
I think the psychedelic. I think the psychedelic property in those are gonna like awaken the non-psychedelic properties in the other ones.
Damn, it's gonna be
It's-
like a drug ritual.
Yeah.
on the
At this point,
molecular
at
level.
this point, it's about
It's
to
gonna be
hit.
like Jesus coming back to life, like they
You know
thought.
what's gonna happen on April
Those
8th?
just
Why
eat
can't it
sure.
be just a bunch of like
So you're
little
one of those
Cuban
guys?
dudes?
The red heifers,
You're
yeah.
one of those guys, April 8th?
Yeah, I'm one of those guys.
You think it's gonna end?
We just heard about that the other night.
The Armageddon thing? Yeah.
Yeah.
Which Armageddon?
I'm all about it, man.
Dude, did you see the fucking you know like what like the Large Hadron Collider is?
yeah, the whole.
Yeah, the CERN is another one that they have, and they're like revamping it to test even crazier stuff, and they're doing it on April 8th while the eclipse is happening.
yeah.
To like figure out. If,
Oh, these white girls are on some like they're the white people.
these are scientists. None of them are women.
oh.
Don't be ridiculous with it.
Yeah.
No, they're on some white girl shit. They're like, all right, if we grab the Hadron Collider and these bright fucking stones.
If anything, I think these are white nerds who are trying to create a woman to finally have sex with the
they gotta
Large
find
Hadron
her in a
Collider.
parallel universe.
That's what they think. Like when the Large Hadron Collider happened, it was like around they kept doing it like around 2012, and they thought the world was
CERN.
gonna end.
It's called CERN.
Yeah, well, one is called CERN. Large Hadron Collider is another one. That's
Yes, well, CERN is the place that houses the Hadron
yeah.
Collider.
Well, we don't have to get into specifics about some headlines that I read, but they think that like it launched us into another trajectory, and like that was the real 2012 without us knowing. Like it did in the world, or at least changed us, but it was really
It changed our future forever.
yeah.
Oh, because we're in the new fucking multi.
We're in the new.
like whatever verse.
What happened was when the Large Hadron Collider
We're
did
in
it.
another universe?
It just created the trans movement. That was the end of the world.
We already got unplugged for that the first time. I don't think we should talk about it again.
But that's what they don't want you to know is the real name for it was the
He's
large.
also had sex with trans. It's
It was
okay.
the Large Trans Collider. was-
trans.
It was the Large Trans Collider, and they were just smashing dicks and pussies into each other, and it created Bruce Jenner.
Smashing dick.
It created yeah. Bruce Jenner was the test subject. They were just slamming dicks and pussies into him, and then now we live in this timeline.
Large trans.
You seen that thing about them getting plastic surgery to change their pussies into like stars and flowers?
What?
They're like, we can already change penises into vaginas. They're like, some people want to have creative pussies.
I like it.
They want to have their own flavor. And it's like, what? Turn into a flower.
It just looks like an upside down starfish. Like
Yeah.
it's probably super. It's like it probably looks like something from the ocean.
People are getting off.
If you get a swastika pussy, that'd be amazing, dude.
How many?
have-
How many lips is that though? If you think about it, like
9.
like All right.
Yeah, it's the Bears. The Bears, baby.
It's the Bears.
He needs him, dude. He needs him
Can you
to be
delete- can you
funnier.
delete me a beer?
And their
Yeah.
Bud Lights.
Thank you.
Hey, delete him a beer real quick.
And their Bud Lights.
And their Bud Lights.
Al told me he needed a beer too to get in the flow. He's like, it makes me stronger and funnier.
Well, believe it or not, I was a little hungover this morning, so I needed some beers to
You know, that's
get
one
me
of the
back on
questions
track.
they
Medicine is
ask.
the actual addiction.
Yeah. Look, I couldn't have fucking come up in a million years that swastika pussy 9 lips joke without 3 Bud Lights. There's no way.
So, dude,
Alley-oop
2
that-
Budweisers.
Yeah, by 2 other comics.
Well, I'm just telling you the facts.
No, that was great.
That's science, dude.
That was great.
Would you fuck a girl with a
Swastika
altered pussy?
Yeah, it depends on the shape.
As a Jew, would you fuck a girl with a
A
swastika?
swastika pussy?
Sure. I feel like I'm doing something.
Yeah, I'd feel like that's productive.
Yeah.
You're changing the world.
Because people fight a lot, but the real way to solve racism stuff is people just keep fucking each other.
I mean,
Well, what could
there's
happen
the
is-
racial
Oh.
category on porn.
When like you found your wife, y'all could get like like the children's game where it's the circle thing into the hole and the square hole. You could get yours to match her pussy. So like you have a star dick and a star pussy, and then that's how.
you know,
You find true
trick
love in
is
the
it has
future.
to be
I mean,
in
they
the
can do
dark,
this.
though.
Hmm?
You got to find it in the dark.
Yeah, and it lines up. It's like rendezvousing in space.
It's like the eclipse,
like
dude.
Interstellar.
It's like an air fueling.
Yeah, docking. Yeah.
Oh, man.
One small step for trans.
Okay, we're
One giant leap for transkind.
Yeah, no, we definitely getting unplugged from the government.
Oh, nobody listens to this thing.
They do.
But when they do, when we
I've
do
been-
get
I've been
millions,
receiving emails.
when we do get millions of
Like
viewers, they're gonna
comments.
go back and listen to some of these, and that's when we're gonna get real famous.
Real
Yeah.
famous. Early episodes and be like Shane Gillis getting Kevin
Yeah.
off of Saturday Night Live.
Which is good. That's what the guy that animates our clips, he was just like, he goes, that's the system. He goes, you say inappropriate shit, you get a little traction later on, they find your old shit, you get canceled, boom, Netflix.
Netflix, yeah. But it took him a long time.
It seems like worth it.
I think so too. I mean, the fact that he triumphed so heavy off of saying racist shit against Asian people, and then like it, years later when we're on the verge of war with China, it's in vogue now.
It is.
Say racist shit about
It's
Asian
popular.
people. Yeah.
Well, as an Asian, I'm offended.
About
Asian hate. A lot of Asian hate going on now.
you are Caucasian.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Caucasian.
It's a type of Asian.
Type of Asian.
Caucasian.
It's still in the name.
The Russians are Asians.
Yeah,
you
that's
know, have
true.
a lot of hate.
I actually listened to some Uzbekistan rap.
Nice,
That's the
dude.
actual thing. They have
I didn't know that was a people.
Man,
Yeah.
they got rap for everywhere,
got
bro.
rap
What
for
is
everything.
reggaeton?
That's the
Reggaeton
type
is
of
Spanish.
people that you say their name and it makes me feel racist hearing that name.
Yeah. I'm just.
Oh yeah, Uzbekistan.
So
what the fuck is that?
Adverse to new words.
Sounds like wherever that is, that's cold.
Yeah. No.
Fuck that place.
I'm racist against new ideas.
It's called being a Luddite. You know what a Luddite is?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah,
Racist
person that
to new
doesn't want.
ideas.
No, it originated when the printing press came out, and people were just like, "This fucking new technology, you can't print books," and they're
Remember
like,
about thinking? Remember
Yeah.
thinking?
"There's supposed to be
Why do I
2
have to
books in the
read?
world."
Remember, people just saying stories around the fire. Now we got evidence.
Now we got evidence. Bullshit.
Bullshit.
Too easy.
I mean,
Remember writing?
Yeah, bullshit.
yo, pretty soon in the
on the
future,
walls.
delete that evidence.
Fucking Johann Gutenberg is a bigot. It's the guy that invented the printing press.
Him being the Elon Musk. Imagine him tweeting live off the printing press.
That'd be sick.
That'd be funny. The Gutenberg's tweets are just like, these are
What is
pretty
he gonna do? Leave
problematic.
receipts in the streets, like
Yeah.
little clips, like fucking.
Yeah,
Yeah, like the
clippings.
town crier has the
Yeah.
thing, and he's like, "Look what he said."
No, he ties it
Look
to
what he said.
birds, and they fly it around, and that's why it's called Twitter.
Right.
They tweet.
All Protestant lives
That's their
matter.
logo.
Fucking cheers.
Oh
to
yeah,
that.
all
Cheers.
denominations matter. That's fun.
All denominations matter.
Yeah, that's
That's not true.
Damn.
That's fair.
Calvinists, do you guys remember them? The Protestants?
Nah, they're not people.
Lutheran,
Yeah.
Presbyterian, evangelicals.
They all want to be Catholics, dude. They all want to be Catholics.
What other Christian denomination?
Presbyterian, Baptist,
Baptist,
Catholic,
there's Anabaptist,
The real one,
Anabaptist,
Catholic.
Methodists. Yeah.
Shout out
Episcopalian.
Easter.
Yep.
all those.
African Methodist, Episcopal,
Want to be
Yeah.
Catholics.
Zion, usually
Yeah.
black churches.
What the fuck? That's
Yeah,
the thing.
AME Zions. Yeah, you never heard of them?
Yeah, Museum.
No, AME Zion.
He just made
Why
it
does it
up.
always go to
It's
Jamaica?
an acronym. God damn it.
Yeah.
AME Zion.
For what?
African Methodist Evangelical or African Methodist Episcopalian.
I see why they abbreviate it. It's a
AME,
mouthful.
Yeah. I have this weed. Do we have papers?
Yeah, we got the
Papers.
papers.
Yeah, just grind a little up. If you could, sir.
Yeah, that was a.
Papers. That's my participation. I'll also hand you a grinder.
Yeah.
No.
I will not hand you a grinder. I will let you
Here,
figure that
I'll
out.
hand you half of the part of the grinder that doesn't have, because I'm full on weed right here.
Okay.
Okay, the grindy.
Yeah, the grind.
You just gotta catch it in your shirt.
Wait, let me tell you about what. Let me tell you about
Let
what
me tell
happened
you
to me. What happened to me yesterday when I was playing golf. Me and Mikey were playing golf,
This is a white man.
and then we.
Oh hell yeah.
Well, one of the characters involved is an African American, but we got paired with him randomly,
For now.
and then we found out that he's the voice of Carl on The Simpsons, and then super cool guy. We're hanging out with him, and then on hole 16, I went to take a piss, and there was like these people coming up, and I was like, I gotta fucking push this thing out, and then I was pushing out, and I
Ooh.
shit my pants some,
No way.
and Carl
Shut
from
the fuck up.
I swear to
It's
God.
April 1st.
I swear this
No,
is
no,
not.
no, no,
it-
no,
this
it's
was
true.
this was this
He
was
sent
March
me
31st.
pictures.
I didn't send you pictures,
You sent the picture of the
then-
dookie streaks?
but I didn't. I
The
didn't.
canal right there.
Yeah.
I didn't want to embarrass myself in front of Carl from The
But
Simpsons.
you'd embarrass yourself on this podcast.
So he's like looking over at me, and I'm like, oh fuck.
Hi, pal. What's
And
wrong?
he's looking over at me, you know, I did like the check or whatever, and I was like, ooh. And then I washed my hands with beer, and he's like, looking at me.
Watching him do it.
Yeah, because I didn't want to tell him, and I didn't want to tell Mikey either, because I know he'd be like, you did what?
Yeah.
Mike-
You did what?
Yeah, Mikey has no chill for secrets.
So then, like, I like found a little
Fuck Mike
bathroom,
Silver.
didn't tell anybody, and like
wild, dude.
ditched the underwear, cleaned myself up, and then, you know, when the round finished, I shook Carl from The Simpsons' hand, and he was none the wiser.
Shit hands.
He was none the wiser.
Covered shit hands.
What was that you
Yeah.
said on Stone Cold?
Wait, so
Sober
where did
Out?
you- where did you-
shook
wait, you- so you-
Carl from The Simpsons
It's
hand?
everything.
Where
cleaned
was
my-
this?
Is anyone gonna cut this out and send it to him?
Yeah.
Like, I think we
Shit
should.
covered, beer covered hands.
Were you like
Shit
this
covered
wasn't
beer
at a
covered.
border
That's like
potty, this
classic
wasn't at a
alcoholic
pisser.
hand.
No, when you're on the golf course, you just
be
piss
a
in
good
the.
person.
Classic alcoholic hand, dude.
Yeah,
Shit
dude.
beer hands.
Shit beer hands.
Shaking famous music. That's
what you want.
That's Easter Sunday,
that's your
baby.
intervention.
That's Easter Sunday.
Oh, somebody was going on a different type of egg hunt later.
Yeah. The brown egg.
What smells?
Yeah.
What is this fucking smell?
No,
Oh,
it's the golf course, dude. You drink out there, then you like piss in the bushes because there's
well,
no
what kind of
bathrooms
golf
around.
course? Aren't you white?
You know
Aren't
what's
you guys
funny?
supposed to have
Probably
like
Mike
fucking
Silver's car
pristine
doesn't smell any
bathrooms?
better? So
There's only
True.
there's only bathrooms on like the 9th hole and the 18th hole. It's not like it's every hole. So like, that's just like a common thing where you just piss out. You're in the middle of nowhere. We're like the middle of Griffith Park. It was
See,
a nice
tell
course.
you, white people ain't that clean, huh?
No, all white people. No white people wash their hands. None of us.
you know that's a very heavy-handed statement to make on behalf.
Well, it's a dirty-handed statement to make.
I do not defend that. I wash my hands, but white people don't
When you
usually
pee?
use washcloths.
When you pee?
That's true in the bathroom.
You wash your hands every time you pee?
No.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, that's true. Well, you shit.
And I wash my hands. Alcohol is a disinfectant.
You know, being
was
half
vodka.
white, I feel somewhat offended by this,
Yep.
knowing that
Your hands smell?
knowing that my heritage is so filthy.
The white side.
The white side is mad.
Yeah.
Oh,
But
wait,
Carl
hold
from
on,
The
hold on,
Simpsons,
hold
though,
on,
kind of
hold on.
cool.
You guys are saying you wash your hands
Yeah,
every time
Carl
you
from
pee?
The Simpsons is cool,
I
but
do.
like,
Okay.
I at least dust them off in this. I sprinkle.
Yeah, okay, that's what I do. A little psh.
Yeah, like
See,
I
what I
make
would-
sure that
Sometimes I
water-
don't completely, though. That's
Water
true.
touches my hands. Although I will barehand a 7-Eleven door, I will do that.
I would literally turn it on, not put my hands in the water so people could hear it.
I've done that plenty of times.
Yeah,
most
I
times.
literally-
If I'm ever in the bathroom and somebody, like, I know they can hear me outside,
Oh,
I'll throw that shit on.
I can't defend that, but I definitely do that.
and then rub my hands on my dick more
It's
to get them
not a
more
towel
dirty.
in sight, and you're like, it's.
Yeah.
Man.
Scratch my ass so
yeah.
I know they're dirty.
I don't even touch my dick when I pee. I pull down my
Yeah.
pants.
And then intentionally not wash them.
Well,
Yeah.
Give the guy a fist bump as I'm leaving, stick my finger down his
You know
mouth.
what? You know what? I'm gonna admit this right now. You know why I'm so keen on washing my hands? Because I got called out in 2006.
Nah, I remember that.
I was working at this nightclub, and I had a friend there, and I like took a
did
shit.
you shit your pants in
No,
the
no,
club
no,
too?
no. I was the promoter at this nightclub, which is typical. That's what I was doing in 2006. And I went and took a shit, and I didn't wash my hands. right? So I come out of the bathroom, and I'm like talking to my friend, and I'm like moving my hand, and he's like, "Hey, wait a minute, you got shitty finger, don't you?" And
No.
I was like, wait. He's like, "Yo, nigga, I smell it. You're waving it in the
Yo,
breeze."
God,
And
no.
I was like, oh shit, and like I had to go back. And so since 2006, I've made sure to wash my hands
Fucking shitty
every
fingers
time,
McGee,
no
man.
matter what I do.
So good year to learn. Good year to learn.
2006, yeah.
Gross.
I mean, if I shit, no, hands down,
Coming from
wash
the
my
guy
hands
who's
every time I wash my
Easter
hands.
rabbit over here.
Yeah,
Fucking-
like it happened.
Yeah,
But-
Carl from
damn
The
it.
Simpsons
it happens.
shaking
That's
ass
the first time it's
hand,
ever
dude.
happened to me. But
But see, if I was you, I would have ordered like a vodka on the rocks at least because that will kill the fucking.
Yeah, your
where do
alcohol
you
choices
think
let
I'm
you
playing
down
golf
now.
to where I can just call and they'll just bring me
They don't
a
have a
vodka?
car girl.
Not at this place. I'm not playing these
They don't have
fancy ass
bottle service
places.
at the fucking.
That's not how it was in Chicago.
And I'd never played golf.
Oh, okay, I assume.
I wish.
Oh, so you're just going by things you've seen in movies.
Yeah, and TikTok. I see this.
And TikTok.
Yeah, like nice at country
I'm
clubs.
good,
This is not a country club.
What is
Pu-
this?
public
like,
course?
Fucking like Sticky Bob's fucking non-power golf course.
Oh, Sticky Bob's golf course. No, it's just a regular public course. Like $40.
I thought you didn't mess with the public.
40 bucks.
$40.
That was his private school days, dude. Now he's a public.
18 holes in a cart.
He's
Did it play with Carl from The Simpsons?
That sounds pretty
He was
private.
getting
Did he
pissed
do
out
the
there,
Carl
dude.
Boys?
As a supporting actor on a show, I do think that $40 golf is where he belongs.
Yeah. I told him, I was like, if I beat you on a hole, we do Carl, and he was like pretty bashful about it, and then we never beat him on a hole. He was getting fucking pissed out there. It was so funny. And Mikey did.
because you sucked.
Well, no, that guy was getting pissed. Anytime he hit like a bad shot, like a bad shot for him, because that guy was a good golfer, is like not much. It's just like not hitting the green, like being a little left to it. And he's like, fuck! And like Mikey, like he knows it was terrible playing with him, because he knows like not even the basic terminology in golf. Like before we're going out there, he's like, I'm a fucking kick-ass golfer, dude. I'll get all the pars. And when I get out there, I like realize he doesn't even know what a par is. But he's just so
What
confident
is a
about it.
par?
Fuck Mike
It's-
Silver.
Like each hole was like a par 5 or a par 4.
Silver.
That is like what what
The average
you would
Michael Silver.
yeah, what you would get. And
So it takes like 3 hits or
3
4
hits to get in the hole, that'd be a par for a par 3. But Mikey's just saying these things. I'm like, why do you just say things that you don't know what they are? He's like, I don't know, I'm just being confident about it. But Mikey would tell this guy, because he didn't know, he'd be like, dude, great fucking shot. And like this guy would be like, it was terrible. Like it was not, it's just like rubbing it in Carl's. And then Mikey called him Carl Winslow.
Michael Silver even sucks at sucking dick. Boo.
He called him Carl Winslow for Family Matters. He was like, oh, see you later, Carl Winslow. And I was like, it's not the same show.
Wow.
Do you think he was just trying to be?
Boo, Michael Silver.
No, he was like, is it not?
We're just going to spend the next 45 minutes shitting on Michael Silver and all of his characteristics.
We can do that.
Boo, Michael Silver.
Boo, Michael Silver, dude. I want to see him play his stepdad in golf, dude. Michael Silver against his stepdad in
His whole
golf.
goal.
That's his goal. He's
He
training
probably told it
for
to me
that.
60 times yesterday. He's like, I just want to get good enough to beat my stepdad. I'm like, dude, I think you got some deeper issues going
He's going to
on.
hit him with the golf club at the end. He's going to beat
Yeah.
him to death with the golf club.
That's a
He's gonna-
bogey.
He's gonna eagle and then fucking.
Mm-hmm.
That's hilarious.
He's gonna murder him with the 9-iron.
Yeah, then make him go spread eagle.
That'd be awesome. Bomb.
I'd like to hang out with his stepdad, dude. I bet he's cool.
You just want to shave his back, dude. That's all you want to
Mm-hmm.
do.
You want to shave his? Let's just take all of Michael Silver's jokes and make them better.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Instead of stab, 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 it'd be bash, bash, bash.
Yeah, shave.
Shave, shave.
Yeah. But anyway, I guess that's what's going on with me. I mean, that was the first time in my life in my adult life that I've shit in my pants like that. And it was
Not shit your pants, shit yourself.
shit
We've been over this. We've been over this.
What's the difference again?
Because you didn't ruin your pants. You didn't touch
Yeah, I
your
ruined
pants.
my underwear.
Oh, okay.
Oh, there was damage.
I
Okay.
threw away the underwear.
Then, yeah. Maybe then.
Threw away the underwear. It was.
Because he picks on me because I pooped myself a little, but
Dude,
it did
I
not ruin
was-
my underwear or my pants.
I was like a little drunk, and I was being like
But
stubborn.
don't you pre-prepare? Don't you know you're like, ooh.
No, it was.
Oh,
I
I
was
feel-
pissing. I didn't know it was
Similar to
coming at
him,
all.
I never thought it would happen. Then
It
I
was
just-
Probably
Fuck,
from
this
the
thing died.
alcohol.
the issue. The issue was I was
died.
pissing,
For
and
me,
I
it was
didn't.
when I did shrooms.
I didn't want these Asian people to see my penis, so I tried to like force it out a lot, the piss. and that caused that to happen.
What are you like hung like a fucking horse? This guy's out there like, watch out! I don't want to make these guys jealous.
Yeah,
No,
that's-
dude,
They're
that's what it is.
Asians.
No, he
That's
doesn't
what-
want to make
to
the
them,
Asians
I-
feel better about themselves.
no, no,
I
that's
showed
what I'm
it off to some Asians. dude.
No.
I would have showed it off
Just
like,
whip it
haha,
out, man.
America.
Let them gasp.
they would have said
America.
nice Wang.
Yeah.
An Asian gas? They're hilarious.
Hey Wang, what about this
yeah,
one?
yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Oh,
Yeah, bet your trust fund didn't get you this.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so big.
you Americans have big penis.
Exactly. All of the Asians
Oh my God,
golfing.
This is what Shane Gillis got canceled for. Let's
No.
They were all of the Asians were dressed in geisha outfits, golfing on the golf course.
You don't gotta call them gay, dude. All right? Don't be rude like that. They're not
They
gay.
were full geisha garb. One of them was a samurai. He was playing golf with a samurai sword.
That would be fucking.
You know,
You seen
I
there's
don't want to double down on the racism. I'm not contributing to that.
well there's an actual Asian dude that
He's calling
played
them
that was
gay, dude.
I got him
want this
gay.
career somehow to go somewhere.
Well, dude, I
Okay.
saw some dude on TikTok. He had a fucking samurai sword and he was playing with the ping pong ball and slapping it against the fucking wall.
Oh, that's sick.
Yeah, dude is like a master swordsman. Shit was
Sure.
gangster as hell. And then he fucking cut the thing down the middle. I was
Damn, master swordsman, huh?
yeah, yeah,
That was cool.
yeah, yeah.
It's kind of like the guys with like the card tricks. Actually, I learned how to flick a fucking.
You know how to
toothpick.
gambit shit?
I could do that. And also
Gambit
I could
shit.
flick a toothpick like a fucking missile.
Nice.
Like it's like how you flick a cigarette. It's
You got
like
a
like-
toothpick?
It's like the balance of it, and you can fucking harpoon shit.
Oh, like make you go straight too?
Yeah, yeah. You could make it like a weapon.
Damn, see, that's
Or
where
like,
you learn
could get
that,
that like
well enough.
that Campo shit from like frog poison. You could just dose people.
Nice.
Wow.
Dude. I like that. That's solid.
Well, it's like a little bit of heroin.
Gives people
just-
some
just
combo.
fucking- yeah.
It's the long play. You just get them addicted to heroin slowly.
I'm gonna dose you, Mike Silver. I'm gonna do that.
Yeah,
I'm gonna get
I
you.
like this. Let's keep picking on Mikey,
Yeah,
dude.
there you go. I'm gonna get you, Mike Silver. He won't listen to this. His attention span and his concentration and his brain level.
And his anger.
He won't make it this far.
So,
He'll be like, oh!
so what are you doing? Were you just sitting in your room all day, just practicing the toothpick throwing?
No, it was a TikTok, and then I just picked up one and I got fucking.
That
do
makes
it.
more
Yeah.
sense.
Yeah, right. You didn't do that shit on the first time.
No, you were sitting in your room.
Like you look at it and you just get it like nice in the middle, and then you fucking just go.
This motherfucker next, he's gonna be at CERN in the Hadron
Okay.
Collider. He's like, "Well, I looked at it, then I figured out the formula how
Yeah.
to break us into the next dimension."
I watched
I
two
literally
TikToks.
had-
Now I'm a
Who got a
ninja.
toothpick,
Yeah.
dude? Who got a toothpick?
You give me a toothpick.
I don't. We got. Hey, Brian. Oh fuck.
Where the toothpicks at?
Yeah, where the toothpicks at? I don't know if we got
Can
toothpicks.
you do it with a cigarette?
No, you can't do it with a
Oh, 'cause
cigarette.
you-
It
do you
doesn't have
want
the same
one? Is that-
aerodynamic.
No, I don't want one. But dude, that'd be sick if you could
If
walk
you
into
could
the
do it,
bar
hit
and start,
my hand.
and start slinging
If you could do it,
cigarettes
hit
in
my
people's
hand.
mouths. You'd be the
Hey, bitch,
coolest.
shut your mouth.
Yeah, exactly. yeah, that'd be amazing.
No, right. If you do it, I'll get that. But see if you can hit my hand.
don't-
I'll be
No, let
thoroughly
me get
impressed if this hits my hand, dude.
Try to catch it in your mouth.
No.
This motherfucker fine
Alright.
positioning and shit.
I mean, I don't hate it, but this seems harder. It's like right.
It's interesting.
The mouth.
It's
Definitely.
interesting. That was still pretty cool.
Yeah.
That's gone forever.
Oh no!
Let's try it again.
I'll get that bitch later. Oh no, that's just down. The
Look at
tongue.
Alex's disappointment.
Alright.
All right, here.
Oh, look at this motherfucking baller over here.
I know, I'm wasting cigarettes. I'm going behind that cat.
Yeah, I bet you is. Shit.
All right, that counts for something.
Let's see. I gotta just fix my chicken.
It's because it's thicker. It's got to be a lot different,
Well,
right?
it's the aerodynamics.
Wow. Ooh.
Now
we
it's
got
stripped
better.
down to the bottom.
We got better, ladies
That
and
one
gentlemen.
wasn't
Hey,
bad.
one of these, or I'm gonna get one of these, dude.
Okay.
That one was cool. Let me try this.
No,
What are you doing here?
give me my fucking cigarette back. It's my
Stop taking his cigarettes, Alec.
Yeah.
Gosh.
My bad, dude. I didn't mean to.
He's
ruin
just
your trick.
drunk, dude.
Stolen valor.
That'd be like taking a magician's cards and be like, "Let me give that a shot.
Yeah, exactly.
Let me give that a look.
Let me give that a
See,
go."
I'm getting there. I just gotta get the height.
Like 5 or 6 cigarettes later around this house. This is awesome.
Yeah, I mean, shit.
See, I'm getting.
Right down the middle. Go
Wow, I bet you at a casino would be horrible for a bank account. Like, look at me. He's like, all right, I got it after this play. I got it after this
I've
play.
lost count of these. This is awesome.
Okay, I'm getting it.
Oh, the first one I could grab out. There you go, Alec.
See, it's getting closer, right?
It's getting closer. Oh, that was cool.
Now Alec threw that into the fire. Whoa. I mean, this is.
Like I'm
Yeah, but
trying
you
to
gotta go
catch it.
straight. That'd be a cool thing, dude. Shooting it in people's mouths are like it's really the only benefit. I
So
can
if
imagine.
you smoke cigarettes, don't come to my house or come to my house. 'Cause you
Yeah.
might find a whole pack.
Yeah, okay.
That was fun.
Yeah, that
Oh,
was,
I should have tried it.
You could be like a good carny with that.
he starts the game.
Step right up, step right up. I'll sling cigarettes in your mouth. If you catch it, you can keep it.
Holy shit! If you catch it,
You can keep
yeah.
it. You're doing it with lit cigarettes.
I could have caught that in my mouth like you said earlier, dude. He hit me right here.
Yeah,
You could have caught in your mouth.
Yeah,
I just stared
I
at
used
it.
to
like I
do
said, at the
Look
bar,
you
shut
put
your mouth, bitch.
there.
I used to do the thing in college. It was like a thing for a while where you'd smoke a cigarette.
Yeah, I got to
and
eat all
then
the cigarettes back, kind of.
and you would shoot the lit cigarette up in the air with your mouth, and then you would catch
the
it
rest are all
again.
gone.
Yeah. I'll get them after the show.
No, I got 2 right here. I got 3 right here.
I think I flicked about 8.
But yeah, I used to be able to like where you
Might as well at least flick
shoot the
them back.
cigarette in your mouth straight up, and then you'd catch it and smoke.
Oh
it
yeah, I
again.
seen that shit. I heard Method Man or Red Man at a concert did that shit with a blunt, and he knows how to do it.
Yeah, I've done it before.
I wanna fucking
I've caught
do
it
that
more
shit so
times the opposite way,
What you mean?
like
on
the
fire?
lit side. Yeah. I've done that more.
Shit.
You
Not
caught
on
the lit
purpose.
side?
Yeah, you're smoking the cigarette and you spit it up and then you catch it back
Yeah, but you caught the lit side?
multiple times. Yeah,
I mean, of course, but that's how
it's a 50-50 shot.
The fear of swallowing.
it's a
it.
50-50 shot.
Yeah, and I'm willing to take that
You're
risk.
willing to take that risk, dude. That's
I've eaten a cigarette. But I've eaten 2 or 3 cigarettes
seen you.
before.
That's an alcoholic's.
Because
That's how much an alcoholic.
nothing more alcoholic than eating
it was for money.
Minimum
For
2
more
to 3.
alcohol.
That's what an alcoholic
That's
would
for
do.
an alcoholic. I was in college.
He'd be like, man,
Nobody-
if I make this trick, that means I get more beer.
That's literally exactly my thoughts.
Yeah.
I'll eat that cigarette.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was Wu Tanging it
beer.
because I got on a thing where I would Wu
Wu-Tang
Tang.
in it.
I would
yeah.
Wu Tang every blunt and joint that we smoked.
What you mean?
That's where I could go. You like suck the whole thing down, like the end of the very end of the blunt or the joint. I've probably done that like 200-300
remember hearing
times.
about that, but
I've
you eat
seen
the
him
whole
do
thing?
it. It's crazy.
Yeah, I've probably done like 200 or 300 times.
It's weird and pointless, and he just goes
Yeah.
Wu-Tang.
Yeah, it's called Wu Tanging.
You know, and it sucks that he's like vegan now because I bet he's not going to get lung cancer.
Yeah, well, I don't know.
Who's vegan?
Method Man.
Is he?
Yeah, you don't see that?
Nah, I didn't.
Yeah, he's skinny.
Yeah.
And you think that's gonna make him more likely to get cancer?
But he looked kind of like that sad skinny.
Yeah. Like
You know? Like, look like he got a
Malnourished.
sickness.
Malnourished.
Yeah, and I love him. But just
What'd you say? Work on yourself,
just
Method
work,
Man.
Get some
stop
fucking-
being vegan, bro. We
Yeah,
love you
bro.
as a community.
It's
Stop
never
being
been good
vegan.
for anybody.
Vegan ain't good for you, man.
Yeah,
Seems anti-weed somehow to me.
very against vegans.
But
That's my.
Peter's gonna be on your ass.
Fuck pita, dude.
Yeah.
Fuck
Except for
that,
pita
yeah.
bread. Pita bread is
pita
good.
bread's solid.
Pita
bread's
chips.
solid. Pita chips are okay.
Pita.
Pita Griffin, if he's good.
Yeah, some dude asked me yesterday. He's like, "Are you an animal lover?" As I walked into Sprouts, I was like, "No."
Absolutely not. I'm an animal beater.
Yeah.
That's what I do.
You got some for me to beat?
I got a stick. I got a stick and some free time.
You need something
What you
skin?
got there? What you got there? A rabbit? You got a nice rabbit? How about a fox?
Somehow that makes me think about the frogs being gay. That whole discussion, right? Wasn't that the Ron Bush?
Don't get me started.
I want to hear you get started. I don't know
No.
what I missed about the Ron Bush's birthday show.
There is documented medical evidence of.
All right.
You guys had
I'm
a
going to start off this by saying that I absolutely adore Ron Bush.
okay. We all do. I love Ron Bush. He's my only
there's
gay
no-
friend.
He doesn't know how to use
He
a
is my
computer, so
only
he
gay
won't ever
friend.
do
And,
this.
and I'll say this: he said nothing wrong during our discussions,
Sure.
Okay.
argument, or
I
however
haven't
people
watched
want
it.
to
I gotta
frame
watch it.
But I will say this though:
It's on The Room is Hot to watch this. It's on The Room is Hot.
I have absolute love for Ron Bush, right? I said offensive things.
That's funny.
That's what I will own that. I will say things that made him upset. I said things that made him. And again, he can even interpret this in his own language. Like I said things that.
Damn, does he speak a different
disagrees-
language?
He disagrees with.
Gay.
What? Yeah. Does do gay people speak a different?
Gayanese.
I'm just fucking.
Absolutely
with you.
not.
I'm
Absolutely
just fucking
not.
with you.
But what I said was
Okay,
that
okay.
there is an herbicide that's being used.
I remember this shit, and I was like, these motherfuckers are really.
It's
taking
amazing.
this serious.
Okay, I'm listening.
And
My
if
first
you, and
time.
you could find this on Wikipedia. You could Google this, right?
Yeah, on Wikipedia.
And what happens is this herbicide is used. It's the second largest one being used in the country, right? California commercial industry, farming, agriculture, it's used, right? And it's a known fact that this is used.
What's it called?
Atrazine.
All right, let's look this shit up.
All right, Jaime.
You could look it up. And the
Better known as Fagazine.
I was waiting
Made
for
by
it.
Pfizer Geyser.
Don't
I was
give
waiting
away,
for it.
because whatever this is, it's inconclusive evidence. There's no verification about this in humans. They cannot have any predetermined result of an effect within a controlled study that this affects humans. However, with frogs, it encourages sexual transformations due to endocrine and hormonal disruptions in their systems.
Kind of sexual transformations.
Frog sex.
They because frogs can do this naturally, right? Frogs can naturally switch their gender from male to female.
Okay, frogs can.
They can do that anyway.
Frogs can,
biologically, they have the
So
ability.
you're saying humans can't switch genders?
No, I'm not saying that at all.
Okay, just
I'm not saying that at all.
but frogs can.
But frogs can. They can actually physically change their anatomy to do that.
There's a few animals that can, yeah.
Now,
It's fascinating to me as a human, though.
Now, because they do that anyway, this
Fascinating for
particular
me as a frog.
herbicide increases that likelihood of transformation by a considerable amount. Like with their own genetics,
Cool, hold up.
you found it,
Hell yeah, I found this shit.
but you didn't find the conspiracy article. You found a mainstream news article.
I found some shit.
I thought he was about to find a video of you arguing with Ron.
No,
Oh, no, I can. You want me to find that?
That's also possible.
yeah,
Yeah.
but
But
whatever
he's giving
this
us the
is-
play-by-play.
Now, just saying that, and the fact that they use this as an herbicide on most produce and animal feed, like think about the system. If it's sprayed on food,
Yeah, of course.
All right, there you guys go. You can see it right above you.
right. Atrazine induces complete feminization and chemical castration. of
African.
male African clawed frog.
Damn, so.
There's
long as I'm not African.
There's nothing.
Yeah, right?
There's nothing that says anything about humans.
But how do they know that this frog all of a sudden is feminized? Is it coming in? It's like, how? Like, does it rivet
if
different?
it turns into RuPaul, is that what you think?
Yeah, it's got lipstick on
Yeah,
it.
like-
Dress.
Immediately have a fashion show.
Yeah, like-
That's what happens.
Is it hopping a little different?
It's like just sashaying on the
Yeah.
lily pad. Like, that's no.
But I mean, see, like,
Because someone watch the frog.
It'd be amazing.
yeah, how does it feminize this fucking frog? How do you know what a fucking.
Dick,
You
the dick
fucking
goes
know,
away.
dude.
The dick goes away, and then they got a pussy.
So they test
You
it,
know.
right? And there's controlled studies about this.
This
and
is
it's
from
totally-
the National Library of Medicine.
And now everybody who was a liberal that was listening to us and, sex positive and trans positive will immediately hate me. And this is the thing. Is I'm not saying at all
I like sex positive. That
I'm
sounds
not
like
saying at all that this is potentially against what the movement is or what the visibility is, right? And it doesn't deny anybody's visibility.
Okay, yeah, I see him.
But what if this herbicide that's being used on the produce in our country is encouraging
People to be
that
gay.
in us?
Of course. That's
And then-
obviously the.
and it said, and Ron Bush said no. How could it's ridiculous? That is transphobic. That is homophobic thinking. There's no way possible that exists. Everybody's been gay for as long as time, and and now people feel more comfortable being gay, so that's why it's doing it. Like there's nothing to. It's not in the water. It's not on the food. You can't say anything.
It's hard to argue with an old gay black man.
And again, I'm not denying that reality. I'm
Sure.
not saying
But it's just the other.
it's just.
Is
But
this
now
also
they're-
happening?
Is this also?
But now they're
happening?
more
Yeah.
up to date.
And
They're
then
gayer now.
I mean, I don't know, man. I can't even talk. I'm not talking about my professional life. Don't you dare.
What? I'm not
Yeah,
talking
what?
about professional.
So look.
It's a weird thing to take a sip to. I like
Yeah, I
it.
have no idea what you're even talking about.
All right. So look.
I wasn't even
I'm just
going to
saying-
pretend to go
I'm
there.
just saying that I think it's totally possible that something could be influenced that way.
Of course.
Especially if you go down into the article, they don't make any connection to what it's doing to us.
Yeah. I just drank the new Gatorade. I feel gayer.
Well, Diddy was pouring that into drinks in his
That's
house.
what I'm wondering. Have you
Well,
guys
there's-
done G?
Well, he was.
Makes you fucking
Was
gay.
it the same thing with like all the
He never. I mean, I've done drugs.
with all the
G, you wanna
microplastics?
do anything.
No, but I never been like, I'm not.
Dude, but it wouldn't surprise me at all. Like all the microplastics that we consume, like everybody's sperm count's lower, people's sex drives are lower, their testosterone's lower.
Yeah.
And there's like that study of like that girl that studies like the people's taint sizes, and their taint sizes have shrunk, which is like how they determine a lot of sex in a lot of animals. And she believes it's because of the microplastics that we consume. They're like people's taints are smaller now, and it's like their pussy and ass are getting closer. Somehow, science. That's how they determine a lot of
It's
sex in
gonna
animals.
fuse into that star.
I was going that pussy stuff.
That pussy star.
Yeah.
Man, if I'm shitting and pissing out my dick,
That
dude,
starts
that's
to
gonna
go.
be
I mean, it sounds
convenient.
like you're
I'm close.
You're using the same muscle.
I'm right there. Yeah, they're already connected, Dave. I'm consuming a lot of microplastics. That's the issue. I need to eat more gay frogs.
So,
It could be it.
Ron Bush and me argued about this for 17 minutes on The Room is Hot.
I like it.
And I literally said what I
Wait,
said
which? Okay, but which
through
room
him
was hot, was
freaking
it?
out.
I don't know.
3 weeks ago.
I guess I don't know.
3 weeks ago.
Um,
So
And I won't detract from these points because that's basically as far as I went with it. Because the denial of it is so heavy. And again, I'm not even touching on new ground, right? Like, anybody else who's probably thought about this. But just the idea that it's possible,
Yeah,
Of
of course.
wait, so you went up in the
I
night, right?
feel like I'm following this logic.
Yeah, it makes sense to me.
It was literally me, then Ron Bush.
Like I don't think there's anything wrong with the gay
Yeah,
people.
oh.
It's not a bad thing, but there's a lot of gay people now. Or I just live in L.A.
And see, this is the conversation where I don't want it to go off the rails to that spot. You know. what I mean?
Okay.
By then blaming this herbicide on the condition of society, that's what the implication.
No, it's not what you're saying. To me, it's very obvious. It's just saying it's just a separate thing.
Right.
This is happening
but you
and this
have
is
to-
happening.
No, but you have to then draw conclusions. If the government, if the FDA, if whoever's insiders or people watching this happen and being like, oh, this is a long-term thing, because you can't draw any conclusive evidence within the immediate, you can't say this makes humans gay in this amount of time. You can't.
Right.
There's literally not a study that you could determine that, right? Because you'd have to physically isolate somebody and have them just eat the herbicided food for years and being like, "Are you gay?" and just ask them that every day,
That'd be sick.
and that would be the only way that you could prove that this is a real thing.
But why are gay people attracted to sparkly things?
But dude, could you man? That'd be amazing
kidding.
if they did that test over 30 years and a guy's whole career in life was just to drink herbicide.
Right.
And then he's like, I don't know, man. They're paying me $200,000 a year, and they're just asking me one question. I don't know what's going on.
What's going on here?
I just got to drink a glass of this azratine shit. And then 20 minutes later, they just ask me if I'm queer.
I don't know. Maybe
And then you see him like 20 years later, it's like, I don't know, man. I guess I'm queer. I don't.
They keep answering.
I lost my job, and all I did was say yes.
They fired me because I'm gay.
yeah, I got fired because I'm gay. And then he sues them and makes $2 million.
Yeah.
Damn.
That's how the economy works, dude.
Yeah.
So funny.
That is pretty funny.
Yeah.
So I have nothing more to say about that because everybody else will get pissed
well-
by the conclusions that you.
Well,
draw.
dude, it's like with anything now. It's like if like any, because I'm a big conspiracy theorist guy, and like, but like I like look up stuff, and it's pretty obvious. Like, you can root through. Like it's a lot of things. It's like there's smoke, there's fire, but now I've gotten like in a climate to where it's so crazy that even you saying, look, here is a medical journal website, whatever, it's an official thing. And it's not quite the just cut and dry, the frogs are gay, but people just immediately are triggered to just say, you're fucking racist or you're a Republican, you voted for Trump. It's like, but this is the thing.
Right, and it's like I hang out with trans women and I hang out with gay people all the time. Like,
Wow,
that's like my whole half of my
Sure.
life is I'm around people who are intersectional. Whether that's people of color, trans people, genderqueer people, all that shit. It's like part of the fucking fabric, and I get people to people.
You ran a great
However-
mic. Very open, accepting mic.
Yeah,
I loved it.
and I've done that work, and I accept everybody. But what if you ever meet somebody and the only thing that it's interesting about them is that they're gay?
I think it's probably fine.
Yeah.
That is
It's like their only personality is just gay, and you're like, there's nothing deeper than that.
Sure.
Yeah.
Right.
Which are the same people like who like super gay, and then they have like the craziest gay voice ever. I'm like, you weren't born with that
weren't-
voice.
You're trying, but at the same time, it's like whether or not you believe that people put on for themselves, right? It's like being a sports fan. Like, nobody really likes the Dallas Cowboys.
It's fair.
But
Damn.
Gay people do.
but and it'd be like you really go hard for that. You wear that jersey every day. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like, you got tattoos of that shit. I'm looking at you.
I'm wearing a gay ass jersey too.
Yeah. I mean,
say
it's
that.
like if somebody is a diehard fan for something, you know what I mean? And
How much of that is them actually believing they're a diehard fan, and how much of that is like they're just doing that to just fit in a certain community
sure.
and just to buy in? Yeah, of course.
Yeah, because they ain't got no fucking identity.
Yeah, they have no identity, so they have to
because,
pretend.
again, remember when we were growing up, it was like nerd shit, right? And
Yeah.
be playing video games, and like that was a consumerist idea, right? Like if you think about it, like the advertising companies were selling that idea of that nerdy kid. Remember then a couple years ago, like every story or every movie we watched always starts with like some reject kid
Sure, yeah.
as being the protagonist, and like somehow they have to feel better about. Like every kid now thinks that they're the underdog,
Yeah.
and like
You're saying like
remember you had people who like didn't think that way. They were like jocks, or like none of that exists anymore because
Yeah.
all the Diary of a Wimpy Kid generation.
yeah.
Yeah, it's blended everything together where everybody's a fucking loser.
Right,
Everyone feels like losers.
right,
I feel like the
and that
outcast.
victimhood.
I was gonna say
right?
victimhood. I didn't want to say that, but yeah, I guess.
Well, now you're-
outcast, dorky.
Victimization.
Well, now you can be like the jock cool kid, and you're like the loser guy because being that cool guy that's cooler than everybody is lame.
Well, no,
Like you're the outcast.
Boom, dude.
but then it's also really weird how it's politicized too. Like like all jocks and sports people are
Trump people.
Trump people and conservative. Like there's a stark division now.
Like, being in shape makes you conservative. Being
Right,
strong.
Right. Yeah.
That is the association.
There's a hard fucking line now by
Of what's
Well,
good.
it's just that the politics have just like gotten their claws and roots into every single thing in the world now, to where everything's politicized,
Yep.
and that's gay.
And that's super gay.
It is.
It is, and I don't mean to then disparage anybody who wants to buy in. Like sure, everybody, inclusivity and safety for all, but it's like there is a hard line of being like establishments co-opting that. You know what I mean?
Sure.
And again, encouraging that coming through is also okay, right? Like again, if people,
I mean, I
white
think
people were wearing dashikis when Black Panther came out, and that was okay.
It was awkward.
Remember with Nancy Pelosi?
It
and
was
that-
very awkward. It was funny to watch.
right.
Yeah.
Gay hasn't gotten.
I think
yet.
people are just pussies now. People can't take taking like you can't take being picked on. You can't take like some shit that isn't your view, isn't your opinion, isn't the way you feel and shit. Like, and if it isn't, then you like that's why there's cancel culture.
Don't say it. Then now we're gonna get flagged.
Oh,
The way is, and again,
Censor culture.
whatever, man. It's like if you don't conform, like, dude, I got picked on for being Latin,
Right.
You know, like, and I
Mexican.
Mexican.
exactly.
kids
Like,
still do that.
but
Kids still are-
like I don't trip about shit. People ain't got thick skin no more. Like, and you have to have like growing up like that made me stronger and shit. And I'm accepting of everybody. I don't give a fuck what you do as long
Sure.
as you don't fuck with me.
You
But-
know, and I wonder if that's a fair case to say, because now we have so many safety issues. Like, but for me, like, I create safe spaces, right, for everybody to be able to freely express themselves.
He
right?
does.
And I do that on purpose, where everybody gets a fair space to talk their thing, and then
Then these liberals came in.
no, but it's not. Nobody wants to go see that. Nobody wants to see a fair space. Like everybody has a slanted view and
Yeah, everybody got their own stigmatism against other shit
it's a
that
weird
isn't them.
thing where
yeah,
it's off-putting.
yeah.
It's off-putting to then be, oh, everything's fair to say. And some people aren't attracted to that. Some people need that echo chamber for them to feel safe.
Yeah.
Because they feel that hearing things that oppose their viewpoint harms them.
Yeah.
They say like emotional damage, right? Like, because that hurt my feelings.
Well, they got movements for
now
everything.
I have to be adverse to anything. that hurt-
Emotional, damn.
Yeah, I think it's just so like I just sure like I know it's reality. And people like do think that I can just so not relate to that. I literally just do not care enough about like hardly anything
I mean, either.
that I could
don't-
hear
don't
somebody
care
say
enough to
something.
be
I just
emotionally
don't care at
invested.
all. So it's just a waste of time.
I'm committed to the idea that anybody can say anything.
Sure.
I'm committed to that idea. And
So you're like literally putting someone in harm's
anybody
way.
can say anything.
Don't say that,
And
Alec. He'll get excited.
Even if I don't agree with it, and like I
Emotional
Damage. I love that guy. Thank you for playing that.
Thank you. But yeah, it's just I just don't see how you could. I think it's just because like I think it's like people who got feel like they just have nothing else going on in their lives to
Exactly.
where like that's their thing, that's their hobby is getting offended.
There's people
Is
get
it rude
offended.
to
I
pick up a
don't
phone
like
call? Yeah, it is.
people get offended way too easy, dude. I don't get offended by shit.
No, I've never been offended. I don't think.
Like
No, I've been.
I don't know that.
I mean,
say
I can't- I
that.
can't be
Sure, I've
offended.
been
Actually, I was
by
offended.
something. It's just how you react.
I was
can be
offended once.
triggered by
Maybe
something.
someone's
in a way.
personally attacking me,
Well, see,
but
that's
like of a
also your
broad
privilege of-
thing.
Privilege of being white, though, too.
yeah,
you got
yeah,
that.
huge. Yo, I had a shit where I got pissed off.
It's went my way so far.
I had
I
white.
mean, I've been threatened because of my race. I've been threatened for being different. I've been,
Bro,
bullied. I've been at the butt of somebody's jokes and threatened.
I was at the Laugh Factory in Chicago one time, right? I was doing a show, and my family was there, and some white people.
Oh, there
My
you go.
family's from Venezuela. Like they only, like some of them only speak Spanish, and then their English not very good. You know, they.
Is this you reintroducing yourself to this podcast for the 57th time?
For what? What?
Are you saying people that don't, the listeners at home?
Oh
are-
yeah, I guess yeah.
Yeah,
I
because
mean,
we know you.
Yeah, y'all
We
know
know
me.
you. We know you.
Yeah. So
It's Will's house.
yeah.
You were in
So
your
so
home?
yeah, no. So I'm
There's
there
a
up on
flag
stage.
right behind you.
Yeah. Venezuela. So I'm there and I'm fucking, and I'm telling my jokes, and then this group of white people goes to my family and like, we're in America, we speak English.
Nice.
Yeah.
And I was like, holy shit. I was like, y'all are Trump voters like a motherfucker.
That's a good joke.
But no, it was wild. Like,
Of course.
but I mean, I didn't, I got a little offended. That
Yeah, no, you
that
could-
offended me.
Yeah,
Yeah, that offends
Yeah, but that's
me.
like a personal attack, though. I'm saying like I've never been like offended by like somebody like talking about like Jews or like Trump people or like whatever. Like I've
Short
never
people?
like it's a broad generalization of like I hate like I've never been offended by that.
Yeah, but you got that white piece. You don't have to be afraid.
Oh, I don't know what being white has to do with me not understanding racism.
Well, let's tackle the Jewish issue because I have.
It is an issue.
There's
It
two
is an
Jews in here, right? Both of you guys
Sorta.
are Jewish, kind of.
I'm stronger.
Not practicing, right?
Yeah.
So this shouldn't offend
It's
you at
Ramadan,
all.
it's
This,
Ramadan.
this should offend you, right?
We'll see.
So I got screamed at by another comic at a comedy show.
Nice.
I seem to get into fights with comics a lot, but I don't really. I say.
What'd you say?
Well, you're far right.
Apparently because I said that to this comic. I was chit chatting with him at the bar, and he was like, "Hey man, we literally started from A to B, being like, oh, it's good, man. How you doing? Yeah, I'm doing all right, man. Yeah." He's like, "What have you been up to?" And it's like, "Well, I've been watching the news. I said I've been watching the news a lot. I've been just really glued to my fucking YouTube right now." And he's like, "Oh yeah, what are you watching?" I'm just like, "Oh yeah, I'm watching like the Israeli-Palestinian conflict or whatever." And he goes, "Yeah."
That would be kind of funny.
Yeah. And I'm like, "Yeah, man." He's like, "What you think about that?" And I was like, "Yeah, man. I'm just watching the war crimes. I'm just trying to be very non-political." He's like, "Yeah, what they did. Yeah, Hamas, man. We got to get rid of Hamas." And then as soon as I said, well, it's like, well, Israel's been doing a lot of shit to the Palestinian people too, right? He fucking,
Wasn't having any of it.
he hit the roof.
Yeah.
He's triggered
He
by
hit
online.
the roof. He pulled out his Star of David.
Hell yeah, dude.
And the tiniest little Star of David I've ever seen in my entire fucking life.
Yeah, that's not gonna prove.
I
he's
was like,
Jewish
"That's a
at all.
cheap chain. You shouldn't be,
Yeah, you're Jewish. You should be able to afford something better.
something at least."
Something.
It wasn't even gold. I
It's
was like,
not
"Where's
even-
the
what
Jew
is this?"
gold?" Right? No.
He's too emotional.
That probably burns your neck wearing it.
So look, I literally said nothing. I didn't have a word in edgewise.
Yeah.
He berated me. with all the IDF talking points that I've already seen released.
It's a Jewish guy?
Yeah. If you look at like the 2009 version, like they have a whole like this is what you say to people. They have like a whole propaganda manual, and you can like literally look it up. You could probably pull that up.
Which one? For which
The Israeli propaganda manual.
Oh man.
Yeah,
Get
flagged.
Yeah, get flagged.
So the talking points are everything that's been currently said in mainstream media, right? It's Hamas killed 1,200 people and a brutal attack, and
They raped him.
right now all of that has been debunked by the New York Times. The New York Times even says they don't even stand by their own piece,
No Jews died.
right? And this guy was like, we're in the bar. They raped him. They were just screaming at me. And I was like, sure.
Yeah, just being cool, calm, and collective about it.
Yeah. And I was like, sure. Now, let me tell you this. I am not that emotionally invested in this. I watch this like anime. You know what I mean? Like, this is so far removed.
Yeah, it's
Like
just
a lot of
interesting.
wars.
But I'm reading the things.
Yeah, it's just interesting, and that's the hip happening thing in the news today.
The
It's interesting.
level that is documented of the amount of ammunitions that Israel has used on innocent civilians,
Bro, this
and we
shit-
just don't have
Killed
any
like
of the
30,000.
any of the call out, any of
Well,
the
Joe Biden's selling them F-15s now.
F-35s.
Yeah, well, they need it, dude. They don't. They're losing. They need our help.
That's what when you say
They need our
help,
taxes.
they
I'm
need
joking.
our- right,
It's
yeah.
like they don't
kidding.
need anything. It's so funny that like he's like,
It's
you know what they could really use is military grade aircraft.
Yeah.
because it's
To get
so-
those people in houses
Yeah.
to kill them faster.
in one
Yeah.
spot.
And to
terrible.
see and to hear this man just get so tricked,
Right.
so overblown by it, and because he knows it's got to be a lie. He knows.
Yeah, well, he's fighting his own. He's fighting his own beliefs because in his inner, like, there still is
That's what
that
he's
part of
mad
his
about, yeah.
brain that he's like seeing it online, and he's like, hey, but like he knows, like
He has
he's
to-
so stubborn. He's like, I can't just agree with
the
that.
Cowboys will get to the Super Bowl next year. Like it's
Yeah.
like it's just that same bullshit. You know, it's like that same thing where like people need some falsification to be able to feel like they belong somewhere. Being like, the same thing with the fucking Fruit Loops.
What?
What?
Oh, damn.
Is that some gay sex
Yeah,
position?
is that,
The Fruit Loops.
I thought he meant getting rid of gay people. I thought he meant.
No,
Yeah, it's when you
it's
you
the
gather all the gay guys around, you loop
It's
them.
literally like the same reaction of like, oh, somebody disagrees with you, and you can't take that observation. You can't even be like, all right, so even if it is, we're seeing actual figures come out, we can't trust those figures because it's by the people that were hurting.
Yeah. It's,
And that's crazy to think about. Like, even if you lost a game, like, no, that call was bullshit.
yeah,
You
it's
should've
just
got that
justifying.
touchdown.
Yeah.
And then not believing the
Except
reality
in-
that's
I mean,
Except
bro,
just
but
on
I
this
tried
show.
to talk to some Jews. They're hard to get through.
Well, that
I'm like,
war
I
has
get
been
it.
going on forever.
It's slanted how many people have died by Allah.
Well, didn't you go to a
That's-
party recently and you were
Not an
kind of
issue.
explaining it to him?
I was during Purim, and they were just surprised. I was like, it's kind of. They were like, "Fuck around and find out." That's what happens. I was like, they found out. I don't
did,
think they
and-
all needed. They're finding out. We
It's
should
like
probably
even
stop that.
Listen, even the
it's
Hoover
crazy.
Crips have like what 18 seconds. Like, you know what I mean? Like there's like a limit to getting jumped in.
Yeah.
You don't just keep wailing. on
18. I would thought it was 30 or a minute. I
them. I
believe
forget I think it's 18 seconds.
18 seconds. They
Damn,
they
so did
beat
you
your
do
ass.
your
though.
research before going to these gangs? He's like, I'm gonna go.
Well, yeah, he's from
Which
here.
one? Yeah.
He's from here.
Which one has the least fucking
That's-
beat-ins?
Yeah, yeah,
18.
That's just-
18. Yeah, exactly.
That's
He's like,
just
who am I
the-
gonna pledge for?
That's
For
just
Alex?
that's just the black version. This is the black version of bull riding. Instead of an 8-second ride,
Yeah.
it's an 18-second ride.
Getting my ass beat.
That's just wild. Yeah, I've heard some wild stuff like you got to pick up a quarter or something and you throw it far away. I've 18
Pick up
seconds.
a quarter?
Yeah,
And then
like
what?
that's the
Oh,
goal.
they gotta beat your ass. You
Until
gotta
you get
go
that
pick up
quarter.
that quarter. Damn.
Yeah, that's it. And I've heard 18. I've heard a minute or
Yeah.
but
God, that's gotta suck for people with bad eyesight. They,
Up in that
dude,
fight,
they
too.
they jumped that one black Jewish guy though. He's gonna find that quarter before they get to him.
oh yeah, he's good.
He's
at
gonna be all over it.
Nah, man, I wouldn't want to get brain damage or a broken rib just to be a part of something.
Why? You can wear a blue shirt.
It's fair. I remember the first time as a kid
And
that was
graffiti
explained
on
to me.
properties that aren't yours.
That's amazing.
I never felt like it.
Dude.
Being offered and shit, like just no.
The first,
Yeah, I mean, dude,
same.
my
It's crazy.
We had a bunch of like, I don't know, like the gangs, what happened in Chicago was they tore down the projects and then they spread. Like they send them out to the suburbs and shit. And like gangs say, they don't die, they multiply. Bro, I would learn not to get in that shit because my dad was criminal defense.
Right.
And he taught me, and then you'd see these motherfuckers. But I mean, shit.
You gonna start telling on people?
No.
No, I'd just be like, hey, look, I can't. My dad's the man. I can't.
Yeah, you'd have been
No.
great in the game. You got a dad lawyer. That'd
No.
been
Well,
sick.
no, he was a defense attorney.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
yeah, he'd
He'd get me
he'd
out.
be the man. Yeah.
You'd be
Yeah.
the man.
Yeah, no. But then you get locked up for some shit.
Because you.
I've known some. I've definitely
Yeah.
known some
Yeah.
lawyers in gangs. I'll just say
Which
that.
is crazy
I definitely
to think
met
about that if
those
you're
people.
a good criminal defense attorney, that you could be implicated for having relations with clients outside of the actual business.
Yeah, I mean, you could be. Dude, what do you think the mafia was? Like,
Sure.
They had their fucking consul.
Yeah.
You know, like.
Everybody had their attorney. How is this going to move? But when you do it with black people, it's a RICO case.
Well,
fair.
yeah, I mean,
There's no
any
determination.
minority.
The Rico case originated with the mob.
Black people or Donald Trump. Rico. That's how they get him.
Yeah.
I wonder if they're doing that with Diddy. I wonder if it's a RICO.
Did he do it?
Oh, he's definitely Rico, not too suave.
Nah, it was Rico suavemente, suavenum,
Yeah, the Diddy.
Suavin' them, suavin'.
suavenum poop decks.
Yeah.
I mean,
what?
all these chocolates, friend.
You gonna go for it? Because you got a little deep.
I don't really feel none
You
yet.
didn't- you
See,
didn't?
that's why
Could be
I-
my mistake.
Mine just started.
I want to. I love mushrooms, but I just can't. I just moved to that place. I can't be tripping on mushrooms the first night I'm there and just a
Hey,
new
I
apartment.
moved into a new
I
spot
won't.
today.
Once again, I won't sleep. I would just be
Yeah,
like,
he's gonna be
I'd
seeing
be like, where
motherfuckers
am I?
involved.
What's happening?
Well, that's why we said you're gonna go back to the club.
Yeah, I know. I'll just get scared and be like, I gotta go back
I
to
gotta
a
go where I
storage
know.
closet where I'm used to.
That's
This is safe.
Dan, I get to
Most people's tripping nightmare is where I felt
Did I
most
get to
safe.
Alec? Jeffrey Feldman calling a storage
to a
closet.
California king.
I know.
Yeah.
It's hilarious. The guy was like, "You can switch the beds." I was like, "No, it's good."
Yeah. I'm keeping
He's like, "So where you at before?" I was like, it was, you know, I was like, it was his apartment.
Yeah.
Down
It
the
was
street.
nice.
You were at a house before.
I've been fucking showering in a gym at Gold's Gym since last September, and using my regular bathroom is that bathroom at the club.
You know how that's gonna feel, though, right?
Dude, I laid on the bed today and I was like, oh, I'm not just hearing shitty open micers for the next 3 hours while I'm trying to sleep.
Imagine the shift in your game, bro. It's gonna just change.
Oh, dude,
might
I've
get
gone,
laid.
I've gone on like Tinder dates and then like just been like, they were like, so where do you live? And I was just like,
Oh no!
and there's nothing better than starting out a relationship with a lie.
You know, now this is gonna fuck you because you're gonna find a girlfriend, bro. That girlfriend you're gonna really like. She's super hot,
And she's
Okay.
gonna live at a comedy
and
club.
you're not gonna have comedy no more. You're gonna be gone.
No, that's not true. I'm
You
hilarious.
got a new spot. You got a new spot.
Man, that's what Ray's afraid of happening
That's what
too.
Ray's
He thinks
gay.
you're never coming around the
Yeah, he
club. You're gonna
does.
get a girl.
Yeah, well, Ray's gonna now just not. He's gonna be such.
Yeah, like what a good friend he is. He just wants me to live in a shitty environment.
No, you
Yeah.
can
so he
find a
can
female
so he
like
can
that.
hear my dick jokes on stage every once in
You
a while.
forget, Ray has to go through his own journey of self improvement.
That's true.
Yeah, he'll get there.
He'll get there.
Or not. He'll get
Look,
worse.
just because he's gay doesn't mean he has to
don't know.
self improve.
Yeah.
He can be gay. He doesn't need to
yeah,
self
when
improve.
when he starts being outward gay, yeah, he'll be good.
I think so, too. That's what's holding him back.
That would be the improvement.
I mean, yeah, he's got to get into West Hollywood a little bit more.
He needs to shave his beard again. That's really.
No, I still think he looks like the disembodied head of that baby from Toy Story,
Oh yeah, he kind of
Nice
does.
shit.
Yeah.
Nice.
or he looks like the evil kid from Toy Story. What's his name?
Sid.
Sid. He looks like Sid
dude.
with his beard.
Well,
off. Yeah, no.
I think Simon Allison looks more like Sid than Ray. if I
Simon
had to
Allison. Yeah,
That's a Sid, dude.
I think Simon Allison is funny.
He's a happy Sid.
He did very well at fucking Outside Jokes that one time. Were you there for that?
Who?
Simon Allison.
No, I wasn't there for that.
That was when you were doing that?
No. Well, I still do it.
I still do.
Nice.
Yeah, dude, it's our
great
guest. How about you study up on his credentials?
Oh, my credentials. Woof.
Are you still at Second City?
No,
Oh, my bad, dude.
no. I fucking finished that years ago.
Oh yeah.
Come on.
And then Second City, I hear Second City out here is not as much as improv. Like, real, it's more catered towards actors. It's weird.
Wow.
It's like more for the acting shit. I don't know. I should have stayed in that shit. Second City.
Yeah. Where do you think you'd be?
don't know.
Improv.
Could be at the Improv still.
Maybe.
Go to the Improv.
Yeah, why? What happened? What happened there, Will?
What'd you do?
Nothing. I got too drunk. Said some shit I shouldn't.
Oh, you?
Yeah, no.
I still wish I could have been with partying, Will. Dude, I bet
I'll
that
drink
shit
to that.
rocked. Yeah, I'll drink. I
Bro,
forgot.
used
Thanks
to,
for reminding.
Like I used to drive reckless, boy. Like I used to have the 30 rack in the car, with all the boys. What you need?
the vape. The vape.
He's just sitting there going,
That's when Alec,
I was sucking an Asian penis.
at the golf course. Huh?
What?
Well, he shit. That's why he should.
Isn't that so? That sucks,
hey,
dude.
Alec, how many beers have you deleted so far?
I have one left,
Let me get it.
but it's open.
No, that's his. You can't ask for the last.
you know how he gets. He
Yeah,
gets
to an
Alec.
alcoholic.
look
yeah.
You can't part with that? If
Take
you're
it, take it,
hey,
Brendan,
if
take
you-
I already opened it. I've already taken a sip.
I don't mind sloppy seconds.
I don't know.
Damn.
You can have a sip or
Be a
something.
generous host.
Let me
dude.
see your beer.
Alec,
Let me see your
you-
empty beer.
No, I'm done.
I know. Let me see it.
Oh, you're going to fill it up? Like,
No. What?
What? Come on. It's called being a good friend.
It's gonna go
Holy
bad.
shit.
How many shekels is
This
that?
is the most alcoholic fucking shit.
Nice, dude.
Look at this.
Beggars can't be choosers.
Now he's
but-
gonna take the one he poured.
Yeah, because he poured more in that one. No, there's
right now, but
Just give it a second. It's gonna let that foam go down.
yeah.
just gotta let it become beer again.
Uh-huh.
Got a nice little head.
Yeah,
on
like-
right
Stone
there.
Yeah.
Coke Sober, sponsored by Bud Light.
Bud
Look,
Light.
I'll have you know, my family
drinking
has
that.
a brewery, so this is.
Does your family really have?
Yeah, my grandfather has a brewery.
No
Shout out,
way.
shout out
Is that
Ghost
how you're
River.
financing
Shout out
accidental
Ghost
chaos?
River.
Brewery
That's how-
money?
I'm not financing shit, dude.
Is Adam's dad still paying for that out of pocket?
No,
No.
I don't think it's something to discuss on here.
That's
Regardless,
very funny. It's delicate.
I think it's delicate, but it's just
Yeah, I don't think that was ever truly paid out of pocket.
No.
There's no way you guys just survive on tips.
Well, we've been trying for
This
like a
week was
good
pretty
month
good.
now.
We've been
this month was good.
We've been actually
we're doing all
charging
right.
for
There's
alcohol.
management in there. Fucking everybody's doing their part.
Yeah,
Everybody pays.
well, actually charging people for alcohol has changed a lot.
No, we
you
don't
know?
charge.
Believe it or
their
not.
donations.
Right.
Not like that was ever our choice. You know what I mean? Like it was.
Yeah, Adam ran a loose ship, man. Adam,
Yeah.
He just didn't care. He's
He
like,
didn't care.
he had the money for it, and he's like, I want to make a name for the club and get it out there. But at some point, we're like, you need to make money.
Yeah, well, I said that the whole time.
Yeah, everyone
still
said it the whole
It's still
time.
the same, but the purists, thank God you kicked them all out. It's definitely leveled out because binging there was always, I felt, was a safe space. I could die there.
Of course, and that.
I've done it plenty.
The cops would at least be called. You know what I
That's
mean?
because you're a degenerate. You're like,
Yeah.
I love this space where I can go and.
I could just go full as much.
That's what Brendan said to me the first time he came there, and he goes, man, fucking can't do coke inside anymore. And he goes, I've lost the heart and soul of this place. There's no heart and soul
You
and
can't do it, no.
copious amounts of coke. That's the one thing I watch when I watch Scarface. I go, these guys have heart and soul. That's what I learned from this movie is that cocaine is
Yeah.
heart and soul.
Literally waking Adam up when he's fucking sleeping to have him do a fucking line. That was nuts.
Yeah.
I've done that.
It's called being a bad friend.
Yeah, I've done that.
You know when I knew
I mean, how is it being a bad friend? The motherfucker's already partying. So, like, you
You're
go.
just reminding him he's partying.
But hey, it's not on my party schedule. If
In case you forgot. Adam, wake up. You forgot you're still partying.
See, the thing is, I party responsibly.
You're right.
I party responsibly. For people that don't,
But some motherfuckers can't handle that.
right.
Some motherfuckers are weak.
I'm
No?
trying to make sure that I have the frame.
No, some
He's not
motherfuckers.
saying you. He's saying just in general. Some people.
Motherfuckers, the party gets to them and it goes too far.
Yep.
It's just,
You got to dial it back.
yeah.
Well, dude, I work at the rehab. There's a guy in there right now. He's like a New York guy, and he had been doing stimulants for so long. He's like still on that, like where he like his and like I was talking to like one of the guys. I was like one of the therapists. I was like, he's fucking crazy, and he's like, yeah, it's because he was doing meth for so long. Like it rewires your brain to where you're just always like on that like he's like he'll say like nice things, but it's like, are you being a dick right now? Like he's like, I love what you're doing. I love this food. I love it. Keep doing what you're doing.
Right. And it's like,
And I'm like, whoa.
For real.
Like,
all
it
that
sounds like he's
aggressive-
complaining or bitching at you, but it's just how he is now.
natural accident.
It's wild. And he's New Yorker, so he's already kind of an
Yeah,
asshole.
meth in New Yorker sounds annoying.
He's annoying as shit.
Sounds like a
Methy
Subway
New
problem.
Yorker.
That sounds
Methy
like
He
a
is
problem on a
annoying as
Subway.
shit.
Fuck that. Yeah,
You ever been in
no.
New York?
I'm from New York.
Are you? Oh yeah.
Man,
Yeah,
dude, look at his
no.
hair.
Yeah, I know, right?
I mean, my
Let
my,
me see some of that.
my aunt lived in New York for like 30 years, and then when she came back to Memphis, like these guys were like installing her cable, whatever. Me and my brother were helping her, and like just immediately started to be like, "You assholes are doing it wrong," just like cussing at them. We were like, "Hey, Rebecca, you can't talk to these people like
You
this."
have to tell people what it is in the.
Yeah, it's just, but you can't do that in the South. It's just people are just like, "No, fuck you."
Yeah.
But they don't say that; they just say, "Yes, ma'am."
Nobody talks back.
Bless
nobody's
her heart.
bitching. Yep.
Not allowed to talk back.
Yep. New York, you can say whatever the fuck you want.
Very up in your face about it.
Well,
You
New
could
York and
literally
Chicago are the
you can
same
punch
shit.
old people if they're asking for it. You know?
Yeah, hell yeah.
They do ask for it.
Yeah, because they know what it is. You want to talk that shit?
Right now, if they talk enough shit, you can run a plane into one of their buildings.
Damn.
That's how you really get them.
Two planes.
Yeah, exactly.
Down allegedly four buildings.
Well, they were only going to run it into one, but then after they ran into one, people were yelling out of the North Tower,
Whatever
just
happened
going,
to building
"Is that all
six?"
you got, you motherfuckers? Is that all you got?"
I'll see where these papers
Oh, I got the papers over here.
Oh, yeah, I forgot.
I don't know. My aunt was in 9/11.
Nice, dude.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, she was in the lobby when the plane hit.
Cool aunt.
So
How'd she
my
do?
My mom's best friend's husband was a floor manager at Merrill Lynch, which was in the
Sure.
second
Yeah,
tower.
yeah.
And he was called on that day not to go in the wind.
No.
Wow, yeah.
He got the phone
Probably
call
by
not to
Alan
go in.
Green, whatever the guy's
You
name
got the
is.
phone call from Osama bin Laden?
Yeah, he's like on a high floor or whatever, 72nd floor or something.
Yeah, what's the guy that owned the building? Took the insurance policy on it.
Yeah.
And he ate lunch every day on the top floor, and then that day was the one day that he missed.
Yep. That's so crazy.
Who kept track of
You know
really
what- you know
eating
what?
every day there beforehand? Like, who really...
So
He ate
Says
breakfast.
it.
Well, he
Hey,
owned the
honestly,
building.
yeah, I know,
If
but
I own the Twin Towers, I'm eating there every meal.
it just sounds so,
so my
scripted
brother-
every day he's
so
there
my
eating. It's
brother
like, that
got
sounds...
I'm sure
got
he
to
missed it
actually-
sometimes.
That's what I'm
stand
saying.
on the Twin Towers.
He what?
Thank you. I had to say that in order to get your guys' attention. My brother actually has a picture of him on top of the Twin Towers.
Oh yeah, my brother did it.
Ah.
Yeah, my brother.
What you mean?
I missed out on that opportunity. I was at a summer camp where I fucked up and smoked weed with a bunch of niggas, and
It's not a bad thing to do.
I got caught. I got caught by my fucking dad, who was the program director of the camp, and I had to get driven all the way back because I was smoked one blunt with these couple Mexican kids at this migrant camp, and then I ended up having
Migrant camp?
Yeah, no, dead ass.
You're at a migrant camp?
Okay, so
Damn,
my-
what the fuck? Were you looking for like workers or something?
no, so these kids. So there was a summer camp for migrant workers kids. It
Okay.
was run through a church.
Sounds better.
It was run through a ministry service, and my dad got this gig to like create events.
And you were a
within-
counselor, and you're like, "Hey, you little Latinos, let's smoke some marijuana."
No, I wasn't a counselor. I was a kid in the camp, so I got to go to the camp because my
keep
dad
up.
ran.
Yeah, you're not a migrant.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like
So I've been hanging out with Mexicans since I was like 11 years old.
So,
yeah, since he was in the lobby,
you're one
like
of the good ones.
we would always go visit our aunt. Like it was like a thing in our family. We'd go visit our aunt Rebecca in New York when we're all 8. And so my brother was 8. He got to like go to the Twin Towers, do the thing, but that was like in between the
Looked like on
gap.
Camera.
From the time my brother went, and then 2 years later, like he went right before 9/11, and I went after, and I saw the hole in the ground.
Yeah,
was
it's
like a-
different. Yeah, my brother
Hey.
got to go to the top of the
Yeah,
Twin Towers, and then he also got to go see Cats, the Broadway musical.
nice. I saw The Lion King on Broadway.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was sick.
Okay, cool. I
Went to a Yankees
I
game.
Sit right here too. That sucks.
No one would have noticed till you said
Yeah,
that.
no, look at
That's the
him.
shrooms, bro.
Pointing
That's the
at
shrooms.
That was the mushrooms, dude.
That's a little bit of the mushroom.
Camera right there.
I thought that was just your
Ah,
third
the camera.
eye.
Okay.
I thought that was just your third eye opening
Third
up.
eye's open, dude.
It's on the side of my.
It's just yeah. Well, because you
What do you see?
Will.
I'm looking at Will looking a little too hard right
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see that motherfucker. It's on its own planet. and
now. Shut
shit.
the fuck up.
Wow. What's its name?
It's a stress pimple. That's
What's its name?
Oh, it's getting bigger, dude.
Oh, you're stressing out.
yeah.
I think it's that azetane. Or
Yeah,
whatever.
I'm gonna call it Alex alcoholism. Right?
Wow,
You
alcoholism.
gotta get rid of that, dude.
Give me my half beer back.
No, I'm gonna drink it.
Give me my half. Here it comes, dude.
I'm gonna drink it.
Give me my half beer back.
There you go. That was some good homeless stuff, dude. Just finding beers in the trash can and just splitting them amongst your homeless friends.
What?
You know, the Robin
know
Hood.
what.
That'd be great. That'd be a great commercial to see them do that.
Yeah.
It's a full beer, guys. It's like a Christmas. They're all like putting their hands above the fucking.
Well, you know, it starts with like all different demographics of people, and they're just like, I drink Budweiser. And I drink Budweiser. And they're in the office, and then it's just like these two homeless guys, and he goes digging through the trash can, and we drink Budweiser.
Yeah.
And they're just sharing it, and then I don't know.
That'd be a
Speaking of-
great way to reconcile the class struggle.
Yeah, I agree. Everybody, the common denominator, alcoholism.
It brings us
Karl
us together.
Marx loves Budweiser.
Yeah.
Brings us together.
Hitler likes,
Budweiser for all.
Hitler didn't even have that mustache. It was just foam from all the beer that he drank.
Just
Yeah, it's Hitler doing.
a froth stain.
Yeah, it's Hitler doing that. He's got milk, but it's
Homeless people
That's
love
his
alcohol. Man.
mustache.
Me and
That'd be funny if they did that. Can we do that? I wish someone was so
a got
Oh,
milk.
dude, I remember when I was a drunk.
with
The got milk
it just
commercial
has-
with-
it just has to hit
with homeless people with no
You ever-
I wish
mustaches.
we live streamed this and we actually had people pay attention.
We
Yo,
have.
you never fucking given a homeless person a beer?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I honestly don't think I've done that.
Dude.
I gave a homeless person Ritalin.
Dude, me and Alec threw
Ritalin.
trash. Me and Alec
What
threw
the
trash
fuck?
on a homeless lady the other day.
That's
Me and
true.
Alec threw a bunch of trash on one the other day.
Oh,
And Alec
yeah, I
dumped.
heard
Yeah,
about
it
this.
was.
We
it
were
was a
throwing
thing.
the trash away at the club, and it was like raining. And then Coke threw his in like a bag.
She was
and I
in the
came behind
dumpster.
him. I came behind him with like the can itself, and it was just all the old juice.
He's
and then
pouring it in. This
the
old
juice
lady
came out, and she just
so
goes,
fucked up.
"Oh, please stop!"
and then we're like, "Oh my god!"
But it's funny. What's funny is like they knew they were in the
We
dumpster.
trashed her, dude.
So
we trashed her.
the bag wasn't gross enough for her. The
Yeah,
bag,
the bag she was quiet.
bag, she
about.
was
It
like,
took
"All right."
Alec throwing more in to say something.
the juice, the bag, she was like, "All right, I'm in a dumpster. I get it." But
Was
but
she
the,
like that?
but
Was
the
she?
juice was like, "Oh, these guys are just being assholes."
Yeah.
Me and Coke didn't say a word to each other,
We
just
just looked at
slowly
each other in
backed away,
horror, and we're like, "Oh my
and then
God."
got in the room and just looked at each other and laughed.
Because you're white and evil.
White me, she was white.
Was she?
Even worse.
I didn't even see her. Was she?
I saw a peek.
I heard the voice.
I
That's
saw a
all
fair-skinned
that's
lady.
All I heard was the voice.
I saw a fair-skinned lady, but yeah, it has nothing to do with we're white. That's just a funny scenario.
You got to protect your own, bro.
Yeah, dude, I had a buddy in college.
Protected her with trash.
I had a buddy in college who was like probably our biggest asshole friend, but like he was just like one of those guys. He's like from Lucedale, Mississippi, but he was like, perfect score on his SAT. That guy, but like was just like an asshole and he's so funny. One of the funniest guys I know, but just such a dick and so racist. And one time we were in New Orleans and we were just like all shit faced and we're going back to the hotel and he's just eating like 12 Crystal burgers, like White Castle basically. It's like White Castle burgers. And we walked by these homeless people in New Orleans and he just goes, "Oh, you want one? You want one? You want one?" And then just took a bite out of it and goes, "You can't have any." And we were like, that was the meanest thing I've ever seen in my
And you
life.
call this man a friend?
Yeah, one of my best friends, yeah. Yeah.
I've had bad friends.
Yeah, it
So
happened.
many bad
Like
friends.
as far as like
We were all,
felonies
it
and-
wasn't like we were like, that was a good one. We were like, dude, you're the biggest asshole we know.
So all you gotta do is remind them.
It's weird being a passive observer to cruelty.
Yeah, there you go. That's the way we're.
And you go like there's no
Hey, the vape
innocent, there's no innocent bystanders. You're you're a complicit bystander if you don't say something. And it's like that's a lot of pressure to put on people to witness injustice every day and like not say something, right? Because at least it's not happening to me. Every time I see somebody pulled over by a cop like on the freeway, I obviously step on the gas because it ain't me,
Sure.
Yeah, well, what you gonna do?
So I
You
feel
gonna
about-
Well,
white
and that's the
What are you
best.
gonna do? I'm not legal aid. I can't just go be like, I put a little lime green hat on, and be like, I'm just seeing if this is all above board.
That's how I feel about white people saying the N word. I'm just like, oh, I gotta go. This is on me. You deal with this.
Oh,
Well, when you see
Not
somebody
me.
pulled over, that is the best time to go over the speed limit because the cop is
it's
there.
literally busy. Yeah.
Yeah, he's busy.
And
I'm not gonna help you.
And you at least know there's not another cop around for at least 10 miles.
Yeah, he's
Just
just
kidding. I'm kidding. Probably within 300 feet, it's Los Angeles.
Yeah, I mean, there's like 5 on scene.
It doesn't matter. Yeah. And they're literally, that's one
Nice,
little
dude.
old lady, and they're beating the shit out of her. Throw me the vape.
Yes, sir.
I'm taking a whiz.
Yeah, man.
Yep, he broke the seal. He's about, hey, make sure you don't poop yourself.
Only if Carl from The Simpsons is there.
It's literally his failing kidneys, guys. Take a little bit more.
Holy shit.
I'm not
Be
sensitive.
more sympathetic to his situation, guys.
Holy shit.
He's just Jewish. He's got a bad bladder, dude.
Yeah,
What?
Can I go up to your room? The door's locked.
Oh, fuck.
you need to take a comfy shit. Is that what you're telling us?
pee, but that door's locked.
Sure.
Yeah, but that's weird that you have
What do you say?
He's going all the way up to my room. Take a piss.
You living like Quasimodo up in the Belfry? Where is it?
I have another floor upstairs.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. There's one down here. And
Oh, okay.
then... Yeah, it's a nice little spot.
Living large in a townhouse.
Yeah, well, it's a nice little spot.
I used to live on third floor in a townhouse. That was crazy.
I mean, it was what I could get.
I had to take 2 floors to use the kitchen. It makes me upset.
That's pretty dope. If you have a third floor, you got a little bit of space and shit. You get up there. I mean, I got a decent little view.
The spot is nice, dude. Will's House. Will's House Studios, guys.
Will's house. It's Venezuelan, if you didn't know.
Venezuelan, dude. Not
Also
Mexican.
Cuban,
No
also
matter what
Cuban.
Alex says, he's not Mexican.
So how are those mushrooms kicking in, boys?
I'm in there.
I'm not there, dude. I
there?
don't feel like I'm in that
See-
denial stage. But I got nothing right now. If there's something that's little.
I don't like taking that shit because you're like halfway gonna get diabetes because you got to eat the whole fucking bar.
Yeah, I did.
Oh my god, dude. I mean,
It's a trip because there's like 3.
most of the time you eat normal shrooms. You know, if you're
Yeah.
eating only shroom bars, yeah, I guess. But
Yeah,
I mean,
that'd be a problem.
yeah, eating shrooms, you just catch diabetes and.
my
Like,
problem is
fucking
normal
brain
chocolate bars.
Yeah,
yeah,
honestly,
Those I consume too much.
My candy shit, man. Yeah, candy's definitely a problem.
Well, they say candy is like a neuron or something hitting in the brain. Like if you're not using alcohol, it's another pleasure center that's
Sure,
hit.
sure.
Dude, like maybe I'm just in denial, I guess, but like I don't feel that with alcohol or cocaine. Molly, I feel euphoric, but candy doesn't. I don't feel like I feel there's any pleasure. Dopamine, cocaine, just Molly for sure. I'm like, this is happy. The other things, I'm like, I don't feel it.
See, the thing is then why do it?
because I like to do
It's
it.
not necessarily. It's not necessarily an emotive release. Then it becomes. Can you stop that, Brian? You're interfering. Stop having natural body reactions.
Damn, Will, you got a comfy bed.
Did you fucking lay down in my bed too?
I said it was comfy.
Weird.
What?
That's weird as hell.
It's weird that you've been showering at Gold's Gym and you feel you can lay another.
Yeah.
You're bringing bacteria naturally. to other
Gives them
people.
confidence,
Do you
dude.
wear sandals when you go to there, or you go free foot?
I think you probably know the answer to that.
Oh, you go free foot?
It's Gold's Gym.
He's
It's
a Grateful
nice.
Dead
Gold
fan,
Gym
dude.
is not nice.
He's a
nice-ish.
Grateful Dead fan.
Nah,
You need
you're-
to-
Everybody in there is going free foot. I don't see anybody in
you're
sandals in
literally
there.
stepping
no.
in fecal matter. So
I don't
that's,
see anybody. No
Oh,
one's
no.
pooping on the floor there.
Some people
no,
are.
it's from the what? The,
I mean, you go there,
Deep
Alec. You
residue.
poop outside.
Shut up.
Little poopy poop.
Yeah. Poopy poop.
little
Scoop
nuggets.
diddy poop.
Everybody there is barefoot. I figure that's just par for the course.
No,
No.
never. Nah, man. I've been in gyms forever, and I just.
Well, there it's
I used to work at LA Fitness.
Well,
I went to Export.
this is Gold's.
I fucking. If Gold's is just another.
I mean, it's not fucking.
You're getting leftover cream pies.
Yeah.
It's not fucking. What's it called?
Damn, he got fucking alcoholism and toe fungus.
I
Yeah,
have gout. Yeah.
worms.
Oh,
yeah.
He's got the gout, dude. He's got that gout.
Yeah, there was. I mean, if you go look back at an accidental chaos, the room is high.
I hurt my ankle. He tried telling me I
I
had
wish we could
gout.
go over that room with
Yes.
a black light and like actually see what the fuck happened in there.
I've never fucked in there.
In which
say
room?
that.
I haven't.
Where?
I'm surprised I haven't fucked in there.
That's fair. That's fair. It's a crazy spot.
Yeah, some people have definitely fucked in that bathroom.
I would hope so.
Yeah.
Honestly,
Definitely.
I'd be upset if not.
But you gotta get real trashy though, and you gotta have somebody you don't respect.
But they're around.
Fuck in the bathroom of accidental chaos.
Well, you know how many people in that building shower in that bathroom?
What is
7.
That? What does that mean? Oh, like you mean like
Yeah, like-
Like, there's a few people in
The
that
hobo shower.
building that live in the other room. That in the other room. That they've lived there for 20 years.
Yeah, they're Alex roommates.
20 years. Not anymore. 20 years.
He's moving
they've
on
lived
up.
there. Isn't that crazy?
Nah.
I want more beer.
That sucks. Dude.
Well,
You ever heard of DoorDash? Yeah.
I don't got DoorDash.
that's too much.
It's
Yeah, man, that'd be a 7.
Yeah, I know the 7-Eleven's
Look,
like a
7-Eleven.
fucking 2-minute walk.
Look,
it's like a
I've
2-minute walk.
been meaning to say this for a while. I think
Well,
you
here
have
we
a
go.
drinking problem.
oh really?
I think that's
turn
the
this
core
up.
issue. See, I'm able to finish my beers, and I'm like, I'm good.
For real?
Sure.
Yeah.
I was.
See, I was actually. See, you know what's funny
Now
about this?
you just started his engines.
No, see that's
His
the thing.
engine
I'm
just
also,
got-
I'm
look
also
at
testing you to see.
Yeah, get the.
Oh,
fuck out.
bull fucking shit.
You don't think I'm fucking?
You don't think you're on another level?
I'm fucking usual suspect. to
6
you, right?
stages.
No,
that's
nah.
ahead.
This is just the start of a night at after
I
hours
am-
at
Kaiser
6 in the
Soze.
morning.
I am
Kaiser Soze.
Like I know what you're gonna do,
Mm-hmm.
and it's like, oh, I know. I can listen. I can drink you under the table.
It's just like that movie. I don't have gout. I'm
Yeah,
just
he's not
pretending.
alcoholic and more of a man, dude.
I don't
He
even
can
have
drink you on
gout.
his
I'm just pretending I have that
more
lip.
chest hair than you.
I have
own.
what?
Saw, dude.
You think?
I think so.
Yeah, dude.
We could go. We can go hair for hair. Follicle
what?
for follicle.
Oh, dude.
count 'em.
I'd win on my nipple hair alone, dude. It's
Dude.
crazy.
Dude,
It's like a jungle.
you're not a man. You're a trans frog.
That's only. Yeah, I was about to say it's only because of the
Now we
atrazine.
got to the core of it, dude.
It's only.
You're
I say we do this. I say we do this. Let's
do
make
we-
this
what-
public.
What are we gonna do, Al?
Let's
What are we
make
gonna
this
do?
public.
What are we gonna
Let's
do?
let's all just start eating a lot of pesticides, and then we're either going to become gay or we pretend to be gay, and we have a national court case.
That's how it comes out.
We're
dude.
going to play a national
right?
court
You wanna
case
play gay chicken.
against.
pretend to be gay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
pretend to be gay. What is that?
yeah, and then we have a national court case against the Monsanto because Monsanto turned us gay.
You literally cannot prove that. That's the whole. That's the whole point. Is you cannot.
I think if we drank enough of it,
Not
I
if
lived on a
Alec is gay
diet.
enough.
There's no
You can
controlled,
prove it.
There's no controlled setting where that would be okay to actually be able to figure out. You can't do it scientifically.
You're giving him a challenge.
Yeah, but
dude.
you can do it biasly.
Sure, we can infer. Yeah.
We can
Yeah.
infer.
We
You
can
don't really
infer,
need
but it depends. When you
scientific
touch- When
evidence.
you touch that dick, Alec, that makes you gay.
Johnny Cochran would
That's
take
all
that case up.
If do you want to get more beer, it makes you an alcoholic.
We have Johnny Cochran take that case up.
do you
It's
wanna
egregious.
Hey,
It's
hey,
it's
hey. Alec,
You
Alec,
want to get more beer.
Yeah, you
let's
clearly
answer the
want
question.
to get more
No,
beer.
it's a question for Alec.
Yeah.
Alec, do you want to get more beer?
I just don't want to actually do the act.
See,
of it.
look, he can't even say yes or no. Look at him.
I would say yes, but I don't want to do the act of going to get it or anything. Like that.
See, but you will drink.
It's not worth. I would drink more beer, but it's not. It's the act of doing
It
it.
is a 3-minute walk.
I want to go back to Johnny Cochran representing to us in the Astrazine gay case because I think that would be
Man, let me
funny.
see that.
But it's like Johnny Cochran, I don't know, like the Johnny Cochran from Seinfeld. He's like, it's egregious, it's ridiculous, it's homosexual. What they're doing to these frogs, it's preposterous, it's egregious.
What they're doing these frogs is out of control, dude.
I'd say it's riveting.
Now you're gay.
Yeah, that was pretty good though. Riveting.
How long did it take you to roll that joint?
Oh, I roll like 5.
Oh,
Putting him in
okay.
this bag.
Boom!
cool.
Hit you real quick.
You thought you were gonna get him in a non-joint
the
rolling
mushrooms
cool
were
guy?
nice. That
No,
was me.
you're right
Time-
though. And when the mushrooms hit, I'm fumbling.
Yeah, I was time lapsing.
Oh, the mushrooms hit?
I thought you were
No,
doing this
when they
same
hit, I
joint.
won't be able to roll them.
Because I was checking it. I was like looking at me and I goes, "You done with that yet?"
I've been in that moment when I've been on acid and I try to like roll a blunt or a joint and it's literally just like,
45
It's
minutes.
impossible. Yeah.
and then your buddy will be like, "What's up with that joint, dude?" And then you're like, "I'm trying, dude. Don't."
Yeah.
Now it's worse.
Yeah.
I've already gone through a whole box of joint papers and I don't have nothing
Just
because you keep
stick it, just
crumpling
rip it
on your.
with wet thumb.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's the worst.
all the sticky. You just have a whole layer of
Yeah.
film just like on your fucking.
It's like you forgot how to do anything.
yeah, it's in your mouth, and you're
Yeah.
like, "Ah, I can
You're like,
see
Maybe
it."
it's just like my fingers don't work well enough.
Yeah.
It's like I think I'm doing it, and I'm
Yeah.
like, this is not working.
yeah.
Yeah, it's
Like you
different.
catching a football.
Yeah, yeah.
You put that. Yep. Have
It's
you tried-
fucking
you-
crazy.
You can't catch a football.
No, he was too fucked up the other night.
Oh.
He's like, my hand
Those are
responses aren't
mushrooms.
working the way I think they will.
No.
And I
They
threw
were
I hit him
terrible,
in the
but I
face.
knew.
Dead in the face, like
Yeah.
fucking all the way down the alleyway. It was
And I
just
knew
like-
it was like when we started throwing, I was like, man, I can just like you know how like when you're like fucked up and like like you like
Oh, this is
it's
gonna
like
happen.
and like you know it's gonna happen. You know your body is just not there.
And
You're
then
like,
you get that
like
impact.
3 hours ago
That
I
fucking-
can do this, but
that-
now
You see stars when you get hit in the
yeah, I got hit in the nose. Yeah,
That's That's when the alcohol.
Stars of
started.
David. I just saw Stars of David everywhere. That's when the Jews get their
I
bell
wonder if
rung.
that's a confirmation. Like, what kind of stars do you see? Do I see upside down ones? Like that?
Wow.
Right? That'd be
Pentagrams.
Yeah.
Well, that's something Alec told me was real. Like I've never actually seen stars.
Well,
I've been
you see
hitting the
that-
head and things are like
It's
dizzy.
just like it's just like lights.
you-
but yeah, you did say that. The lights,
No,
like
but you
I
do the
kind
thing
of know
when
what
you
you
like
mean.
you put your knuckles over your eyes and then you like wave it a little
Nah,
bit
yeah.
and then you
like
My
that.
bad. Alec told me this already. I remember now. Thank you. I have seen.
It's not
I've
like you
had that.
see it's fucking.
Yeah,
The Milky Way or something.
No, but I
for
thought-
Christ's sakes, when I blink,
like
I
the
can see the
tunes.
outline of the light that I've been looking.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Well, damn. I remember when I fucking my motorcycle accident. Like, I don't know if I saw lights, but like it was quick. That impact.
You just saw insurance money.
I didn't get
Dollar
any-
signs.
I didn't get anything.
Oh.
I didn't get nothing.
You saw that handicap tag.
Got a
You got
handicap.
that. You can park wherever
Yeah,
you
well,
want
that-
now.
That's what I say. Yeah.
I had a good handicap.
That's a
Yeah.
payoff.
You cheated death. How does it feel?
Yeah.
That feels all right.
Yeah,
I guess.
Yes. Yeah.
I
Cheated
guess.
I mean, you can never run again, or
I mean, I probably could run. I probably could run.
Nah, you're getting stronger, dude. The way you moved all these couches and doing it, no problem.
Yeah, well,
good.
the thing is,
how many handicap people can do? I'm gonna send you pictures next time of you doing squats at the gym and send it into the handicap office.
Well,
like
the thing
this
is-
guy has a sticker.
But the thing is if you're handicapped, you fucking piece of
Just
shit.
turn you in
Just snitching.
to the handicap police. I don't
That'd
know.
be funny. They should do it. They should make an account of just somebody snitching on handicapped people.
Yeah,
who are
fake
not
handicap.
Yeah, well, I was
Yeah.
thinking.
Just fucking taking videos of them.
Handicap.
Yeah, the handicap.
Walking in the in the handicaps.
But that's exactly the shit that you
I
want
bet you'd
to
make
do.
a killing in Arkansas.
Hell yeah.
But you want to fucking work
Sounds
out.
right.
You just be turning in fat people.
You want to work
It
out.
looks like they can walk.
And sometimes I'm like,
Nah, if you're handicated, like I said,
You
you
should
need
like
to work
Chris
out.
Hansen and being like,
All handicapped people should work out.
So it looks
well, instead of saying take a seat, you're like stand up.
stand up for a second.
Stand up. We know you can stand up. Walk around.
Look, I'm gonna take your handicap license, and boys, we're gonna get.
Boys, it's always people wheeling in.
Yeah.
Children.
I guess you'd get away if you weren't. That'd really be the
Got
issue.
finger and the little button.
Mm-hmm. I'd watch that.
Stop! You're
Stop.
under arrest. Oh my.
You under arrest.
Yo.
Please stop. You under arrest.
Yeah, you sound handicapped, dude.
Oh, thank you.
It's acting.
Have been working on that one for a while.
No, I'll be.
I need more to drink.
Yeah, they're
Hey,
bad.
man, 3-minute walk, dude.
Their
Yeah,
their
you want to go take that walk?
I mean, I'm not going as the guest.
their badge is just a lollipop.
I'm an alcoholic. I'm not buying.
Yeah, me too, dude. I'm not buying it.
So am I gonna leave for a couple minutes to go get?
I'll pay for it.
If I walk it, sure.
There you go, dude.
So I'll come back and like.
Let's all make fun of him when he leaves. And he comes back, we're like, ah, he walks in.
I'll just watch the episode.
Yeah, exactly.
I'll find out what you guys are saying. See if you guys have a career in
Yeah,
Hollywood
I like
after
that the shrooms are hitting. Go on your journey, man. That's gonna be like,
Oh hell no!
I'm be
This
out
guy's
there.
gonna come back.
I'm kind of jealous.
Do you know how to get in and out of here easily?
No, but we'll find out. Right?
Okay. 7-Eleven.
Just stick to your right.
Stick to his right.
No.
No, go left.
Yeah, go left out the gate and then go right.
Yeah.
You're gonna stick to your right.
What door am I taking?
Where the gate is over there. Oh, but I think go out
No,
that
this
door.
door.
You
Oh,
can
go
go
out
out
the
that
back
door or
door.
that door.
That's true.
I parked in the garage, so.
Yeah.
Ah, see, look at that. That's the guest right there. I had to go park on the street.
Yeah, well, that's because the roommate's not here,
Yeah.
so he got that
Do you
VIP.
want to let us know that?
Huh?
You want to listen to that?
I didn't know. I didn't know what was up. Like, and the thing is, yeah, fuck y'all.
Yeah. I can't believe he's actually going. I guess those mushrooms are hitting him.
Dude, I honestly feel nothing.
That's because you're a G, dude.
That's not cool. I'm not happy about it.
I get it. Yeah. I think you have a.
I think I already ate beforehand. It has to go through all the food.
Yeah, it
first.
does.
Yeah.
But I think, you
it's
also,
gonna hit me a
just
lot.
in general, I'd say you have a pretty natural,
Tolerance?
pretty high tolerance for mushrooms.
Really? I just always eat a little whenever I'm around. I never do as much as you guys. I eat like one.
Yeah, that's you. But if
That's
I eat
usually
one, I'm
me.
usually pretty there.
Oh, yeah. No, me too.
I just have like a very low.
I'm always
tolerance.
happy with my one, dude. Like we done together. I thought I was just as much as you.
Sure.
Yeah. This is just different chocolate. Usually one shroom.
It's a quesadilla.
One or two, and the quesadilla.
The quesadilla is the issue.
Yeah. It's gonna hit me. And I'm gonna be like, whoa. And then
Yeah.
I'm not gonna want to drive you home.
You know, I'm glad I thought of this. Is there a key that I need to get into the actual
229 pound.
9 pounds.
That one.
We just announced it to the world.
I don't know where you live.
You want to sneak into Will's house
No.
out in Chatsworth? 229 pound, dude.
Yeah, the address is
2142.
2142 Handicap Street.
Any cop, dude.
Handicap is amazing, dude.
The handicap shit is amazing, dude.
It's the handicap.
It is amazing. It is beautiful. It is luxury. It is, the
Yeah, but like, what if you get pulled over and they're like, "Are you handicapped, sir?" Like, call in the handicap, and they like pull out of their trunk just a man in a wheelchair. Just sitting him on.
Let me figure this out.
He's sniffing around your car like a dog.
I'm on the case.
I smell functioning ACLs and MCLs. Everything's a go here, sir. Arrest this man.
That's
I
hilarious.
got drills in there, fucking screws or some shit in there.
Yeah, you can't even get through the airport, huh?
If a handicap
I don't know if
cop pulled you over, would you take
Been
him
through the
serious?
airport since your surgery, haven't you?
Yeah. But I don't go through the
They probably can just. Why? Is your handicap?
service though.
Oh, so
You
what
get
do
the top
go-
flight
You don't have to
service?
go through the thing.
No, I go through
had
the
the
little
vape.
metal detector.
Well, yeah, but so the metal surface probably goes off, but it can probably just tell that it screws in your legs.
No, I don't think they go off. I've gone through metal detectors. I went to the
What are the
Kings
screws
game.
made out of then?
I don't fucking know, bro. All I know is that they put this shit back together.
Okay.
Like they were just
I
like,
think all those metal detectors don't really work. I also think that.
Well, there hasn't been 9/11/2 yet.
Not yet.
9/12.
Yeah.
shit.
You hear that, our target audience? If you want to get radicalized, second 9/11, you might stop the Israel war.
You could.
Try it out. You,
Uh
like the guy that burned himself. I was thinking. I was
huh.
thinking of that girl that fucking shot herself the other day in Van Nuys. I told you.
Damn.
You see that?
No.
This girl, 17-year-old girl, walks into a police precinct, instantly grabs the gun from a cop, turns around, shoots herself in the head with him right there, and he's just like, "What the fuck just happened?" Does it like Jason Bourne, just cocks back, 2 seconds, walks in the police
Damn,
station.
she had been training for this.
She trained for it. It's clear, dude. It was trippy. I don't
It
know if
worked.
it has to do with the Israel stuff, but I wonder if that's the next person that's like in their mind had some sort of fight. Maybe it's PETA or the world
She was
climate
having a
change or
fight,
something.
yeah.
She's like, I'm doing something right now. It's like, what were you doing? You just killed yourself.
She did it.
She did it. That's what-
If that was her goal. What a beast, though, kind of. You know what I mean? We could have, like, been using her for some other kind of crazy weapon. She was clearly trained.
She knew what she was doing.
She was trained, dude.
And-
She just
She
trained
could have
to
been the
kill
next
herself.
handicap.
That's
yeah,
the issue.
that's
She
the
could have been the
issue.
next handicap.
She was literally doing like a montage, like Jason Bourne or something. But it's just like, all right,
And it went wrong.
yeah, yeah. She's like, all right,
It's
myself.
crazy. She like waits for the cop to open the door for her so his hands are out, and then she's like leans in, turns.
She's like failing in some of the training exercises, like shooting another person. They're like, no, myself.
no, you just gotta put a picture of you.
yeah. Don't worry, you're not gonna
Don't
die.
worry.
Just me.
You're failing again.
What am I training for? These bullets don't hurt me.
These bullets don't hurt me. Damn, what a badass.
That's what you go out.
Yeah, we'll leave it to the woman, dude. To just let me see where I'm going with this.
That's figured out.
To be the worst, active shooter of all time. But the only person they kill is themselves. And she's like, "Fuck, I did it backwards. I'm supposed to kill them, then myself." It's a dumb
I'll
woman.
get it right next time.
Yeah, I'll get it right next time. All right, I gotta know 2 things. Kill everybody, then yourself. She's like, oh, fuck.
Crazy, man. Crazy.
Crazy,
Something about LA, man, it makes people. There's more mentally unwell people out here.
I think it's the weather.
Could
Do you
be
think it's
that,
just
the
too
failed
perfect?
dreams and the drugs?
Yeah, but I think the changing of the seasons in like most cities, I think like helps. You know what I mean? Like it's supposed to like you're kind of like you're like it's cold now. Now it's warm, but like now it's just like a never-ending
Perfect.
perfect, and it drives people fucking insane.
Well, you heard there was tornadoes
Yes,
here
sir.
yesterday Or like the other day when it was raining?
I know there was like last year. There was a tornado.
No,
here.
my mom hit me up. She's like, William, there are tornadoes. And I was like,
Yeah.
not by where I live.
That's when my homeboy told me it was snowing in West Hollywood, and I'm like, "What are you talking about?" And he's like, "It snowed this morning," and I had to look it up, and it did like 5 years ago. Yeah. But the shit was like 70 when
No,
it,
then
like, by
it snowed
noon it was
last
like
year.
65, and I'm like, "What are we talking about?"
It snowed last year in L.A.
In LA, but West Hollywood, I can actually
Yeah.
see the videos of people on
I think I
Santa
remember
Monica
that.
and shit. Like, what the fuck? It's crazy, But that was wild.
Fucking Greta Thunberg, dude.
She's on it, dude.
She's on it. Would you?
That chick got a dude now.
How old is she now? Isn't she like 20?
She's got to be like 22.
I think she's like. She still looks like she's 11. It's probably like global warming.
That's that face.
Yeah.
It's that non-knowing of the world face. Something about it seems confused.
tired of the global warming.
I mean, some shit's going down.
Had enough.
Some shit's going down.
I've had enough.
What, you think we're all gonna die April 8th? That's been the
April
new
8th,
thing
right?
I've been hearing.
Yeah, because there's a
Brennan was saying,
solar.
too.
Yeah, Pete Nash thinks it too. There's like a solar eclipse on the 8th, and apparently it's like lined up with like a lot of weird stuff. I mean, some of the stuff that I've seen is just like what? It's like there's like one of the things like it will go dark in not Palestine, but like a city name from the Bible, like Jericho or something. And there's and then they're like, and there's a city in Texas called Jericho, and that is one of the cities that the solar eclipse is going to. It's like that's retarded. Like we just named this random town this. It is.
Exactly.
It's not the real Jericho.
Yeah, these are Texans.
This is just
People
Texas
naming-
bullshit.
Naming
That
places.
was unbelievably fast.
I told you, 3-minute walk. You knew how to get back.
Oh.
You shouldn't have.
Oh my
Shouldn't have.
gosh.
Actually, no change because it costed $20.32.
Okay.
Literally, he let me go, and so I put 32 cents in your belly.
Thank you.
Yep.
It's getting there.
I'll drink it.
It's getting there.
Cheers, sir.
Cheers, sir. The room's
Back
hot.
to alcoholism.
Alcoholism.
Alcoholism, dude. We're back in the
Look at
game.
that.
No,
Look at that.
I'm gonna stop drinking. Tomorrow.
Damn, man, they got fireball shots. The room's hot.
Seriously.
Wasn't that an old drink of the room's hot?
Oh, Alex thing?
Yep.
Yeah, he likes to. Yeah.
I get pretty drunk during that show.
Bro, I mean,
Get wrecked.
like that was the fun parts about the club, just the recklessness, the ruthlessness, the fucking everybody had a shot of fucking that shit. I'm like, holy shit.
Yeah, we're still reckless and
I wish
ruthless.
there was more fights.
No cocaine.
More fights.
You should have seen the fight
should've
2
seen-
weeks ago. No more fights, all
What
right?
happened?
Yeah, I had the man in
Kenny-
a full. Well, what about
Alec
Kenny?
and Kenny Lyon. He had him in a full Nelson.
He had Kenny Lyon in a full no.
Dude, it was
Yeah.
he lost his goddamn mind.
Yeah. He tried out.
completely blacked
Alec-
out. He was pulling his cock out on stage, but like Coke came in, I was like, I saw Kenny's penis. He's like, we gotta kick him out. And I was like, but somehow it played. Everybody in there was like,
because
this
it's
is-
fine.
Everybody
At a
in there,
certain point, it'll play.
everybody
This
in there
guy's
was
a
like,
fucking
even the
Kenny
girls,
is
even the girls
hilarious.
in there were like, this is the funniest thing I've ever seen. I'm like, God damn it, I didn't.
Yeah.
I
you
don't
want
care
it
if
to
people
not-
don't care. If you sell it,
You want
Yeah.
it to not hit, but he's trying
It
to
hit.
sell it.
It
I
hit.
wasn't in the
He said
room.
it
That's
worked.
fine
Dick to
with
the
me.
meat
But then later,
That later was the
But then
issue.
later, Jeffrey Feldman was on stage and he just kept being like, "Leah!" to
Yeah,
him
he's
and
like,
started
you
trying to
suck,
throw
you're not
chairs.
funny.
and he's in a
he
thong.
escalated. He's like, you suck, you're not funny. Got
Yeah.
real weird for
Got
10,
really
15
intense.
minutes. He tried charging him on stage. He's
He
blackout
kept trying to
drunk.
throw chairs, and then
And
I'd
he
like
started
throw him in a
throwing
full Nelson.
chairs.
And he's like, and I take him outside, and I'm
So he's going after Jeffrey Feldman.
On stage. Jeffrey's on
I
stage.
didn't-
Kenny's yelling at him, just being just the
like,
worst.
I don't want to
heckler.
put a man in a thong in a full Nelson. That's not something I want.
He's wearing a-
And,
I
yeah.
mean, you wanted
and
that
he's having a
fucked
full
in.
Nelson, and he's like fighting back with all.
Why is this so funny?
He's
He's
fighting.
hilarious.
Why is this so funny?
Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. That ruthlessness is.
Yeah, dude,
That-
that, was a
that
week and a half
craziness.
ago, dude. That
Yeah.
was a week and a half ago.
Yeah.
Is meta funny, and there's
Yeah.
not a lot of people who could do that.
Yeah, yeah.
As
For a club doing that and
I
that insane.
aspire to have
yeah.
the level of afterthought that he encouraged.
Dude, and then then he's like in then he's in the alley.
Afterthought.
He's in the alley having like an exorcism, and like
Yeah, yeah,
I'm holding him
so-
back, and like Pete
No,
Nash is
real
just
shit,
like these are
real
the
shit. He
demons
went-
in you. These are the demons in you. And he's
went
like
crazy.
like crazy for like 20, 30
I'm gonna
minutes.
kill you guys.
Yeah, he kept saying he's
like
gonna kill
Josh
us,
and-
and then But then
He slapped Alex Poppy in the face.
He's so
Yeah.
he's so crazy and
Alex
unshameless.
Poppy? I don't give
The hot dog guy. The hot dog guy.
Schloppy.
Poppy, Big Poppy.
The guy that sells the hot dogs.
The guy sells a hot dog.
Oh,
Schmalpy.
Slapped him in the face.
Yeah, he's a
'cause,
big dude.
When he was yelling at Jeffrey, I started to start throwing stuff first. So I grab whatever he throw, but he's looking past me. I'm just like, dude, you gotta chill, you gotta chill. And then Alex tried to join me. He's like, dude, you gotta chill. And he just turned at him and just slapped the shit out of him. And then Alex was like, what the fuck? And he's like, I could beat you. I was like, please don't hit him because he's so drunk. I'm like, Alex, please don't. And he was very,
Also, like,
he was very
black
calm.
belt Taekwondo.
Yeah, but no, he couldn't even walk. I'm telling you, he was stumbling across.
Dude,
the
but
room.
he's so crazy. Like, so like,
But he didn't hit him. He
he's
calmed
so-
it down, but it
he's-
was bad.
That's why I respect him. He's so unashamed of himself that everybody was like seeing all these videos, and he's just posting them all to his Instagram. The
Yeah.
next day, like hungover, being like, "What happened?" And then sees this, and is like, "Everybody needs to see this."
Well,
That's like such a next level.
He wrote the
I don't
next
give
day-
a fuck.
He wrote the
He's-
next
but
day
dude,
what
he is
happened
the-
last night. I told
he's
him he
the-
stomped out kittens and hit a grandma, and he started laughing.
To
But I
me,
was fucking with him.
he's the ultimate troll.
He is.
Yeah.
He's
The
amazing.
ultimate
No.
troll.
Oh, yeah, and
Yeah.
I wouldn't call him troll.
No.
Yeah,
He's a troll.
He's
Kenny
ruthless.
Lyons-
He
He's
has
mostly an internet
He
troll.
has his list of fucking hated comics.
Sure.
He
Kenny
talks his
Lyons-
shit.
Kenny Lyons' mission is for authenticity.
Yeah,
He wants to be funny through and through. That's really what I see.
no bullshit.
No bullshit. What's fucking funny?
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, that's his mantra is belief in what's funny is funny. He believes in the true
That's
funny.
how he
And
views
anything
it
goes.
and how
Anything
he
goes.
defines true funny. Sure, it's his version of what is true funny, and he wants to preserve
And
that.
there's no way
It's close.
that's going to be compromised.
Yeah.
So everything that he does is through that authenticity vein.
Yeah.
Even if it does seem.
Yeah, I mean the people that he
Out of
does
pocket.
think are funny, who usually he's right, and they're people that are funny. He doesn't fuck with them, and he doesn't
Yeah.
like talk shit when they're on stage. He genuinely.
That's
just
why I'm
wants them
happy
to
he
be
didn't
good.
hit me.
Yeah.
He's never got naked in front of me. I love Caddy, but I was like, you know.
But yeah, if you're like genuinely funny and he likes you, then he will not fuck with you.
Yeah, Kenny's.
He's just like a regular dude. It's just the people that
He finds unfunny. He goes after. And to me,
I
it's-
don't necessarily disagree with.
Yeah,
know?
I mean, I
Between men, yes. Between women, sometimes he just hates women for
Yeah.
being women.
Well, yeah,
That part I don't like. The
Yeah.
men is always true analysis and like deep, like you're just a bitch, and he's right. But women sometimes it comes across like, oh, you're just kind of just yelling at women because you don't think they're funny, and there are a lot of times they're not funny, but they're funny to other women, and that's what matters.
And I feel like okay,
I'm not
if
going to
we're
yell
do
at you
that,
for being not
I
funny
feel
to
like
me.
There's definitely a case for women being funny. I know so many
Sure.
funny
I know plenty.
comics, and I don't think that's said enough. Is that I appreciate people who can command a stage presence, right? Like that's period blank. I don't give a shit about like bars. At one point, if you can be up there with the confidence, but oh, people are
And make people pay attention.
right.
Yeah.
You know, then we can go to bars. Like, what is a good bit? And there's some really good writers out there that, like, you know, when men like listen to them, there is that idea because it's scientifically proven, right, that men cannot receive women humor. It's not that women aren't funny; it's just that we're not geared to find them.
I just think it's
funny.
different funny. It's not things I relate to.
But
I think they're funny to other women.
But if you go like bar for bar, like you could look at writing style and figure out like, oh shit, they're really good at being able to nail punches, and I think that's something that's just. Not
Well, it's the same thing. Like I know, like just in any comedian, it's interesting. Like I know, like you see some people who are just like, "Wow, that was such a good joke." If it wasn't just said so terribly,
Sure.
like it's like you, and like, but like with that, it's like the only way to like analyze that is like you have to like really pay attention. Like
Yeah.
really go far and beyond to pay attention and listen and be like, "Ah, man, that would have been good if he would have just had a little bit charisma,
Yep. That little extra push, but
just something." That's why those people are just writers.
some people can just only be writers.
Yeah,
And,
it's
you
just
know,
a fact.
they acknowledge it. I was thinking about it today too, just like the longevity of people who believe in themselves in comedy. Like it's literally the belief in yourself is how long you'll last.
Well, y'all have already told me that I'm going to quit comedy after getting an apartment, so that's know where I stand on
Listen,
that.
you're just gonna get.
Who told you
you're,
that?
you're gonna get some decent pussy, just decent
I think
pussy.
I've never gotten pussy before.
No, I know you had pussy before.
Nah, but
you're gonna
I
get-
can't-
You're
yo.
gonna get pussy from a woman who actually genuinely likes you, and you're gonna genuinely like her back.
Let's not go
And
that
then-
far.
Listen,
But then you're gonna forego your
We'll
dream.
find out that you're
Yeah.
gay. We'll find out if you're gay. We'll find out if you're gay if you don't like her that much. You'll be like, wow, this beautiful girl really adores you. You'll be like, it's no big deal. Be like, oh, you're gay.
Bro, So I
That's
like
it, dude.
I like this city. I like the city a lot. But if I was not doing comedy,
You
I
have
would
a
I would
California king
leave.
bed
I
in
would
your own
not.
place. You are going to meet a woman on your level. that
Sure,
will
you
fuck
should.
you.
You're
Nah,
gonna
but
do
bro,
it, Alex,
yo,
And your
you're gonna
career
figure
in
it out.
comedy is over.
No.
You're gonna have to bring her to shows. As soon as I meet the bitch at Accidental, I'm gonna know you're done.
What?
You're gonna bring a bitch to Accidental thinking you're big shit, and then you're done. You're done.
he's gonna be like, I'm the president.
You'll
So
Andrew
not me.
Vasquez it, bro. You'll Andrew Vasquez, bro. Be in
Damn.
it for a little
Oh
bit.
damn.
Or his
You'll be a
girlfriend
little-
died.
Yeah.
I know.
Girlfriend
No,
died.
I'm just-
Just a fucking
yeah.
dick.
Well, that's because I'm gonna fuck that pussy to death,
You know,
dude.
he's so
That's-
much happier not doing comedy. He told
He
me
doesn't do comedy anymore.
not no more. He said he's so much happier.
Well, I can see that.
I get it because he's a young dude.
I
And
don't
like,
see that. I mean, he was happy with his comedy. He's
No,
funny.
he wasn't.
Guy.
He was miserable doing comedy.
Yeah.
Went through rough
he
times.
never seemed that happy doing
He
it.
seemed happy
I just-
beforehand,
listen,
dude.
we were
He's just
doing
not
flower-
good at it, but he
time
liked
out,
hanging
time
around.
Out, time out. I was doing flower arrangements with him and Evan Warner and Evan Warner's girlfriend at their fucking
Yeah.
little food drive thing because that's what I do. I go get free food at the food drive.
What do you want us to? What do you want us to pat you on the back?
No.
Good
I
job,
mean,
dude. Thank you for doing that.
Thank you for giving back to the community.
Get the
I
food.
knew it.
I'm the recipient of the food. I don't make it for niggas.
Every time he hands out the food, he goes, "You know they turned the frogs gay."
I'm out here getting the food,
I'm
bro.
getting the food. I'm getting the food.
Good for you, bro.
Yeah.
That's still good, free food.
Yeah, free food, nigga.
Take it from those homeless
No,
people.
look, no, because
Fuck
I
'em.
need it.
Yo, I don't believe that
truth is
like
I can't
you
do
can't be.
anything.
You
All right,
can't,
but keep going. Keep going.
Okay, so I'm making flower arrangements with these niggas, right?
How many of them were actually black?
None of them.
Okay, all right. Just clarifying.
Just people
what-
in plural.
Clarifying what kind of N words we're talking about
Right,
here.
just white.
There's many kinds.
Okay, white
the
ones.
So,
Yeah.
you look. And what was the point of the story?
Always forget about
Andrew Vasquez
point
quitting
is the
comedy.
damn- This
he
dumbass
tells me-
already feeling the
Andrew
mushrooms.
Vasquez tells me he hasn't done a mic in
Sure.
months, and he feels so much better not doing it. And I was like, okay.
Whatever.
But dude, my interpretation of that is like he
I
like
miss the guy.
to me it seems like there's like a lot of people like that who just like do comedy because they're in LA and they do it at a young age and they've never really done anything
I
else. They're just
started
like,
at 22.
but yeah, but I'm sure you like.
Yeah,
but
I
you came from
started
New
young as
York,
fuck, too.
and then you came here from New York. There's plenty of people like they're from here. They just do it because that's just like a thing in LA.
So-
and then when they get out of it, when they're like haven't experienced any other life, they're like, oh, I didn't have to fucking do that shit at all.
All right, so look,
Yeah.
let me tell you my story because it's very
Okay.
very-
That's what
my
you're here for,
My
yeah.
comedy thing, right? My comedy origin story. So I
Oh
was
shit, he remembers him. Ken Steele didn't remember his.
Yeah, that was funny.
I think Ken did
No,
remember
we kept
this.
asking Kid Steele about what his first open mic was, and he goes, "Can't even try
He
to
couldn't
remember."
get within 5 years. He's just like,
So let me tell you how I got into comedy, right? So I started at like in 7th grade. 7th grade, my math
made a
teacher-
girl with big titties laugh.
No.
No, okay.
That was my math teacher from
Nice.
7th grade.
Big titties?
She had no titties. But she was so crazy.
Bad teacher.
She used to wear polka dot dresses, right? This little old lady.
Yeah,
And she would throw
Big
erasers.
titties don't wear polka dots.
She would throw erasers at you.
I think they say a racist at you.
No, she would throw in a fucking eraser. She would like pay attention. She would like
Yeah, I've been there.
and she would like freak out. And then if it was your birthday, she would tap dance on her desk. Like this is a dead ass real person, right? And
Okay.
she told me I was funny, and she wanted me to perform stand up on stage.
Sure.
So for like the high school variety show.
Believe in you. She
So
believe
yeah. So middle school, high school were both the same building. So I got to go in front of everybody.
Yeah.
7th grade. She was like, "Can you do this bit?" And it was like Bob Newhart's like driving instructor bit. I fucking memorized it. I wrote it down like 5 or 6 times, like full thing. It's like a good 8-minute bit. I got the tape, right, of me doing it and just killing.
You have it? Is it
Yeah.
online?
No, it's not online. I got it. It's on a VHS back home. I'm gonna upload. That's my first set, 7th grade. Right. So I did this whole rendition of driving instructor at age fucking
Should've
12.
done
You
that.
remember it?
Aristocrats.
I could probably, if hearing the beginning, I could then finish it.
Okay.
Okay. So
I mean, another one.
you're gonna hit them more?
He said he doesn't feel
I'm
anything.
looping, I'm looping
I'm at
right now.
0%.
He said he feels nothing.
Okay.
Maybe 5%.
Because that's when I'm alone. When I was hitting the stride, I felt good.
Yeah.
It's a nice
You
micro-
teleported there. It was amazing.
No, it was a nice microdose. No hiccups, no nothing. Just boom, boom, boom. Everything worked
Boom,
out.
boom.
Good not to have hiccups.
Yeah. So fucking so 12 years old, Bob Newhart finished that. Then I found beatboxing at like 12. Right, like so I did that and then I was like making little
Found
funny
your
noises
calm.
with my mouth. And then one of my jobs, like I had summer jobs, I had to like shovel horse shit out of these stalls. There's like this fucking horse farm, like whatever, stables, right? Where this like rich people like kept their horses, and I used to go over there and shovel the stalls, and there was like
Peruvians,
60
yep.
fucking stall. These are white people. These are rich New Englanders. This is white people. This is shit that people would go to like Saratoga, and they would do
Yeah.
like the steeplechase shit. Like these are trained
Steelchase
horses.
rocks.
So
Mexicans.
I used to shovel the shit, and I would practice beatboxing on my way home because I had to fucking
Spit out the shit.
whatever the fuck it was, and so I would beatbox.
Yeah, he's getting the shit out of his teeth.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had to beatbox the shit out of my teeth,
Yeah.
and like
Yeah.
that. Yeah,
And he was like, wait a second.
so I figured out like just like
That's a good technique for getting shit out of your teeth.
right.
Yeah, that's prime fucking poop movement.
See, in the South, we had the same thing, but with tobacco, and it was just like,
Dude, that's the shit.
You know, and I would just I would,
Clean up the shit.
and then I would
cleaning up the horse shit. What you want to talk about, bitch? We here. We lit. What you want to do? You want to get?
Yeah, he's straight up from the cradle. I came to the stable, gotta clean the shit up. You know that I'm able to work, making Mexicans' pockets hurt. Just put up in the stable, do it.
Get your green card out. We in the barn, shoveling the shit. What you gonna do? Show me your tits.
Show me your tits.
Is that a horse dick?
All this poop cleaning got me fucking leading. Damn, I wish this grass was a little bit greener, but no, it's not. Gotta work out cleaning the poop of the motherfucking pot. Don't stop. Stack after stack.
Yeah, cleaning the poop out of my teeth. It's horse shit. I need a toothpick.
Yeah, now I learned how to flick the motherfucking
Yeah.
pick. I can throw it like a fucking samurai and shit.
Uh-huh.
That's amazing.
right.
Chicka chicka fresh.
It just makes anything more entertaining.
Music is that shit.
It's like having your own like theme music.
Well,
Okay.
yeah.
So I figured out beatboxing. Right?
Uh-huh.
You seem to
And,
have done that.
And
yeah.
now
So
the story
after
continues.
shoveling horse shit,
After this commercial break,
so
Yeah, we're sponsored by
over-
805 and Bud Light.
you know,
sponsored by Bad Freestyling.
you know, you guys can keep the attention on yourselves. That's great too. But you know, I'm just trying to.
Oh, we've been listening to you talk about shoveling horse shit and Andrew Vasquez. I've reminded you 3 times about where you were in the story.
Wow, thanks. Wow. The alcoholic remembers. Wow, look at that.
Look at that.
The irony.
Yeah, the shroom guy doesn't.
The irony.
You know,
All right,
you just. All right, good. Let's see where you're going. Let's see if you know where you're going.
Sure. So from the ages of like 12 to 16.
Okay, we're at this chapter of your life.
I'm doing open mics in unnecessary places, right? Like they're clearly made for musical, like acoustic guitar acts, and I'm literally inserting myself and doing beatboxing. But I have to introduce the concept, right? So I have to talk before I start doing it. And I was just doing stand up.
Yeah.
And I was also doing like imitation songs, you know, just like the one with like dirt off your shoulder, like, you know, like that's a time.
Wait,
Wait, man, you had to keep that going for a
That
little.
was solid, dude.
No, but just like
good.
being able, and then like Eminem's like, you know, like
That one I don't recognize.
The cleaning out my closet one, right?
Okay.
And there was like I was doing.
He's
these,
been doing
like,
this a long time, dude.
That was my act.
Yeah.
Like I had an act from like 12 to 16 of just like beatboxing, and I performed at the talent shows, and I did all that shit. So then I get to college, I'm doing full on beatboxing / I'm rapping at this point because I met a homeboy. I was working at this deli in the supermarket. We started rapping and like really taking it seriously, making songs, a whole mixtape, everything.
I mean, that shit's huge. Fucking, I just saw Cowboy, Cowboy with Nipsey. He was posting some kid beatbox.
it's just doing that shit, you know, and performing whenever I could. So I've always been a performer, right? And
Nice.
so post college, I move out to LA with this, you know, beautiful little blonde who's an absolute genius.
So did she take you out of comedy?
No, I fought
Because
with
He's
her.
still here.
Because the hand was strong.
because I was with her.
Because the hand was strong.
I was with her for 4 years, right? And we moved out to LA in our 3rd year, and we fought so much because we never lived together, and we moved here together from New York out of college, and we fought for 3 months straight.
Nice.
And so I needed to fucking have a break, right? Because I was working on my master's at USC, and she was just trying to get a job in the film industry, and you know, she ended up working legal at like fucking what's it called? The one's not, you know, with the little river and then they have the lightning bolt at the end of it, Miramax or whatever the fuck.
Miramax.
Yeah, she worked there for a while. That was on Robertson. Used to bring her lunch.
Kind of lunch.
Whatever, it was just like whatever deli shit, you know.
Mushrooms.
Babe, can you get me something? Because I'm not doing shit. So we lived in West
We
Hollywood.
should get you lunch.
We would just do ketamine and.
No, this is pre-drugs.
Wait, is that the girl you married?
No, this is pre-drugs.
Is that the girl you married?
No, this is when I was in my 20s.
Oh.
So I told you I started comedy.
Didn't you get married in your 20s?
No, I started comedy at 22.
Okay.
Right. So I post college. Right. I finished grad school. I'm going into grad school, and we fought so much that I ended up going to this mic at Sunset Grill next to Guitar Center. Right.
Yeah.
And this was when like mics, you had famous people drop in because that was what the fuck it was. So like Tony Baker and fucking like Earthquake would come, and there would be like the Waynes, whatever Waynes you want to say. I fucking seen them in Sunset Grill when it was
John Wayne.
Damon.
So what do you mean? Like back then, like it used to be. What year was
Yeah,
that?
Ivory Waynes. I've seen him just work out.
Nice.
Why?
I was beatboxing.
So why do you think
at
that
these
doesn't happen
comedy-
anymore?
No, so I was beatboxing at these comedy mics as a thing, and people were like, "Why don't you just do jokes? That's what the fuck these are for. These are just
Yeah.
jokes." I didn't understand what that was.
Sure.
I was always performing. I was like, oh,
You said it was an
fuck,
open mic for whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get that.
So then I fucking started writing jokes, and I meet this guy named Kareem Chapman. Kareem, his name is Plug Chapman. You can look him up on YouTube. He's a comic. He's
Plug
been-
it in. Plug it.
So me and I asked him because I was in one of those fucking funks, you know, first year shits, being like, how do you know if you're funny? You know, I had no idea about being funny. He's like, man, if you think you're not, why the fuck are you doing this? And so like since he was like my Morgan Freeman, you know what I mean? Like,
It's good to have one of those.
and it was just the quest of being like, oh, I'm gonna be funny.
Nice.
No matter what this takes, I'm gonna be funny.
Well, on the record, I think you're pretty funny.
Thank you,
Yeah,
thank you,
you've done
Off
it.
the record, I think you're a good beatboxer.
thank you.
Yeah, I don't want people to know how well we think you're a beatboxer. But in the comedy
I mean,
community,
'cause
he's a killer,
I've
dude.
been blackout drunk and gone like 10, 15 minutes just beatboxing.
That's too
Yeah,
long to
I-
beatbox.
I've seen you do
Nah,
that at
that's
accidental.
you
Yeah,
trying
that's
to
what I'm
protect
saying.
it.
That's what I'm
Yeah,
talking about,
yeah, it's amazing. I had a joy.
He's
it's
sitting
a
there in
great
the
time,
K-hole
dude.
fucking.
Still going.
Great
Still going.
time, dude.
Autopilot. Dude, the point where it's at now is a lot of people are making sounds that I'm not capable of.
Like,
Okay, so what did I hear? I heard
That's what they're doing.
there's a yeah, but speeding it up to
They're just
like
they're just
weird
speaking
jungle,
Arabic.
Oh,
like
you heard-
drum and bass stuff.
Yo,
like-
y'all heard of those?
Okay, so wait.
Oh shit! What is it? Y'all heard those?
Sounded like me on the golf course.
Yeah, pretty much.
just gotta wash your hands with some beer.
This motherfucker sounds like a broken computer and shit.
Yours.
No,
Yeah,
Because
Let me listen
the
to this
other
one.
one you can do it. There's a. It does sound like ripping ass.
Yeah, it does. I can't get it out of it. Sounds like queefs.
damn, what, he made her make that noise. Da, 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 da.
Yeah. The queef beatboxer. Brennan Weeks.
The queef boxer.
The queef boxer.
Queef boxer.
Queef box.
It's not a bad nickname, the Queef boxer.
Yeah. He's in there just punching queefs.
Take
shit.
Care
What
to
is it?
job.
I'm trying to think.
Punch
they got
that
these
box.
motherfuckers that do that shit, but like they talk there with their voice.
Dude, look up Michael Winslow doing Whole Lot of Love.
That's probably a good one.
Do you know who that is?
Yes.
Do you know who that is?
Even I know Michael Winslow. Oh,
Yeah,
you're looking
makes-
at me. That makes sense. You look at me.
Yeah, I'm looking at you.
Yeah, it makes sense. Oh, yes, I do. Again,
Have you ever seen this, Brendan? You know Michael Winslow?
This is here. Of course.
Have you ever seen him do Whole Lot of Love by Led Zeppelin?
Yes, I have actually.
It's fucking bananas.
All right.
Yeah, all right, let's swing it over.
And we got. Let me hit the vape.
Yeah, hold on. I haven't even done it yet.
Oh, yeah. Oh, really?
Is it okay?
Sure, man. Take all the time.
I mean, you just smoked that whole spliff before it even got to me. I think this is.
Sorry.
I was watching you. After like a while, I was like,
Yeah. I was watching that shit. I was like, this
I was
motherfucker
letting it
really
go
going
now.
for it.
You smoked that whole thing.
Brandon's like, no, I got this beatbox.
Don't be sorry. I'm sorry. You got to be higher than a titty right now.
I enjoyed watching that.
You noticed,
Oh, yeah,
right?
definitely noticed.
Yeah, you were just like, okay, anyway, though, but.
Yeah.
And the joint's just there dying.
Yeah.
And everybody's looking at that bitch. Hold up. I want
Joint's going, please make it stop.
Yeah, like let me help the others.
Yeah, let the others suck me off. That's all a joint is, dude. It just wants to be sucked off by people. Fucking whore.
Fucking.
The atrazine's getting to him.
Shit.
I know. The atrazine's making our joints
There you
gay.
go.
I appreciate any FBI or CIA agent that don't have to listen to the entire.
Dude, have you fucking seen the you know Havana syndrome? You know what that is?
Yes,
Have you
yes.
seen what's been coming? The 60 Minutes just did a thing on it.
Okay.
Where all these like FBI and CIA agents are like coming out saying that they've literally like it's felt like there was like dental drilling in their head, and like they're like, yeah, I was literally standing like doing laundry, and then it just felt like something hit me in the ear, and it was like drilling. It went all down their jaw and like through their heart, and like now they're getting like blacklisted by the FBI and the CIA because they've come out and been like, something's hitting me, and it's Savannah syndrome. And like all
What's
the
the
like
definition of Havana syndrome again?
it was a thing in Cuba.
Oh, yeah, in Cuba.
It was a
for
thing in
fucking,
Cuba,
like,
and they all these people reported that happening, where like they had like serious head pain, and it was like an unexplained event. And what the thing is, it's like they're seeing like it's like a microwave kind of weapon that just
Yeah.
like hits them in the head, fucks them up.
Yeah.
And all these FBI and CIA agents are getting like blacklisted for like even saying it's happening, and they're all kind of like, yeah, it's Russia probably.
Yeah,
Like, it's probably Russia doing it to us. But the girl they interviewed on 60 Minutes, like she like, does like crazy makeup. She's like, I don't even want to put my face on there. Like, give me a different name because it's that frowned upon to even like bring it up.
You know, that's what I think they've been doing.
Y'all want to see Michael Winslow or not?
No, I think they've been doing that.
It's
Drums
But
here.
it's just crazy.
It's
What-
behind,
Which song
yeah,
is
I
it?
see
Which
it.
song is it?
Yeah. Well, you want to do Led Zeppelin? You want to do the original artist key of E?
Yeah.
All right. All right. Listen.
Hey, hold up. Let Michael do this. Oh, hell no.
It doesn't even sound like it's like through a weird speaker.
Yeah, because he's playing. That's great.
He's just making the guitar player feel really good right now. That's how he keeps his white audience right there.
I feel like that's a.
I disagree, dude.
Yeah, look, he's making the white guy feel really good.
That's good. That's
The
good.
white guy standing up. Look, he's so confident.
Dude,
right there.
yeah, he is making it feel good, but like on a base level, it's kind of like he's just big dicking and being like, you needed a guitar to do that. I can just do that shit with my mouth.
Yeah, no, but it's not.
I can be a whole band with my mouth, and you have one instrument.
Like he's literally doing mimicry. He's just doing
Yeah.
impersonation. But I will say that beatboxing.
Yo, I fuck with voices and imitations and pulling your shit. You know, I mean, that's
Sure.
my thing. That's my thing. I love that shit.
and to see that,
But
no, that's
to
a level.
that guy's next level. Like,
Sure.
That's why I always strive. Like,
You got the bleeps? Bleep.
No.
Bleep.
Just
Bleep.
Robin Williams was fucking amazing. Fucking Pablo Francisco.
Yes, you can see
Great
him at the
stuff.
North End or the end in
Little
Torrance.
tortilla
Who,
boy.
Pablo?
Yeah, Pablo. He does
Yeah, I
regular
mean, he's
sets.
always around. I don't,
Yeah, Nick Romero's running shows down there.
it's okay. I mean,
You remember Nick Romero?
yeah, I remember a bunch of people.
Little tortilla boy.
Little tortilla boy. I love Pablo Francis.
He's had too much. I've had too much.
He's a good dude, man.
Yeah, I know he's great.
Okay.
He did a lot of the Mark Saratella shows.
Yeah, but
During the
yeah, of
pandemic.
course. Mark had everybody on fucking deck.
Mark is now a persona non grata. He had to go on the run.
Yeah.
Mark Saratella.
Mark
is-
and Mark. Sound like a law firm.
Yeah, it's done. He's
Sounds
done.
like a law firm.
He can't
What
come back-
happened?
Can't get him back to L.A.
Who is this person?
Mark Saratella and Mark Stevens.
Yeah.
New little T. Talking shit on the podcast. I've talked shit about
Wow.
4 or
Yeah,
5
you've
comics.
gone in.
Like
If
full
any-
names.
If anybody cared, right? If anybody cared, but they don't.
No. Is anybody watching?
I mean, there were a few.
You know?
Okay. We get the most views after.
Do we?
Nobody really gives a
I think.
shit.
Well, my podcast. I think one of them like got like 150, like 150 usually, something like that. Isn't bad.
No. I can't wait to pull
You
clips
want a
from
million.
I want to pull clips from this. I can't wait to do that.
Yeah, we can animate one.
See if anybody gives a shit.
Well, you animate them and you just put it on TikTok and they get like a few thousand views, and that's really all that matters.
I wish we could smoke cigarettes inside.
Me too. I've done it before, but it's not good for the house.
Just spliffs.
Yeah.
But aren't you guys communists? So it's like
Fuck you mean?
What, Mexicans?
no Venezuelans.
Mexicans.
I mean, technically, they say socialist.
It's socialists. Yeah,
But
yeah,
they're
That's Mexican to me.
yeah. I can't socialize in this bitch right now. You're telling me, you radical leftist.
no.
Okay.
You almost got him. I thought you were about to get him there for a second.
See how it is.
The way how casually you brought it back in, I thought he was going to be like, okay, yeah, sure.
No.
Sure.
He seemed like an agreeing mood.
No.
No. As
How's
much
it feel
as,
today? How's it feel today? Can I chain smoke in your house? No.
no, I mean I want to, but I don't.
That's what I miss about the Heart and Soul Accidental.
Dude, we used to in my house in college.
Let me fucking chain smoke in that bitch.
In my house in college,
Starve
over this
out.
I mean,
over the summer, it's just me and my buddy living there, and we were like, I don't give a fuck. Let's just smoke cigarettes inside. And people would just come over to our house just to, because it's the South, so like in the summer it's like 105
Yeah,
degrees.
We broke
people
all
would
the
just
windows in the last
people would just come into our house just to smoke packs of cigarettes, and then like it got to the point where we smoked so many cigarettes inside, like you wouldn't smoke, and you would be in there for 30 minutes, and you would walk out reeking,
Sure.
like for a whole summer, and
Yeah.
girls didn't like it.
No, girls don't.
Girls didn't like it, but then they would get drunk and be like, I guess
Not
let
the
me
kind of
smoke
girls
one
I
too.
like.
I mean,
I love
you know
girls
how
who
cool,
cigarette.
you know how like cool and redneck it is for you, like just like to be sitting on like a old leather couch
Yes.
in the middle
I'm
of
half
summer,
redneck, bro.
just smoking cigarettes, just smoking
father
cigarettes,
did, yeah.
watching Squidbillies for hours on
My
end.
father did.
I can
yeah.
see that. It's
And
got
we're-
the wiggly lines. in the
Yeah,
show.
we're just ripping cigs, just like not even talking to each other, and just going, huh. Every time a bad joke came on Adult Swim. That's living. It's fucking life.
I like it.
Fucking, that was in Oxford, Mississippi, dude. Our rent was for a 4-bedroom house was $350. And I mean, dude, like it would still be like, man, how are we gonna get this rent money? Like it was still because in college you're just blowing all your money on beer and shit like that. So then, like at the end of the month, it
How
becomes like,
easy
fuck,
it is to
how
get
the fuck?
$239.
I know, but like
$339.
that was like the most expensive house I know people having. It was like, it was like probably like $100 and $200 a person, and it was just like,
I remember
holy
my rent
fuck,
was
y'all are living
$240
large.
At one point, I only had to pay $240
That's amazing.
for a living. Yeah.
out here.
Yeah, mine was
No, back in
$260 in
New York.
Orlando. $260
You
for
know, back in New York and Albany, yeah, you could just pay very little.
Yeah, still not like now it's all changed. Like even like in Memphis now, like Memphis is like even like the cheapest apartment is like $1,000.
Sure.
It's everywhere has gotten fucking. That's what they like tell me like all my buddies in Nashville. They're like, man, you live in such. And I'm like, dude, it is just as expensive everywhere. It's the little things here. It's like the going to get a sandwich and shit like that. That's when it like adds up. Like the rent is pretty much
$50 for a 6-pack and 2 little.
yeah.
Well, everything's more expensive out here. Even the fucking gas. And when we produce,
Yeah, you spend a solid
like,
20
you
anywhere
produce
you
the
go.
fucking oil. The
I'm
oil,
only
you
doing
see the
3
rig.
gallons in my car every time I fill up.
Damn.
Only put 3 gallons? Nah.
Yeah,
filling that
no
bitch
matter
to
what
the top.
price it is, it's just 3 gallons. That lasts me 3 or 4 days.
I got the electric car
No word.
doing that thing.
I got that
Not been
Costco
bad.
card.
Oh,
We all got our deals, huh?
I don't have a car. That's my deal.
Yeah, he's got a parking spot.
I don't mean that's my deal. I'm saying like that's my
No car,
issue.
but a parking spot.
That's my issue. That's my
Your car was
deal.
badass.
My car was bad. We still have it in the family.
That was his house.
It was my house at one point.
I'm missing out. Were you
I
guys
really-
at his house in Memphis?
What?
No, he lived in his
know, I
car.
was there.
Oh, my car when I
His
first
car
moved here.
was his house.
Because that's what.
Oh, I remember your car because we
That-
went to the
yeah, that was
fucking-
Yeah. That's when I first met
I
you.
smoked in your car, yeah.
At the
It was
comedy
hot.
camp house when I first met you. Remember we had the games? We were playing the movie game.
Yeah.
That I had because I had
God, so
because I had board
so
games in my
obliterated
car,
at
and
that
that's how you know you live in it when you board games in it.
Yeah, I remember sitting in that bitch. Yeah,
Yeah, it was when I first met you.
Yeah, remind me of my dad's car. It was a Bronco, right?
Fucking Toyota Land Cruiser,
Land Cruiser.
92. That's what I drove out here in. Because I literally just drove out here and like, I just with no plan. I was just riding on white privilege, and I was like, it's probably gonna
It's gonna work out on its
I don't
own,
know. I don't
baby.
know what I thought. Like in my head, I was just so crazy. I was just like, I'm gonna move here, and I'll just be able to get a job in an apartment in a second. And then I'm like, it's a little bit tougher. But then it like all worked out like in a month.
But that's
I feel
not
like in
that-
a month I like moved in with Adam and them in that nicer condo, and then we went to the other house. Then I lived at the club, but now I have a good. It's all sort of just gone up.
Sure.
That's
Well,
LA is like that though, man.
If you just
LA
keep in it,
yeah, you just stay.
LA's
where you are.
wild,
Yeah,
dude.
Where I live,
Just gotta tell your
now
friends
is
at home, you just gotta
miles better
believe.
than where I
you gotta believe.
it gets better.
Now I got a job that was like paying me more than what I was making like back home. It's all.
All right.
I didn't even do anything.
This
It's got to work for a witch.
So this segues actually into a good story of mine. It's because it's my turn now to speak. Okay.
Oh, yeah?
I like
We're
it.
reflecting
I like
on.
I feel like I don't want it to be your turn to speak anymore.
Because
He makes it feel that way.
it's the alcohol.
Yeah.
But I'm
It's the
interested.
alcohol talking. All right. Now look. So after that year of comedy, me fighting with that ex or whatever, I fucking went broke, and I had to fucking move back to New York. So I had to
Damn.
start all over.
It's a hard
again.
place to go broke to move back to.
No, but going
Yeah,
back
right?
To
Yeah,
upstate,
that's-
no, to upstate New York.
Oh, okay.
What the
That's
fuck is
different.
upstate New
That's-
York?
Upstate New York is
Not the
like
city.
living back in Orlando.
Yeah,
it's like
exactly.
living
There's
in the middle of
cows.
nowhere. It's like going back to Memphis or Mississippi, wherever the fuck you're talking about.
Where white people are from.
Wherever they spawn, you know. Like,
The depths of hell.
so yeah, like literally in the depths of hell in Albany,
Yeah.
and I had to go to open mics, and there was only one of them on the Thursday, and it was at Lark Tavern. And then after I got there and was funny there, then I got to go to other open mics, and I figured it out again, and then I got to do the club at the Comedy Works, the local one. I did the open mic
Yeah.
there.
Nice.
Then the owner was like, "Hey, you and these 4 other guys, I'm gonna put you in the class because I want to have openers, right?"
Are you funnier than them?
So I do the class for 2 days, and the guy's like, "No, you already got jokes.
Yeah.
So fucking, you've been doing this already. Why are you here?"
Yeah.
So I was like, "Cool." So I got out of the class, and I was a regular opener. I got fired after like 2 weeks
For what?
because I put the feature on, and I mispronounced his name, and then I kind
Damn.
of, then I was like, I had to like look, be like, "Oh, who the fuck is up here?" I was already drunk. I ate. You know what I mean? So I was like
Okay.
slipping. I didn't take it professionally at all. And I was like, who the fuck is this next guy? Oh, okay. And then I look at the screen and I say his name, and then the owner pulled me downstairs. Now, this comedy club used to be run on an old Chinese restaurant. And the Chinese restaurant closed down because they had slaves that they imported from China that they kept in the basement. My boss's office was in that basement where they kept the slave quarters. And
Okay.
and so you could see like the outline of where the bunk beds were like, imprinted
fuck?
on
What if
the wall.
they were Chinese slaves though? Wouldn't they be called slaves?
Yes.
That's better.
That's shrimps. Yeah.
You gotta say it like it though. You gotta say it like he said it.
It's very,
Every time you say for the rest of the story, you please just say Straves.
Traves.
Straves.
very South by Mongolian.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Mongolians.
So when I got down to the basement,
Angry at now. At this point, I'm eating more. I'm like disappointed.
I don't understand how you're not tripping.
2 more and I.
So I was telling earlier, dude. Every time I've eaten mushrooms, I feel like he has like such a higher tolerance.
That's what I said.
I don't think
You
that's
need to
true.
eat
He's
the
got a
whole bar,
natural-
baby.
I think it's
See,
just with
no,
chocolate.
You
I
just want
still
to
don't
lose
think-
control. That's the thing.
I want to feel something. I know what shrooms feel
That's
like, and
what
I
you
feel
wanna
nothing.
feel.
Do you think it's because you eat so much sugar?
No, nothing.
You think it's because you eat so much sugar generally that your body is just able to process the chocolate so much better?
Well, then I'd be high.
Yeah, but it's just filtering it. It's just processing it all as sugar.
It'll give
But
me the sugar.
doesn't
It'll give me the
provide any of the
shroom.
high.
I know.
It's not
Exactly.
That, it's psilocybin.
It would get rid of the sugar, and then I
know.
would get the psilocybin. But
Pass the vape.
clearly not.
Damn, I was gonna answer that next. Good catch.
Yeah, I'm just now. I'm like, I know the shrooms aren't working because I'm angry.
That's why I would.
That's
just
impossible
get
when
the
you're on
whole
shrooms.
month.
I'm like actually annoyed.
We didn't have that option.
So I'm just telling you.
I'm sorry, it's my vibe. It's
You
probably-
think it's
No,
because
it's not your
Is
vibe.
everybody mad at me?
you think it's
No.
because you're
That's
practicing?
how I know they're working for you because you think like that. I just mean.
Do you think it's
shrooms.
because you're practicing Ramadan and then like your like Muslim genes know
Yeah, no, there's time for. a
they're
break.
just like you
That'd be
can't
cool
do
for
this.
Muslim jeans. Too bad
Muslim
P. Diddy-
jeans,
too bad
yeah.
P. Diddy didn't think of those before Sean.
God damn, dude. What would Muslim jeans look like?
Muslim
They would
jeans?
cover your whole body.
Muslim
It
jeans.
would-
Muslim jeans. They're really
These are
baggy.
delicious.
at the
It's just a
crotch and
burqa.
Super tight everywhere else.
No, it's just a burqa that's made out of denim. It's just-
Denim.
Get Muslim
denim roll.
jeans. Yeah, you have a denim
Muslim
burqa.
jeans?
Yeah, it's a denim
They're
burqa.
halal.
Like the fucking people from Qatar, just like
Yeah.
the fucking
Full
a
body
denim
jeans.
kafaya, you know,
Yeah.
like where the Palestinians wear, like that.
That's sick, dude. Those would sell well in the South.
That's crazy.
I'm onto it.
You know, like the
I'm with it.
bandanas and the one piece, like the one piece bandanas, like the caps, the bandana caps.
Yeah.
Turban?
You seen those with like the flag on them?
Yeah,
can
where
just
it's like
put-
already made.
It's kind of like a Muslim cap, you know what I'm saying? Because Muslims wear head
Yeah.
pieces too, but it's got a bit like kufi, right? Is what it's called kufi.
Yeah.
They put it on like a bandana cap.
It feels goofy.
So what are you saying is that the Muslims and the Southerners they're not all too different after all.
Yeah, I know. They fucking.
They both like
They
hats.
both fuck livestock.
They both like hats, and that's really all you need in life. If I had a friend that I could relate to as much as that, where we both fucked cows and we both liked hats, that'd be my best friend.
I think you're definitely admitting way too much on this podcast.
That'd be my best friend. I'm not saying I fuck cows, but if I had a hobby that was as crazy as that,
Are you?
and I found somebody else that had
I don't know,
that.
it sounds more like a confession than anything else.
I mean, I like to play golf, and like for some
And shit
Muslims,
myself.
for some Muslims, fucking a donkey is their golf.
I was gonna think fast you, but I didn't want to do that to you. Think fast.
Yeah,
No look.
I guess I'll just eat those words that I just said.
Yeah.
That felt like it. That felt bad, dude. That felt.
Yeah, you admit.
I just said it, and then you made a bad joke to him, and your joke was somehow better than mine.
Yeah, I know.
That was
Felt
bad.
better. Felt better.
Listen, man, it's the alpha, bro.
God damn.
That's what it is.
Damn.
Yeah.
Maybe you're right. Maybe I should just find pussy and quit comedy.
Yeah, you just gotta get
You'll be
pussy,
happier.
dude.
That's all.
You're happier. You're on beer number 3. You're already beating me. Look at that.
That's.
Oh.
I'm on beer number 2.
You gotta move the camera, bro. You know, fuck
Move the
yeah.
camera.
Which way?
Up.
Well, we can't see anymore. Can we get on that?
I mean, it's cool here. I mean, you can have you two
It's
guys.
just such a delay.
Yeah. Well, on this one, yes.
Yeah, I see. I
See
see
you later.
myself over there.
Oh, there's a cigarette up here. I forgot about that one.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, but we can't have that one.
Let me get that.
I mean, that was so much cooler.
flick, dude.
That was so much cooler than what he was doing earlier.
Yeah.
That was much better. He
Yeah. There you go. You
didn't
got
even have to
it.
watch TikTok or nothing to do that.
Literally watch me.
Yeah, watch him do it. And he explained
You
it.
think you're TikTok now? That's your letter. I said, vape. I'm just gonna keep asking for things.
Yeah, well,
You guys like me? You guys like me?
Right, guys? We're friends?
We're friends. Are we doing good? How many viewers? How many viewers?
Oh, man.
we got 3 on 1.
Anybody commenting?
I mean, one motherfucker commented some crazy.
Whoa, that's a lot.
What did he say?
Hello, pal. You have very nice content. It seems you new to kick streaming frequently without having
an ad.
Yeah, it's an ad.
affiliated yet. Okay, I don't.
Yeah, but dude, fucking Kick is crazy, dude. I've been seeing online like
Is
Kick.
that Turkish on the bottom?
I don't know. It was
Oh, that sounds like fucking some sort of
Wadard.
But then it says, "Do you?" And that looks like actual English. I think that guy's just on Xanax.
Yeah, might be.
And he's trying. That's like some type of he's trying English.
Mamacita.
Where do you see "do you"?
Nisa Mwamasika.
A little over halfway. The last message.
It's either South African.
That's African.
Qua
Like
David Gomi
Or it's,
or it's East African because that's Swahili.
Oh, there it is. The second comment. I was reading
Yeah,
the first
second
comment.
one. Do you?
I'll do you could say, or kind of.
Damn, what the fuck,
Illy
man?
do you, illy.
What the fuck this motherfucker out here saying?
And it says the word look, it, LOL.
No, see that the first one isn't
It's
shit.
gibberish.
That ain't shit.
That's some sort of immigrant stuff.
We should contact that bitch on Discord.
Nisa
Paradox
Mwamasika.
453.
That sounds it's like South African
Ah, I feel the shroom.
because it's yeah.
I can see it with that stat thing right there. The SCS is kind of vibrant. All right, I'm happier. I can see it vibrant.
Yeah, you're not raging because you're not feeling it. Yeah,
I was a
now
little
you took
annoyed.
Too much.
I was a little annoyed. It's gonna. I'm gonna regret all of it.
You're gonna.
Yeah,
You're gonna. And
yeah.
you know what? You totally deserve it because I looked you in the face while you're doing it. I was like, why you did it?
Hey, I'm happy
I'm
now.
feeling fine right now.
I'm glad you are, dude.
Yeah, I wouldn't push it. You
I
ate
was
the whole
jealous.
bit?
I
You
was
ate the whole bit?
jealous. No, there's more. You can take more if you want them.
I'll take one more.
There we go.
Yeah.
Chocolate.
This
you
motherfucker
guys-
just taking
are
all
you-
of it. He's accusing Alec of being a fucking alcoholic, and he is taking all the shits tonight.
Because I haven't done anything at all this week.
Yeah, he's going through stuff, dude.
That's your excuse.
Yeah, because I can go. I can
and
go
it's
ham.
Monday.
I know.
He's like, I'm starting the week
Nibble.
off strong, baby.
It says on the packaging, dude. It says 2 is a microdose. I mean,
Oh, that's pretty low then.
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
this
3.
has not been a
Yeah.
big venture. I've had 5. It's not like a lot, but that looks cool, kinda. I could see it. Anyways,
Yeah, I guess that's how you know you are tripping when you just think like 3 letters on black and white writing looks cool.
I could see the vibrant sticking out a little more. You know, it's like when you know you're high. Even back then, I was like nothing, but it's like I can see it's a little. Beep, beep. I've seen you look at a garage and tell me it was a cat for like 2 hours.
What?
I should have brought my
The
salvia.
garage on the fucking the.
Oh yeah, that's it did look like a cat.
I should
though.
have brought some.
It
real-
did look like a cat.
I should have brought my salvia.
Yeah, dude.
'Cause
I never
have
done
10
that.
I have
I
10
never done that.
milligrams. Oh,
I am scared
have
of
me
that.
come back as another guest later, like in a couple
Oh
weeks.
shit!
We're gonna do a salvia challenge.
Of course.
I like it. I
We'll
like
each
it.
do it, and then you gotta tell me what you fucking think.
Well,
of
you've
it.
been a good
I
guest.
mean,
You
I
get
don't
the
know if I
vibe.
want to be.
Yeah. We're gonna see how.
We're just doing illicit motherfucking things on this. shit.
sure.
Stone Coke
I
sober,
mean, it's
dude.
the name of the podcast, sort of.
Stone
Sir.
Coke sober.
Now we gotta commit a murder. That's not.
Whoa, that's when the
Damn.
shrooms
No,
are
no,
in.
no, no,
That's
not
when
yet.
the shrooms are in.
Are you guys fucking down?
Not yet. Not yet.
guys
First we
scared?
do all the
You guys
drugs.
scared?
First we do all the drugs, then we work our way up. Like we first start with like assault and battery.
There's
We
plenty.
just have somebody on here. We just beat them up.
There's plenty of people. There's plenty of people out there, bro.
And then eventually, like, you know,
About 7.
that's what happens. Like once we start just assaulting battery
You don't
people,
got a problem with nobody?
that-
we could fix that problem.
that it's just a taste.
You got that vape, Will?
Like eventually, just beating somebody else won't be enough of a thrill anymore.
Oh no,
You get
It'll
the
just
vape out?
become used to it.
no! You really got to get that feeling when you pull the trigger.
So then when you go to your murder dealer, he's like, "Yo, I don't have any assault and battery, but I got some murder.
You ain't hearing me.
I can sell you an eighth of murder right now."
Hey, how about you murder that? bitch?
Yeah. The rest of you guys who I know probably have potential conflicts of interest with this topic.
Yeah, I mean, I'm good. I got a decent job.
yeah.
You know,
I work at 7-Eleven.
Yeah. I don't want
got
to
a
fuck
good
up my career. Yeah.
What, by murdering somebody?
No.
Oh,
No.
What?
We're not talking about that.
oh, I'm lost.
Yeah. Good.
How's that good? Will you give me the map? Will you give me the map back to the conversation?
Okay, no. So what I'm saying is that everybody's silence,
Gotta focus.
them knowing that they could be fucking considered, what was it called, an asset to an investigation.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we just gotta literally let that go, right?
Go in a circle.
Still wildly lost.
That's the point.
That's white privilege right there. See that? And you come full circle of not knowing what that means when things are better left unsaid.
Sure.
You getting it now?
That's a level of
Yeah, you're just talking in such vague sentences.
That's a level of access culturally that you are not privy to.
See, that's just bullshit talk. Is all that is. That is.
It's like you know that you know where you stand now, nigga.
Look,
you know where you
you're.
stand. nigga.
You slipped in the N-word right there, but like
It
it's.
feel good, doesn't it?
Yeah, I loved it. I'm just mad that you just slipped it in. You didn't really enunciate.
No, not at all.
But
Not
that's
supposed to
just
be.
like that talk. You didn't know the asset of the cultural appropriations of the blah 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 blah. blah. It's
See-
garbage.
Sure, but everybody who knew.
It's just like speaking like in a way to like
The only
fool
one
like
who's
a.
not included right now, bro.
That's just like a way to like fool like white chicks at a college. Like it's just like saying shit like that to get in their pants. You're just like, if
that
you
how
don't
makes
have
you
sex
feel-
with
makes you
me,
feel
you're a
fucking
cultural
cuckable, doesn't it?
appropriator.
It makes you feel sensitive, don't it?
Yeah, because all these
You feel like a bitch, don't you?
all these smart talking mixed guys are stealing all the white women. That's why I made Miss You with America.
Hey, can you imagine yourself in Charlottesville?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
then yelling at yourself.
Me personally, I don't know words too good, so they're coming in dropping four-syllable
They'd be
words.
like, Jews will not replace us. You'd be like, how? I'm here.
I've done it.
Yeah. Oh, man.
I just don't know words like that.
Look, all I'm saying is that we're not murdering anybody, but it'd be funny if that's how we continued the podcast.
Yeah, I agree.
No. I'm good.
That's-
I got a good job.
I got a good
We would
job.
get flagged for that.
Yeah. I'm not
Why don't we public shame people? That'd be funny to like find a guy on
I've already
Craigslist.
publicly shamed like 5 or 6 other comics that we've talked about.
Yeah, but we bring them here, we
I
ambush them.
liked it.
I feel like, you know, it'd be funny if we had like a redemption episode where every single one of those comics gets to punch me in the face.
Oh, I have an
Whoa.
idea. I say we bring.
Brutal. I could take him. I could take a punch, but like
I mean,
6 punches.
What was the list of
well, I'm gonna
comedians
take
again?
them through training classes before.
I'd have to
on how
like get
throw
my
a punch.
neck ready. I'd have to really.
Who are these comedians again that would hit you in this situation?
You'd have to get that
So
jaw
I've
thing
talked
that Rogan
shit.
used.
But Ron Bush,
He can throw a punch. Dude.
Andrew Vasquez,
He can't throw a punch, dude.
Evan Warner, but
He can't
he's
throw
fine.
a punch.
Evan
Mikey
Warner,
Silver
his
can throw a
girlfriend-
punch.
and Michael Silver.
His girlfriend can fuck you up.
Michael Silver.
I can still throw a punch.
Ow. Yeah, he
fights a
has
lot.
the
He
star-
He got those big hands, dude.
He does knuckles.
And he's been
yeah.
in a lot of fights, so
Take
he's
it
probably
from
got a
me,
strong
guy. I
chin.
can't throw a
Silver.
punch.
Hasn't he boxed?
So he could-
Boo, Michael Silver. Boo. Boo, Michael Silver. Boo. Michael Silver won't hit me. He knows how sad I am on the inside.
Whoa, that's a great defense mechanism.
That's-
Exactly.
yes,
That's what I use with Fonto. That's what I use with Fonto. Now-
Yeah, you were sad on the because he's yelling at everyone that made fun of him on the internet.
Yeah, no. Me and Fonto, we squashed that so quick. That was so fun.
Yeah, it's fun.
I don't hate the guy.
I knew you were just playing into it. It was obvious.
Yeah, it
to
seemed
me,
like a-
to me.
yeah.
That was because I was there to see the whole thing.
You know, it was very funny. John Taylor, when I talked to him about it, he was like, "Yeah, it wasn't brave, which you did. You weren't brave. I wouldn't call it that." I was like, yeah, for sure. I probably wasn't a good idea, but I just did whatever I felt. And he was like, "Yeah, you getting raped by Fonto probably wasn't a great image to like put out there." And I was like, you know, whatever makes
cares?
takes
Did you get raped by fire? I don't even get
that's
that
what
impression.
I said. That's what I. Well, the bit was like Fonto beating the shit out of me to a point where it gives him a boner.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't hear any of that. Okay.
No, I had the roast video about it.
I like that. That reminds me, during Ron Bush's roast, I told him that he's so gay that he watched the George Floyd murder, and he was like, "That's kind of hot."
That's pretty funny, dude. That's amazing.
What? I know so many people who work at nonprofits that would freak out.
Good.
That's a
People
great.
who have a 501c3 would be just be like, "Ah!"
That's pretty good,
Ron
though,
loved
dude.
it, you
All
know.
of them would pick it out front of your house with just very passive aggressive signs.
So outside of accidental.
everywhere else outside of accidental. Yeah.
Yeah.
Any NGO or not.
It's pretty good though. No, that's where they would protest. I say
How
outside
long
of
am
my
I going
house.
to bogart this?
I was about to say, don't hog that.
Yeah, somebody set a timer. See how long I have.
No,
it.
we ain't said
That'd be
don't-
funny if we did it if like a like how long somebody holds a blunt for, and you just do a stopwatch.
Well, I said the band list.
It'd be
That would a
okay
great
funny.
Podcast idea actually if you did that.
It'd be moderately funny.
Yeah,
you
but
kept
then
it on the clock,
you'd have the
being like-
dickheads like him that would want to hold it forever. And shit.
Yeah.
Look how long I can hold it.
Yeah, look.
I'm winning.
Yeah, yeah.
No, you're really, and then all of us go, no, you're losing.
'Cause it's 12. You're like 17 fucking seconds.
You've smoked all of the blunts and we haven't hit any. You're losing.
Oh my god. When do we end this? Or do we just keep going until like we get sick of each other?
Well,
that how-
that'll never happen.
That's how this works. Because I
We
can hang
got
out.
four viewers on the room is hot.
And I've convinced
if
myself I'm no
somebody-
longer high again.
No,
so now
if
I'm.
somebody busts out some coke right now because
No.
I didn't break any.
No, I don't have, and there's none. I'm
We could be here
Yeah.
until 6 a.m. We could.
no.
No,
everybody could.
that's what I
You
don't
wanna
like
make this
about
the
coke.
the longest fucking podcast.
That's my biggest issue with coke. Coke to me is a good daytime drug. Once I do
I don't
it
think we're at the
midnight,
record
I'm like,
yet.
What am I doing?
The record was Ken Steele. I think that was
Ken Steele can't. shut
Almost
the fuck
4
up.
hours?
Oh, let me say.
Yeah,
I'm gonna say
Ken
that right
Steele's a
now.
good
Ken
guy.
Steele is my brother.
it was like almost
Ken
4
Steele-
hours when we had him on.
Ken Steele, I will take a bullet for that nigga because he's so cool to me.
Yeah, he's amazing.
cool as
No, he's
fuck
cool.
to me,
He was
too.
on our podcast. That's what I'm
I think
saying.
he's very cool.
He was
I'm
the
not
record.
taking a bullet for him.
He was the record. He was almost 4 hours.
Ken Steele is kind of like a Kevin Quigley, where you're like, I'm not sure if you know that you
Okay.
you need to stop, but it's okay. That
You're
keep going.
fucking. You're just name dropping fools left and right,
I
dude. I
am.
like
See,
it.
the
It's
Kevin
great.
Quigley I get. I don't get how that applies to Ken Steele.
Ken Steele's a talker.
Oh yeah.
My bad. Okay. Gotcha.
Fuck, see,
I
catch
thought-
up, nigga.
I thought you meant comedy. Not stop talking.
Oh,
That's what.
You ever put Kevin Quigley and Ken Steele?
I thought that's what
in
you
the
were
same
saying. I thought-
category?
Ken Steele's much better.
I like Ken Steele.
That's why I was defending.
Well, I'm not actually because I'm friends with niggas. See, that's the thing.
That's why I was defending. I was like, I
everything
wouldn't
that
think
I've
that would
said-
Ken.
everything that I've
this
said,
is
I
the
would-
Brennan bitching hour.
No, everything that I've said, I would say to these niggas' faces. That's for sure. Everybody knows whatever I've said. I would say to people if we were in the parking lot of Accidental, I would say it to their face.
For the record, I
I'm
don't
not
think
gonna
I don't
compare-
think Kevin should quit. I just thought you were saying that, and that makes more sense than Ken. quit.
Hell,
That's
no.
what I would.
Kevin Quigley actually has a great stream of consciousness when he fucking taps in. Ken Steele is a personality. Ken Steele can literally just go up there and be like, all right, that's whatever fucking Ken Steele is saying. That's what he does.
Yeah.
Right? So the debate on either whatever that either of them have, like I wouldn't want to do that.
This motherfucker retracted words real quick.
Look, I'll double down. See, I'll say all I want about the Palestinian conflict and gay frogs, but when it comes to Kevin Quigley and Ken Steele, I'll make a differentiation.
I love Kevin though, man. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday,
Yesterday.
Quiggles. Yeah.
Oh, happy
Turned
birthday.
30.
Yeah.
Please be sober. Stop
That'd be
doing
funny.
whippets.
That'd be funny if we do like like you have like I was hanging out with Poncho recently,
Oh shit.
and we played Def Jam 2. You know, Def Jam in the Ring 2. You know what I'm talking about? Fight for New York. That wrestling.
Yeah, I
game.
remember that shit.
You know what I'm talking about for PlayStation 2. And I was like, I wonder if we did that with like the LA comedy open mic scene. Like, who would you pick as fighters? Like, if you were to like, what's your starting 5 or like, what's your starting 3? If you were gonna pick fighters in the LA open mic scene, like, who would kill? If you had a choice, not headliners, nobody we see in like the Improv or the Store, but niggas that we know. Like, it's like if you could pick your dream 3 for like a set. That's a fun question, right? If you pick
Oh wait, we're talking about fighting or
No,
a
we're-
comedy? At this
comedy,
point?
like, the one-
I was thinking
like-
fighters in my mind.
like killers on stage. Like if you
Dream 3 of like people around our level.
Yeah, our level.
Yeah.
Like you would book if you were to like, this is the show that will get you put on. Which 3 niggas would you put on
Yeah.
to know that would have a great show?
Mario, Fonto, probably Handren. maybe?
Great, that's a great answer.
Top of my head, that sounds right.
Andrew CV, Fonto, friends with the fuck his last name. We know it's fake. And then
Who else?
Mario
Mario
Rodriguez.
That's my
right.
number one is Mario.
Innately funny choices. Innately funny.
Yeah.
They are funny as soon as they open their fucking mouths, right?
Yeah.
Great choices. What would you do for your top 3? This is the one show you have 3 people.
I got the rules. We're gonna go with, for me, J-Ron.
Interesting.
And then I'm gonna go Charles Kelly.
Okay, great choice. Great choice.
And then I'm gonna go.
Look at this. He's racist. We got black roommates, black comedian friends. Look at
Yeah,
you're
who
not
are you
that bad,
pandering
dude.
to? This is your
You're a
choice.
good guy.
This is your
Pick
show.
Ron Bush,
I
dude.
know it's my
Pick
choice.
Ron Bush.
No.
Okay, you got two.
Fuck. I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna go.
J-Ron and Charles Kelly are two big choices.
Yeah, I know.
But then it's your exposure. You've been in accidents.
Of course.
You haven't been to other mics.
It has nothing to do with the scenario, though.
But people that you've seen that we have access
I know. I'm just thinking. Mario Rodriguez is a good one. That would have been my third.
So then go with that.
Then that can be your
Yeah,
third.
but I wanted to
What are
be
you talking about?
somebody else.
No, but Mario
opinion.
Rodriguez is good to
It's
actually
your
put out there.
opinion, dude.
Yeah.
Don't let my opinion affect your opinion.
Yeah, Shane Bianchi.
Who's that?
Yeah, no, I know him.
Yeah,
I
just
know
because that'd be such a weird. That'd be like a 3, like.
But as a
complete-
killer, you'd put him on as a killer. You'd put him on the same level with Charles Kelly.
No.
Shout out
That's
to
fine,
Shane.
yeah.
He's going to do my outside
I guess
jokes. On,
fine,
he's doing
yes.
outside jokes on Wednesday.
Probably Handren.
Okay.
Yeah,
as an
Andrew's solid.
automatic killer. Even though Hendren's a slow burn.
Or Ashley Johnson. I think Ashley Johnson would be pretty good on that show.
You don't think
Maybe
Ashley
Hendren.
you don't think Ashley Johnson's 3 for 4?
Huh?
Killer. I'm talking about killer material.
Yeah. I guess I'll go Handren for the last one.
It's up
What
to you,
about you?
Al.
What about you? What is your
I
perspective?
know. It's really making it seem like I was like getting nervous
You've
for
been
a
out,
second.
You've been out too long. You just go to the shitty accidental ones. You don't go to see action. You're not connoisseuring no more.
Nah, I haven't been.
You haven't been out. So Charles Kelly was like my number one always.
Yeah.
right?
So it always works.
In terms of just like, oh, this person is funny every fucking time.
Me.
Yeah, I'd go with you too. Actually, I would actually put Alex Feinstein.
Alex Feinstein.
Yeah, I don't know who that guy is.
Alex
but-
Feinstein. You're like one of my sleeper favorites that I wish you would just apply yourself more, but you're gonna get pussy in a couple months, and that's
You're gonna get pussy, and then he's gonna
gonna
quit
ru-
comedy.
it's
That's what
gonna
you
ruin
said.
you.
Yeah.
You're gonna find the hottest bitch alive who
That
actually
didn't go from
gives a shit about
positive
you.
to positive. That went
Yeah,
positive.
and then she's gonna drain you dry, and you're gonna look like Kenzie Foster.
Oh, okay. Yeah, all right. He does look like he's got all his cum sucked out
He's
of
just
him.
trying to say as much names I like as he can. We know Kenzie. He's
Yeah,
cool.
yeah.
That-
Now look, there's
yeah, I wish we had a board and we could just check off the names that you
sure,
said.
me talking shit,
And all of
hell
them
yeah.
could
But
hit you.
but the board is just the phone book.
Sure.
It's just everybody
Every time a
knows
comic
this.
gets a girlfriend, you're like, all right, you're done. You're
Yeah.
gonna chill out a little bit. Darius Culpepper, he's gone. I know this whole second bitch that's with him. He'll laugh at that if he heard this on tape. She'll
I'm
get
sure.
mad. She'll get mad and DM me.
I'd put
about it.
Spencer Calendar pretty far up there. I think he's hilarious.
Spencer Callahan. What about Callahan Welsh?
Yeah. Oh, amazing.
I love,
See,
I
again,
love
that's
him.
why I
He's amazing.
yeah.
But that's just such a like I think
That's
like his
niche,
comedy is like
though.
funnier because I see so much comedy.
Sure.
Exactly.
That's why I said top 3, which is such a hard choice.
But so I'm saying
But
like
this
on
is
like
the
a
only-
theater show of just audience members, I don't know if his jokes would land as hard there.
Right.
Sure.
Fair.
I mean, again, I'm in a different.
That's why you had your top three.
I'm in a different cohort because I already had.
Wait, what is your top three?
My
You're going over.
experience.
Charles Kelly.
I have
Charles
Deborah,
Kelly.
Deborah D. Giovanni.
But you ain't in a class with Deborah.
That's I started with them.
Yeah, but
And then
I started
Teddy
around
Ray.
with Dave Hellum
And
and,
then-
fucking
yeah.
and I know a bunch of OGs.
Right, Marty's kids. Yeah, Marty's kids.
Well, damn, Marty's.
Marty's-
fucking upstairs. and
yeah,
fucking
Marty's
stuff.
versus Silver Lake people.
I've been to Marty's. Woo.
Silver Lake Echo Park people.
Yeah, I mean,
Because Silver Lake Echo Park is a different brand, and that's more of the people that used to get picked up over at the one on Meltdown Comics.
I never went to Meltdown.
You never did Meltdown? That was when a lot of people who got on Comedy Central and shit got to get put up there. Yeah, Meltdown was a good place to get seen. This was all before pandemic.
Where was it at?
This was 2015.
Where was it at?
Meltdown is where it's right next to El Compadre, right next to Def Noodles.
Oh, right there.
Yeah, so whatever that weird music museum that used to be a comic book store.
And then that's what they did, like a
Yeah, Meltdown Comics. They used to have
I'll
the.
never eat these if I don't eat them now. They're pointless, so I might as well eat them all now.
Give it up for my ride home, everybody. Give it up for my ride
thing it's
home.
an
Nothing,
electric
dude. I
with,
lied to myself
sulfite.
earlier with
You're
that.
gonna be fried.
Nothing, dude.
Your shit is.
I think you're just angry, and that's what you're. Oh, it's so gross.
I'm telling you, man. That's
So gross. We ate. I had 4.
I want Al to be wrong about my tolerance.
See, for me, it's
I'm
all that
already
chocolate.
right. Like I'm
We
already
ate
right.
the same amount last time, and we had a great time together.
He's eating less than you.
This is the last
Well, he's
time
drinking,
I'll
dude.
see you. I'll probably see you guys because he's gonna black out on the freeway.
Gonna black out from shrooms?
No, I'm just kidding. I'm
Oh, my bad.
No, but dude, I've ridden.
I'm
I
too
mean,
sensitive. I'm sorry.
I've driven on some mushrooms, and it is.
It is fucking. I thought
I
I was
don't do
driving
it.
a
It's the worst.
spaceship.
It's the worst.
I thought I was
can't do
driving a
it.
spaceship. I
I've
remember
ridden,
one time.
and dude, I've ridden with my buddies on acid before, and they've been driving on acid. And I'm just like,
I don't know how do you do it.
how are you doing that?
You gotta trust me.
Slow.
I'm the
Here's
last guy
my
that wants to
story.
do that. That's
I get it. It's kind of like no. This is the world now. This is my goal.
We'll see how this goes.
Here we go. Let's buckle
That's the
up.
most fun part.
Story. I woke up driving on acid.
Yeah, right. You woke up.
Black
woke
back
up.
in? You mean like black back in or woke
Yeah,
up?
I blacked back in.
Yeah.
That's
I was
bad.
on-
Came
That
too.
makes more
I was
sense.
on Hollywood Boulevard. It was after I fucking full on hit
A lot of alcohol,
Long
though,
Island.
sure.
It was a picture of Long
Yeah, a
Island.
lot of. That's the thing.
Yeah, picture of Long Island.
Yeah,
iced tea.
I blacked out on Long Island iced tea, and I did acid.
Yeah, yeah. So I was already on acid from like 9 p.m. I have a picture of me taking it at 9 p.m.
Why?
And then literally
Why would you
waking
take a
up-
picture of that?
I woke up on Hollywood Boulevard, fully driving a white Honda Civic, and this Filipino lesbian bitch was next to me.
At least that's what she looked like on acid.
No, she was, because she used to get beat up by her girlfriend. I watched her girlfriend
Okay.
beat her up
Nice.
in front of me. She slapped the shit out of this bitch. And we were together going to buy weed from some dispensary on Hollywood Boulevard. So I wake up driving and I'm like, oh, it's 25, 35. Great. We're getting there. I pull in. She goes in, buys weed. We come back. We go back to Cabo Cantina, right? That's where I originally started.
At Cabo?
At Cabo
Doing
Cantina.
what? Fucking.
Drinking for whatever reason. So piecing the story back together, right? So we finished our drinks at Cabo Cantina. It was like, hey, we're gonna go to this party, Melrose and Heliotrope. I just want you to remember that's where I'm shooting my special. It's gonna be at Activist Kitchen.
Nice.
It's on the same intersection. Right across the street, there's a theater. Wasn't a theater before. It used to be a club, and you have to go up to it. And they had a lotus flower that was pressed in on, like heat, whatever. Like, what's it called when you like?
Oh,
Branded, like
branding.
yeah, like branded into this door, like the lotus flower. And they used to have a little peephole, like the Wizard of Oz, where niggas would be like, "What's the password?" And you say the password. Go in. It was literally a vampire.
a weird choice of reference. It's Wizard of Oz. What you do? Go ahead.
I'm dating myself. Yeah, I'm a little older than most of the listeners probably.
This came out like 1935. What are you talking about?
I'm black, so you don't know how old I am.
Oh, damn.
well,
that
you're
black and
mixed.
crack, huh?
Yeah,
light skin.
but you're half white, so like it at least like crumbles or
You can
something.
you see the lines in my face.
I see 'em. But they're vague.
Great. I go for that. So look, so we go in there and it's literally like this kind of like fucking it's a sex party basically.
Okay.
So we walk in and we go to stand in line for the bathrooms and somebody falls out of the fucking ceiling. Because the bleachers go up so high and somebody thought they could take a shortcut by going underneath the bleachers. They fell in front of us. Right?
But you're telling me it was a sex party and there was bleachers? Like there was a crowd watching?
Yeah, I caught that and I'm just like waiting for him to.
I'm picturing a high school
stadium.
basketball arena.
Hindsight. In hindsight.
Where
this
was this bleachers area?
To where people are going, were
Yeah.
there cheerleaders?
Look, it's an octagon.
So people are
sex
literally.
party. Yes.
What fucking octagon sex party? What the fuck?
Bro,
This
I'm
motherfucker.
telling you, this is the kind of shit I was doing
People are cheering it on.
super early.
That's
Like-
awesome, dude.
like-
People jacking off in the bleachers?
No, it's
I mean, maybe
entertainment.
he doesn't know. He's not looking.
It's
There's a couple.
There's
There's a couple, dude.
Yeah,
So
it's
we
entertainment,
get a
but like,
table. We
but like
get a-
jacking off to an
So
orgy
there's-
in an octagon is like the same thing as laughing at a comedy show. It's just like a natural reaction. Like you're like, that's like people
That's
should be
what
like,
you're here to
I'm
see.
killing it.
That's what
If
you're
I'm
here to see.
if I'm fucking in an octagon in front of 2,000 people,
not one is jerking
and now
off?
I'm gonna be offended. I'm bombing.
jerking
if everybody's jerking off, you're killing it.
Get, bro. There's
Oh shit!
you forget.
Yeah.
And that's the thing.
That's the love of the game.
No
dude.
one's even jacking off.
Yeah.
I'm doing terrible.
No one's jacking off.
Yeah.
No one's
Like I had some people walk out.
Yeah.
I had some people walk
And
out.
watch
on
porn.
my set.
People were watching porn on their iPhone just to get some sort of entertainment.
So we get a table because you can get a table within the rafters of this place, right? So it's like me and like the 7 other
Get
people I
the
come with.
fuck out of here.
So we're watching everything go down, and there's like these two like there's these chicks. They have like vampire teeth in them because it's a Halloween. I didn't even preface this. This is a Halloween weekend, 2017, and they have like fake vamp and they're making out with each other and shit because they think it's funny,
That sounds funny.
right?
I like it.
And then one of them starts making out with me, so I'm
Okay.
making out with
It's
her.
pretty funny.
Because
Pretty funny.
this guy's a beast.
Check this out. So then her boyfriend comes around the corner, and she goes, "Honey, do you like?" And then she looks at me. She looks at him. He looks at me. I look at him. I look at her.
She looks at me.
And then she looks at him.
Dude.
No.
You're just going like this for like 10
Let me finish a
seconds.
bit. Let me finish a bit. And then she looks at him. He looks
It's
at her
me.
and goes, "No."
Oh,
It's
God.
like, all right. And she fucking dips. And then my other friend next to me, the guy who got us in, everything, hands me a pipe and goes, "You want to smoke?" And I was like, "What is this?" And he's like, "Meth." And I was like, "No."
Damn.
I said, "No." And then as soon
That's
as
why
I
nobody was jacking
as,
off.
as soon as I said no, security grabs him and he fucking disappears.
Wow.
So we lost the guy who was on contact. Everybody in my party is on acid.
Nice.
And we're trying to figure out who the fuck, where the fuck, and
We
everything
are.
is, wherever this is.
Who am I?
So now in
I
hindsight,
mean, I bet you a lot of people would like to figure out where that is.
so it's already gone. It's already gone. It's,
yeah,
it's,
it was pre-pandemic.
yeah, this is pre-pandemic, right?
Yeah.
So let me finish. Let me
Never
finish.
here.
Yeah.
Let me finish because I am not at the end of the story. So there's a second. This is it, right? I'm already taking you on the ride.
Oh, we're right.
We fucking have to look for the car, right? We have to get out and find the car, and it takes maybe about 30, 40 minutes.
Classic.
And on acid, that
Yeah, no, I know.
that's
yeah.
a full chapter. And
It's a day.
and it's literally
You've already forgot about the sex orgy
went
inside.
not
It's
far
the new
enough.
world.
we doubled back and then went to another direction and then came back and we
Second
should've
guess
went-
yourself.
We
Yeah.
should have just kept going further. the
That's a
first
classic thing.
time. Right.
It wasn't this
So we
far.
get
We
to
should
the
turn
car-
back around.
We-
Yeah.
So we get to the car. Now we get to fucking Wilshire and Crenshaw. Wilshire and Crenshaw because it's the only place I actually remember this building. It's not there anymore. It used to be a hospice, and then they broke it down and now it's some regular ass condo. But the original building was a hospice for people that were dying. Right.
Yeah.
So we pull up to this spot, and this is where this guy is. He got kicked out by security. He ended up having to go home. He's literally squatting in this because he's.
Oh, did you?
Not close.
No,
Not close.
He did. He almost had.
Not even close.
Look at him.
That
Oh!
was close. You got him. dude.
Yeah, there you go, hillbilly. There you go.
Take him outside.
Yeah, let him free.
Damn. Oh no, dude, do it. White
If you
people
eat him,
shit.
if you eat him, get another beer.
Yeah, if you eat them, you get another beer.
Wu Tang it.
Holy shit, you really from?
Oh,
the
it came
South.
right back in.
It came right back.
That's right behind
Oh, he got back.
Guys, no, he's not living next time, dude.
Oh wow.
He fucking knows.
Wow.
you. Man, dude.
For it.
He fucking knows to not come around
Oh,
these
he's
parts.
coming
Right behind your
Right
head.
by Will. No.
I should have fucking killed him.
Yeah, you
Should've.
should.
Fuck it. I've killed fucking
Things.
countless deer, countless ducks, and all that stuff, and I just
How
had a
many-
fucking.
And what is it you learn?
Well, that's a mosquito eater. Did you know that?
Yeah.
I think he eats mosquitoes.
Those are good for it. Those are actually good.
And if I would have eaten him, I would have
Yeah,
been a
that's what I
mosquito eater.
American.
You would have been the eater of mosquito eaters.
Yeah, yeah. A longhorn, one-eyed, one mosquito eater.
So I have to ask you to do your job.
Let me see something.
Where are we at in the story?
Oh hell no, we was at.
You're looking for your car, kind of.
No, we're done with that one. We're already back at the.
Crenshaw,
Okay.
Wilshire.
Yeah, with the hospice.
All right, so I'm in there tripping on acid. This guy is squatting in it because he's selling the property to the
This sounds
future-
like the weirdest acid trip.
to-
look at him, man.
No, yeah, for sure.
Wait, you went to the hospice?
We there was an abandoned hospice that
So
this
you was
guy,
there. You was like, man, let's just go to the hospice.
No, that was where we had to end up as a group to collect because
Like
How
outside.
did you-
the guy who was literally in charge of the night, like
Who's
the
on
guy,
acid, dude?
He was back at the hospice.
He was back-
smoking meth,
yeah, and we all had to coalesce.
and you were like, let's go to this. Man, this shit looks broken down.
because the people that I was friends with were basing their entire night off this guy's plans.
Of a meth man.
and that's how it worked. So
how it happens.
And plus, they were paying for the Uber and all the other shit. So we all got at this fucking spot, right? And I'm walking through the house, and I feel all the people who died in this bitch. Like the whole thing. You can see like
And it
little
wasn't just the
outlines.
acid.
No, it was precisely the acid. That, you know,
Yeah.
I'm
Okay.
seeing.
Yeah.
I'm projecting my
Yeah.
own knowledge of like
course.
seeing the outlines of people and shit and what their
That
last
sucks.
moments were, room for room.
Sounds terrible.
Makes me want to eat more of this.
Yeah,
It's an interesting reaction.
I want to see something.
Dude,
cool.
you reminded me. A few months ago, I was at a mic in North Hollywood, and it was Sarah Chang's mic, and it was me, Andre, and Kevin Quigley talking
Rail?
afterwards.
yeah.
And Andre was just like talking about like all these like swinger sex orgy parties. Like, yeah, I'm in the Facebook groups, and Kevin Quigley was like, how do I get into that? He's like, oh man, I'll hook you up right now. And he goes, and he sent a thing, and the guy was like, hey, just send me a picture of yourself. And then Kevin sent him a picture of himself, and the response he got was they just go, no.
You ain't built for that
Nah.
shit. You ain't built for this
Yeah, they looked at Kevin Quigley was probably like,
shit. Nah.
I picture that, dude.
You gotta be built for the shit.
yeah, he
Yeah.
doesn't look like a guy you would want at an orgy. This isn't an insult. It's just how he is.
Yeah.
That's got to be an insult.
I think I would get denied.
Yeah, I'll
Yeah.
get denied.
I think we would both get denied. We don't look like orgy guys.
If it was one that was recommended through Andre and stuff, especially, I'd be like, yeah, probably not.
Yeah,
gonna be able to
because
walk
I
in
just look like
My
that
other
guy who's
name,
gonna
like-
be there, and be like, whoa, 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 whoa.
You know,
Look at all
and
this.
you know what sucks is that even your character wouldn't allow you to go in there.
Yeah, I
That's
wouldn't.
the
I
other
don't want
thing.
any
It's
part
like-
of that.
It's not even
I don't
about
care.
how you look. It's just about how you carry yourself.
Your aura.
Right. 'Cause
Yeah, if I was like fucked up on like Molly or something, and then like
no.
that was the move,
all
then
you gotta do
maybe.
but the thing is you gotta just be receptive. You can't
Yeah.
actually act on anything. That's the
Yeah.
problem.
He swooped in.
You know, if you walk into a spot and you've been
It's
with
just
the
not
Rough
for me.
Riders, right? You see wild shit and you just go, okay.
I couldn't do
Okay.
that.
Like whatever that is, you go, okay.
I couldn't do that. I had to tell everybody immediately.
Maybe you would get led into the swinger shit.
No, I have.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
And
I'm
you-
going with I get it, but it's not my thing. But I've definitely.
You just go and see it.
You can
Right.
go and watch.
Yeah.
You get a cup. The cups mean
That little
different
fucker's
things.
fucking
Yeah,
I've done.
exactly.
I've
They
done
got
it a
the
few
little
times.
wristbands, yeah.
I've done some silly shit.
Yeah.
That's why I said my rule is I don't want to know
you.
you. That's my rule. I don't want to know the people.
No, see that's the
Sure,
problem.
yeah. If it's random people, dude. If I'm
No.
like over, if it's like a whole
And your
thing.
homeboy brings you in, I get it. But I'll be like, as long as I don't see your dick, you go do something
I
else.
hate it when niggas dap you up at the orgy.
Yeah,
That
that's
stinks.
solid.
Hate
That's
it.
solid.
I hate it. Because you don't need to fucking
Yep.
chest slam me.
Well,
Well,
but-
your dick is right there.
Yeah,
bro.
yeah. I don't want you to be
Well, I
part of
feel
this
like-
equation.
Don't
feel-
hold the towel over it like you're.
I feel like when it's like when you do like the nux or something like that. I feel like it's like bringing the reality
nux.
back into the situation.
I like
You know what I
how
mean?
I like how you white splain that. You said the nux. When you're knucking it. Nobody
Fist
says-
bumps.
Oh,
nobody
is that
said-
what that meant? I honestly got confused.
No,
Damn it.
I heard it.
I understood.
I had a greater point
You were
other
trying
than
to be-
just
You were
nux.
trying to be cool. He was like the nux, and like that. Nobody says the nux, but you know
Nobody
what?
says the
But
nuts.
now
That's
somebody
true.
said it, my boy. Now
should-
somebody
it
said
That's
it.
not a
be.
thing to say. The
No,
nuts.
you want to get the nux.
I'm sorry.
I would rather that because
Look at him. He's got the mosquito in his eyesight.
But I feel like.
The mosquito killer.
It's right in front of you,
Oh,
idiot.
where?
It's right here.
Yeah.
It
But,
flew
but,
in front of
but
your
you know what I'm
face.
saying though? Like when it's like nux, it like brings the reality back to the situation. Like it's bringing like the outside world in.
Sure.
It's like when you're. I've never been in that situation, but I imagine when you are, you're kind of like this is like such like a nut. You're just in that zone. So when it's like, yeah, good job, man. It's kind of like, all right, now I'm thinking about it.
sure.
You know what I mean? It's taking you out
You
of
know
it.
what?
Yeah.
There's another rule. Don't make eye contact at the orgy.
It's a good rule.
I mean, that's the standard.
You're right, right. But see, you know what was funny? Me and this
Don't
chick-
make eye contact when you have sex at all.
exactly, especially with other dudes in the room. Me and this chick were hanging out on this other side of this mirror wall thing, and this guy, we were watching this threesome happen in front of us, right? And it was a nigga, it was a white bitch, and then obviously the white chick's white husband, right? And he's like coaching her through it.
Saying
whatever.
what?
And she's getting railed from behind.
And
by
what?
this
He's
bitch.
saying like moan more? Like,
Sure. Well, no, but he's doing whatever the fuck it is. But we can't hear anything. All of a sudden, this nigga, black as night, just looks in our direction, and you can see the whites of his eyes, right? You see these
See his
silhouettes.
smile, his big ass smile.
You see the silhouette of him fucking, but then you just see his eyes, and he's looking directly at the mirror. And then we realize that it's not a mirror; it's actually a clear glass. And me and her are just standing. and,
Oh, whoa.
just looking in through this window. At him fucking, just laughing our asses off.
okay
You just
looking at
see-
you,
He's
man.
just looking directly back at us, just like.
And then you just see
and
like,
it's just fucking.
then you just see like
He's
Arnold
showing you what
Schwarzenegger.
that work is like.
You see like Arnold Schwarzenegger from the movie Predator when he's in the mud and he opens up his eyes.
No. And he's just.
Oh
staring
shit!
at
I
us
thought
while
she
he's
was
fucking.
fingering herself.
Yeah. I gotta piss.
Yeah, that's all right.
This door is open now, so you don't got to worry about going.
Floor.
You don't have to. I'm saying this door. Right, you go up these little stairs. Door right in front of you is.
Damn, Will, you just sounded cool as fuck, dude. We're at your house and Brendan goes, "Oh, we don't have to go to the third floor.
Will's
We got a
house.
3-story house, bro.
Will's house studio.
4 stories, really, technically, with the garage.
Man, we just giving the layout of the crib.
Oh, yeah, because it's the only 4-story house, and
Yeah, but
It's
decent.
5-story, dude.
It's
Don't
decent.
undersell
this
it.
is the only 4-story house on 2223 Sycamore.
Yeah.
That's the only house
We're on
here.
Sycamore and Chatsworth.
Sycamore and Chatsworth. Detroit.
Yeah.
We're in Detroit.
Michigan, baby.
That just fucking just literally just makes me think of that bitch from Elbow Room that literally just accused me of being from Detroit.
Yeah, you look it.
What,
I
you
was
don't
just-
like being from Detroit?
No, but she just. I told
That's
you
like
that
I don't
story.
like being Mexican.
I told you that story
Well,
last
I mean,
time.
not that I don't like it, but
But what?
But I'm not Mexican. I'm Cuban.
I get it. I'm from Memphis. I'm from a super cool town.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with being.
No, we love being from Memphis. People have Memphis pride, dude. It's very weird. Like even Adam, like Adam, even had that same pride. Like
Well, yeah. I mean, you
Tommy
gotta-
would tell us that all the time. He'd be like, you fucking. He's like, I met so many of y'all. He's like, y'all just like love your city so much.
Everybody
and
loves
it
their
sucks. And it's
city.
like, yeah, but not everybody, dude. I've met plenty of people that just like come from their town. They're just like, nah, I don't like it.
Well, like a lot of
Funny,
people.
I washed my hands, but I still peed on myself.
Nice, dude. Good to know.
It's sterile.
Yeah, great, grabbing all the shit.
As you said.
Wait, let me smell your fingers.
Yeah.
You've been jacking off.
I can smell it.
You've been jacking off, but you don't come. You just piss.
You know, I've actually stopped jerking off, guys.
How long?
8 days.
Okay.
Okay.
It's a good record.
Yeah, 8 days. No
That's
jerking off.
nothing
No
crazy.
porn either.
I tried doing that Ramadan. I made it like 2 weeks.
Bro, I was living at a comedy club. You know how terrible it is to masturbate there?
Not with Adam jumping in. That's the
My record is far above 8 days, dude.
You know, just seeing what's going on in the room, grabbing a cord or something.
Yeah.
You think it's 5 a.m. You safe? It's like, nah.
No, it's never
yeah.
safe. You think
It's
your
never
8
safe.
days? You think your 8 days is shit, dude?
Yeah. Oh, okay. Okay. I just didn't know if there was another thing you're addicted to.
Years.
Hmm.
But I'd look at porn just to be like,
Yeah, he's sitting there fucking edging himself.
I wish I could do it,
get
but
off.
Adam's gonna come in here cracked out in
Yeah.
10 minutes looking for a
no.
cord.
Oh, edging for hours. Gross.
No, I think porn's bad.
Yeah, me too.
I think it's
I
bad
don't
for
think
your
it's
brain.
bad. I don't think jacking off's bad
I
either.
think it's very
think
bad. I don't think jacking off's necessarily bad, but I think porn is bad.
I've been looking at into semen retention.
I think porn.
Saving your semen and not jacking off is actually like a more spiritual practice than letting it go.
I've heard this argument. I'm
Dude, I
convinced
was-
by the other argument. It's more spiritual to let it go.
I think we might have talked about this earlier on the podcast, like on episode 1 or something. But it's that
I'm on the
that
side
story
of the
that I read.
Hindus.
That story that I read, Brendan. I read the story. Of this monk that was adopted by this monastery when
You just got up for a cigarette.
when he was just born, and
Well, you can't.
and he died
try.
and he died there, and like the year that he was adopted, they banned women coming from the monastery, and this guy went his entire life without even ever seeing a woman.
Sure.
That's fucking crazy.
There's people that are like that now.
Rare, dude.
Yeah, that's a sad
They
life.
got those Israeli priests now, some red heifers. We can talk about that.
Yeah, I don't know. You gotta teach me, but
Okay, so
if they're not fucking, that's a sad
You
life.
can't talk unless you're on the mic.
The red heifers are going to be sacrificed on April 8th.
Here we go.
All right.
See, the
When
shrooms are
eclipse
hitting him.
happens,
Don't talk about your mom like that.
Ooh.
She's dying of
Yeah, I forgot that. As soon as I
damn.
said it, I remembered that, and I knew you were gonna say that.
You guys,
And that's a pretty good rebuttal.
you know,
It's the
and
best.
anything that I say on this podcast is just due to the duress that I'm going through with that. So let's just
The
use
rest, he's
that.
busted.
So if she dies on April 8th, will the apocalypse?
Hey, my mom's dead. All right? My mom's dead.
Shit.
Oh, dude.
Holy shit.
Sorry.
Damn, Alex.
Sorry.
Dude.
It popped into
Why
my.
do you think I'm getting fucked up on a Monday? Like,
You better hope his mom doesn't die April 8th, dude. All right? Or you're like some sort of witch.
Yeah.
You've been hanging out.
honestly, if that was the thing and everything happened, it would make total sense, and I
Holy
was able
shit.
to actually live my life.
Then you would find him in a
Would that
Van
would
Nuys
help?
police
That would
department.
actually-
I don't want to
You'd be
root for
much-
this.
He'd be in a Van Nuys police department, studying fucking the transporter
Yeah.
15 times.
Imagine if somebody died on 9/11. Like we've heard that joke, right?
What?
Somebody
Talking to the mic.
died on 9/11. and then no-
Talking to the mic.
Oh yeah. Because it's overlooked because they died on 9/11, and that's
Exactly. So if you had anybody who died on 9/11, like a family member, and then being like, "Oh, you're not going to remember the 3,000 other people
Yeah.
that died," and be like, "Well, it was important to me."
Yeah, dude.
yeah.
Hope no one really responds that way if your own dad died on 9/11. They shouldn't be like,
Yeah, your
You're
dad
not-
died of natural causes on 9/11. That sucks.
oh, my bad.
Damn.
You meant like that.
Yeah, no, it's
Wow.
like I've heard so many people joke about it.
Plane,
Yeah, I see.
right?
Yeah,
I
my
think it's
dad.
overlooked.
Fuck, he had a heart
I'm
attack
with
then.
it. I'm with the point.
And so, like, I have a joke about like the Boston Marathon bombing. Is like there is a guy that won the Boston Marathon, but now he can never brag about that ever.
Right, I remember
And so, like, what year? And he's like, 2013. It's like, well, it seems like you should have an asterisk next to your name, considering half the competition was blown away.
Dun.
You know, it doesn't. It lands better when it's said.
Dude, I looked at when I was doing that. I don't do
You
that.
know how
I don't do that line. Somebody fucking yelled that at me one time. But when I was doing that research, like it was just funny, like reading the times of like the first man to cross in so and so hours, and then the first woman winner, and it was like so much longer after.
Damn.
Damn,
It's just funny.
the first woman winner.
Yeah,
Well, that's why we have trans athletes now.
I say blend it all.
You're going to
dude.
stop laughing at women athletes' scores about 6 years.
Shout out to the Trans Hadron Collider,
We're gonna get fucking turned off.
the large Trans Collider,
Yeah, you beat respected the sports
the
viewers.
large Trans Collider.
You
and
make them see
it's-
records,
And
you're
it's
like,
just two fat
"All right,
trans women
all
bumping
right."
bellies. The large trans collider.
Are they pregnant though? Is the next
Yeah, they're just slingshotting them into each other.
Oh,
And then they're going, well, that's how the Big Bang started.
I guess.
So we're learning about the universe.
Everyone just squishes.
They turn into a neutron. We've cracked the code, fellas.
Fuck.
He said, fuck.
Fuck.
Oh, dude, I just like I'm talking like giant like Acme size slingshots, like from like Looney Tunes,
Putting people-
and they're just lining these fat, obese trans women up on either side of like a football field. Like they're using the goalposts of a football field with giant rubber bands. And then scientists going, okay, and now we're gonna learn how the universe was started, and just unleashing them and like they're naked, they're clearly naked, and they have like a penis-y vagina thing.
No, don't say you're mad. No, they.
It's
they're-
Starship.
One of them has
Bring
one of them
that.
has a dick to it. One of them used to have a dick and it's turned
the
into a
Starship.
pussy, and the other one had a pussy and now it's a dick, and they're slamming each other into each other to learn how the
That's how a nuclear
Bang
bomb is
Bang.
made.
Wild
Yeah.
image of people who are actually pursuing the things that they want in their life.
yeah.
They want some things.
Well, yeah, but if you found out
They're
that
getting what they want.
if you found out that trans people were the way to find out the secrets of the universe, you don't think the government and military would harness that power?
I think. I think that's literally happening right now.
It's happening now, dude. They know the secrets. And
That's
they're-
why. That's why.
the fucking
How do you think
Baphomet,
electric cars
bro.
work?
That's why the government is so confident right now, because we know at the end of the day, if any country attacks us, we have the greatest power on earth: confused, obese, trans people. And that,
We're just gonna give them guns. Is that what you're saying?
no, I think
Oh,
I think we just put them in bombs, and it'll be the greatest atomic bomb of all time. And that's why we're building up an army.
It it generates
I
energy for the
just
city for
pray-
sure. They definitely do.
I just pray that nobody going over this takes this seriously.
I like that, dude. We could literally just
They're
the
gonna use
trans.
people for their energy properties?
Yeah.
No, I hope someone does take this seriously.
That's how we solve.
I hope our conversation about using people for their energy properties.
That's how we
I hope
solve.
someone does the research and tries to make this happen.
That's how we solve global
Someone gets
warming.
inspired.
Is just harnessing the energy from trans people. We just make a confusion to power generator.
They're gonna have a big farm of motherfuckers.
Yeah, and it's just their confusion of whether they're planted in the ground like a row of corn, and just their heads are sticking out, just going, "Am I a man or a woman? Am I a man?" And we're harnessing that power.
It's like fucking the Matrix.
Yeah, except we'll be
I'm
fine.
watching the delay.
Yeah,
It's the Matrix.
We'll be fine. It's the trans. It's
And
the
it keeps-
Gatrix.
Keeps the
It's
economy
the
going.
Gatrix.
Okay,
Gatrix.
good. So it's like 15, 20 seconds.
Yeah. They're just hooked up to helmets, and then it's like they're just like showing them ambiguous porn magazines, and they're like, "I don't know which one I like. I'm confused." And we're just all driving cars that go 600 miles an hour.
I feel like you're
Because
the
they're
one
so
that
confused.
ate the shrooms.
Yeah, now
I feel like you're.
This is just how my brain
I'm just
works.
more annoyed that I'm not hot.
This is just
It's
how
like
my.
he's having a great time with that, dude.
You know, that's
That was pretty good. It's
good.
That was
I
a good
like it.
tangent.
I could
why
follow.
You know you're on the shrooms though, is because you're like doubling down.
I'm not. I don't want to. I just do.
You could just.
You think he's psyching himself out?
Yeah, you could just be funny.
I do that. I do. I psych myself out
Yeah.
with the whole if shrooms are.
You're well,
think you
dude.
can-
That's
Coke-
literally how
see,
stubborn you
Coke-
are.
See, Coke, your punch up is in just being honest, and like whatever your honest reaction is that's your funny,
Yeah.
and that's how you go anyway.
But I also believe like
We're talking about shroom.
you're like the most stubborn person that I know.
Nice.
And I think your stubbornness is so good that your body is like
Cancel
stubborn,
it out.
cancels it out. It's like I'm not feeling shit,
I agree.
and
I
your
think
brain's like you're damn like it's.
I think
it's
this
in there.
has happened before. And
It's in
I
there
think,
fighting the psilocybin.
I
and
think
being
this has
like,
happened before,
Nah.
and I agree that this has happened.
Yeah, you're that stubborn. It's impressive.
I mean, like I said, last time I ate the shrooms, the same amount. You know, and we had a good time. These are chocolate shrooms. I'm still convinced that you can't prove
Because
to
your
me-
stubbornness doesn't
know
want to
what?
Well, you
accept
can't
those.
prove to me it's ever happened another time. And you're saying
I
I'm
think
stubborn.
the vibe is just so good that you're just riding that right now. And when
Yeah, I love that.
Maybe when you
I
leave
love
here.
our
when
time.
you're alone, it's gonna feel very.
No, when we drive home for 35 minutes.
No, I've done
And then
enough
you're gonna
shrooms in
fuck
my
up the
day to
vibe
know when
by saying
shrooms
something
work.
Stupid.
Yeah, I agree.
It's gonna be your fault.
Oh.
You're gonna fuck up his vibe, and you guys are gonna die. Okay.
Damn. All right. Fucking, we're
Yeah.
killing everybody.
I like it, dude. People are dying. And
That's all right, dude. I made fun of your mom.
Fine. I'll repost you in my story.
I made the joke about your
I
mom.
want that. I want to be reposted in stories. Fine. You get,
Pick out if you listen to it and pick out a clip, I'll animate it for you and I'll pay for it.
if I die.
No, that's on this podcast. I thought that's what you're talking about.
Oh, sure. I mean, you're paying for everything right now.
Yeah, no one's saying you dying.
Yeah, nobody's saying I'm dying, but like, why? You don't have to pay for it.
I paid to animate it. Like I have an animator guy.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's done some good work. He made me a soda.
Yeah, he made it in
I
blackface.
get to choose the clip of whatever.
Yeah, if you want, yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Just listen to it and pick a clip.
We gotta go back.
It can't
over
be-
this
it-
conversation.
This is fucking.
But it can't be. It can't be
enjoyed
one of
it.
you.
4 minutes.
Don't get me wrong. I've enjoyed the
It
conversation.
can't be one of
It's a
you
good
though.
conversation.
Sure, it has to be one of yours.
No, I'm kidding. It could be one of you. I don't give a f-
I would love to see one of my stories animated.
Then you should do it.
You've had some stories.
Listen to it and tell me. I'll get the guy to animate it.
Okay, that'd be cool. Maybe the one with the fucking seeing the dead people in the hospice.
Yeah, it could be good.
I mean, that's what you want, buddy.
No, I don't know if I want that one.
Why
Yeah.
not?
You should do the one where you go and buy beer and it's just us talking.
I mean, I didn't even really get to illustrate how that was for myself. I just literally went and did that. Everything was open. You have no security in your fucking compound.
Shut your damn mouth.
You could literally, hey, if anybody wants to come to Pacoima for whatever.
What the
fucking
fuck
reason-
you opening your mouth for?
Oh, they're saying we're in Pacoima now. I like it.
I like it. We're one,
like it.
one step
We've
closer.
been through like 3 cities. It could be Pacoima.
Triangulate the location.
Hollywood.
Could be. If
But
you-
it's Pacoima,
if
Detroit.
Everybody, if everybody wants to know, they don't fucking lock their gates here in
Yeah.
Pacoima. And I thought
Ohio.
this place was ghetto.
Pacoima, Ohio.
Well,
This
it's
is,
not
where
really.
this is where Fonto's from. Isn't this where Fonto says he's from? And niggas don't lock their gates out here? Nigga, what?
Yeah, we
What?
got- we got
All the
scammed.
gates are open, nigga.
Are
got
they?
Complex.
I like
They're
You
it.
closed
get
now.
touched easily.
I like the double down on
This
pretending we're from
motherfucker
Pacoima.
I think they're
Everything's
closed.
open, nigga. I literally didn't have to press shit. Everything's open. Even the back driveway's open. I'm like,
He didn't call you. He's got a point.
Yeah, no.
Oh, you thought about that already?
Yeah,
What,
but
if
I
they have
have-
most-
dude,
you
I-
don't think niggas,
It's closed,
you don't think niggas
dude.
stake this out? Nigga, I've
They
already
knew you
been
were
here.
coming.
I've already been here.
I
You're
have-
on
I have-
mushrooms,
I-
dude. They were helping you
If I was
out.
gonna plan a home invasion, it would have been done.
How would you do it?
What?
How would you rob his house?
Literally, I was in the garage.
Okay, yeah, okay, but I'm saying like it's closed. I'm saying his garage is
Garage
closed.
right now, Nick.
I'm saying his garage is closed. I think I would. This is how I would rob Will's house. I guess what I'm saying.
Damn, what the fuck y'all talking about? I got
I'm
straps.
not gonna say your address.
there.
I'm not.
I got
listen,
straps. I got
listen,
straps in the Rottweiler.
Literally
Listen.
right here.
Listen,
I didn't see the box.
Brennan?
you didn't put the box out. when you
Brennan,
came in.
listen to me.
Yeah.
This is how I would do it.
I got fucking straps.
This is how I would do it. First off,
Yeah, give me a second. That's your straps.
wait, hold on.
Hold on.
No,
Let me-
I got my
Hold on.
pistol, my boy.
Unless you got it right underneath that chair. you
Hold
got that
on,
shit.
Will.
I'll bust it out. I'll bust that bitch out. I got my dog.
You
and
got it
my-
right there. You got it right underneath.
It's right
there?
around here.
It's
It's right around here.
Brennan, this is how you would do it. This is how I
Will
would.
stays ready. Will
This is
stays
how
ready.
I would
That's a big
rob.
dog.
This is how I would rob Will's house. First of all, I would take out ads on Facebook.
Okay, this is.
And the ads on Facebook would
What
be
the fuck?
for a real estate convention right across the street.
Sure.
And it would just be ads, and I would target Will, and I would send him, "Hey,
Is
Will,
there a
did you know that there's a
park right
real
across the street?
Did you know there's a real estate
Fuck's
convention
over there.
that's going on right down the street?" And I know you couldn't resist. And I would make the real estate convention at midnight on a Friday, and you would have to go. And when you get there, I would have people in suits, and they'd be smoozing you. I would have the space luchador. He'd just be like, you got to get your mortgage. We have 12% mortgage rates. You could be making, and it's just all the cry-like, all the big,
Commission-based.
yeah.
Commission-based.
And it's a real estate convention, and they give you an award, and they have you come up, and you're doing a speech, and they're like, "You'll get a double award if you sing in reggae," and you're like, "I gotta sing in reggae." So this is gonna occupy
He
you
would
for
have to do it. He would
this
have
is
to do
this is
it.
gonna occupy you for at least
Get it.
24 hours. You're probably it's gonna be a 24-hour real estate convention, and so you're gonna be there the whole time, and then that's when I just leisurely walk in, and then I just rob you.
He didn't even bring up his dog, dude. You gotta do something about Tino.
I put on the flyer at the real estate agent. If you own a dog, you get double the real estate license.
Nice.
You get a
Nice.
double real estate license. That means you can sell real estate and sell real estate.
What?
You don't think that would work?
Bro, I swear to God.
Either that.
Some people getting shot. Y'all want that murder?
Yeah.
I do. Yeah, okay.
But what if I had on the
I'm
real
not
estate thing
afraid of
free
buck shots.
tacos?
What?
What if it said free tacos also?
Oh man, y'all on some stupid shit.
Hmm.
Fuck, making me fucking.
Right. He's just sitting there stewing, just being like, "Oh, the racism hurts." No.
Ah, my bad, dude. Was that too much? Was the real estate convention thing, did that offend you?
No, it's just natural for a dude that owns a gun to say, if you trust me, it's a problem.
Right.
So it just
You
gets,
know,
it's just an
what's
area
funny?
where people get just making sure.
I owned a gun from 2009 to 2010.
I got okay, what you got?
And what happened?
Okay. It was,
Did you lose it?
okay. No, it was a Beretta.
I'm still looking for the Beretta.
It was a Beretta 22.
Oh, what?
It was a pea shooter. It was very
Yeah.
small. I used to take a pearl handle.
Yeah, but all you gotta know is how to do it.
I like the
Yeah,
pearl handle.
Pearl handle. It was gorgeous.
That's nice.
It was like a little.
What the fuck happened to it? Why ain't
Okay,
you got it?
Look, so I bought it for $900 from a friend of mine, and thank you so much, bro. Whoever's listening, they know it's like it's a fucking pearl case too, and you could pop it open. It was like a fucking heirloom, right?
Yeah.
And I used to take it apart and I used to clean it. Everything was super shiny and shit. And I realized it was probably June of like 2010. And I was sitting and looking at it and I was like, I could kill somebody with this.
That's
How it
And as
works.
soon as I thought about that, being like, oh, the thing that I have been taking care of kind of just like.
So what'd you do with it? Did you flush it?
No, I just sold it on Craigslist.
To like what, a criminal?
No,
hope.
literally, I was just like pearl box.
But you had to sell it legally,
Wait.
no? This motherfucker just selling.
So you
straps.
just sold something that they didn't know was a gun?
No, they figured it out when I took.
Sure.
So when they were like, "Oh yeah, sure," because the way I listened,
You put it pearl box.
yeah, literally like
For how much money?
I sold $750.
A Pearl
Steel,
box,
dude.
$7.50.
Steel for a full box.
Because people knew what it looked like, and they were like, "Oh, that's what's inside."
Okay.
And that was literally what I just sold it as, was a pearl box.
And what was the guy like?
He was cool as shit, man.
Yeah, I bet.
Fucking ponytail in the back. Yeah, man. You know, I think his name is Machado.
I bet that was his real name.
Who the fuck knows? Baby? But he was fucking
He bought a gun off a guy on Craigslist, dude. That guy is sketch.
I know Machado, dude.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, what's your name?
So you lost $150 is the point of the story.
That's not bad.
So
With inflation, you probably got it back.
I feel like having a gun was really cool at the time.
It's needed.
See, and that's the thing where it's
neat.
like I don't attract that shit in the first place.
Neither
I've
do
been to
I.
the
Neither do I, but you
I've
never know.
been to
Some
the
shit go down.
scariest places without any weaponry and
Same.
fine.
Same.
And so
Sure,
I
but it's
don't-
just
I-
that
but
one
I've never-
time-
But so I've never felt no. It's never about that one time because you don't allow that shit to happen in the first place. Again, I've been around niggas that were robbed in front of me, and I wasn't robbed. Like, what the fuck am I gonna do if I have the strap
yeah,
on me?
dude.
Why would I contribute to whatever the fuck that was?
I know exactly what you're saying, and I know, like, I'm from the South. I have plenty of friends that,
I've
like,
had friends that got beat up, and I was like, I wasn't
Sure.
beat up, but if I was the one pulling out to defend myself,
sure, but I know plenty of people. I know plenty of people that
why
carry
would I
around
get you charged?
they carry around guns and are like willy nilly like that, and they have like the carrying purpose, and I'm like they
I had
carry
it in
around
the
more
pearl
often.
box. I never took it out.
But I know people that like carry around more than you're not, and I know exactly what you're saying. It's like sometimes it escalates a situation far too much. But I've also heard plenty of stories where people who don't like flash it around or anything, they just have it, and then they were just literally getting robbed at gunpoint, and then pulled out a gun, and then it saved their life. Like there's just as many.
Sure. The likelihood and chances for that.
Of
to
course,
happen
but
is
it's that's the point.
I've almost been robbed out here. Carjacked.
I think.
He has a good
It's a
story.
good
Listen,
story.
Yeah, I have.
have you heard his story?
Tell the story.
Yeah, it's
because
a good
I'm
bit.
not going to refute fucking.
It's a whole bit.
It's what made him get a gun. It's a good story.
Sure.
Yeah. Like I was doing laundry out here.
Yeah, I was just telling Pete this yesterday. He didn't know this story.
Yeah, I was doing laundry out here, and then this fucking Mexican dude, and then the bit like with it is I know he's Mexican not because he looked it, but because even his hat spoke broken English instead of Dodgers. It
It's
said
like
Doyers.
Sonora Town.
No, it said
or
Doyers.
Doyer.
And then fucking, and then the dude was like, "Hey, I need the whip," and I was like, "What the fuck?" And I'm from Chicago, so I wasn't really like, I was just like, "Oh shit, this is real." Like my family in Venezuela, they have been kidnapped. I understand this occurrence, so I was just like, "Oh shit, this is real." And then I open the car door, and the light turns on, and then he sees me with this little Asian female, and then he was like, "Oh shit, you're with your old lady? Never mind." Never mind. And he leaves, and I was like, "Holy shit, that was the most chivalrous carjacking I ever had." But like yeah, and there's more to that. But like
Go.
dude showed me the revolver, like you know, and all that shit, and then you know like he leaves, and then I go to get my laundry because it was the fucking dryer cycle. And then I say, this white dude comes up and he's like, "Did you call the cops?" And I was like, "No." And he's like, "Okay, good, because I did." And then the fucking cops come, and then they were like, "Would you like to write a statement?" I was like, "Nah, I'll tell you what he looks like, you know." But I was like, "I'll tell you what he looks like, but I'm not gonna write a statement just because he didn't rob me and shit." But and then he's like,
I ain't
"Why-"
gonna hate on a nigga's hustle.
No, I was like, and they were like, "Are you serious?" And I was like, "Why not?" And
Game
they were like,
respect, game.
No, it's like,
Yeah, and I was like, "No,
I'm
are you
not trying to
serious?"
hurt
And they were
small
like, "No."
Businesses, yeah.
And I was like, "Nah," because that man had manners. You know what I'm saying? But like after that, I went and got my strap because I you know like
Can't be caught in that
You can't
position.
You
be
got
calling
chicken shits. You got a widow scared. You got-
no, not that I got scared. It's just I've been in other situations.
People have
Good
mental
fucking-
health issues out here.
Yeah.
I can't put that into society
Yeah.
saying people. If I was not living here, maybe you couldn't have a gun. Here,
Yeah.
you need a gun more than anywhere else.
Yeah, like I have
Can't let
like
a motherfucker come up to me on meth, needing a car, and then he thinks something happened. And
yeah.
nah, that's not a normal
That's-
robbery.
you know
That's a
what's-
meth robbery.
You know what's very funny? It's
Scarier.
I drive a shitty car, and you guys drive better cars than me.
Yeah.
That's what I think is funny too. You guys drive better.
Safer.
Cars.
Safer
Yeah,
to be a
no, I
car
drive-
no one takes.
I will always have a car under $5,000. I will never buy a fucking rich car
Yeah.
because no.
Yeah, until you blow up
Yeah.
even $1 million.
You know, I'm glad that you guys think that of me. I really appreciate that.
That's why.
Yeah, but
you're
it's
gonna
a-
make
if I
it.
do hit, I'll just have a fleet of under $5,000 worth.
Nice.
Bullshit.
Blue book value. You're gonna see me with like
One for each
Bullshit.
city.
You're gonna see
One
me
for
with,
each
like,
city.
1994 Toyota Corollas for the rest of my life.
You're gonna see me with six G wagons, and every single one of us an AK-47 in it.
I would have.
About this,
who's
I have a
being
gun. I have a gun
delusional
turret
here?
on the front hood.
Yeah, I would have.
Going down Sunset Boulevard.
Yeah,
He badass.
I pay a guy full time to man the turret
Yeah.
through the sunroof.
You know, I always
Doing comedy.
I feel like yeah, no, I've never driven a nice enough car for people to rob me, right? I've never had that. Even if I've lived,
My
in
shit wasn't even
I
that
lived
nice.
in South Central forever, man. Like I had a black Toyota Corolla, in 1998. Nobody touched shit on it, right? There's like I've had a Nissan fucking Rogue, 2004. Nobody fucked with that shit. I have a Mazda 3.
97 Mitsubishi Eclipse.
Nobody
Yeah?
nobody
That
fucks
was,
with
my
you.
that was my first car. Yeah.
Mitsubishi Eclipse is sick. I've always
So
Yeah.
wanted,
Coca-Cola on each side.
I've
Oh,
always
yes.
wanted the Lancer Evo though. That's my thing.
Lancer Evo was nice. I mean, see, that's the thing.
That-
I would
that's
have.
my
I would
dream
have.
car.
I would have all those cars. I would have a few of those motherfuckers. I'd have.
What was your first car?
My first car was my mom's red minivan.
Oh yeah, we talked about this.
I had a gold Plymouth Voyager.
Yeah, I had a minivan, and then I
A
had a
2003 Tahoe.
nice.
1989 gold Plymouth Voyager.
Nice.
Yeah, honey gold beige inside. I crashed that shit.
Nice.
On
bet
my
I
way to
crashed.
on my way to swim practice. I was the captain of the swim team.
Dude, my first car, I got it totaled in 2 months. I got hit by a school bus.
Woof.
Yeah, at a red light. I was sitting there, and a school bus hit us from behind, and it was in the summer too. And he said that he accidentally hit the gas instead of the brake, and it drove us into another Memphis City vehicle bus.
Woof.
And
died
yeah, just sandwiched. Yeah, that was 2 months, and after that, I drove my mom's Yukon. Yeah, totaled 3 cars.
Damn. Yeah, you're like the king of totaling.
Yeah, never wore a seatbelt in any of them.
Nice.
Dumbass. Why would you not wear a seatbelt?
YOLO, dude. YOLO.
Because I'm cool. Because the girls that weren't in the car with me would have thought it was badass.
Fuck all that.
And I was smoking a cigarette and had a dip in at the same time.
Did you really?
No, but I've done that before many times. I used to dip a lot.
That's weird to lie and they called out on the lie immediately in the story.
Yeah. That's cool, right?
It's like that didn't happen. No, it didn't happen. Much of what you've said is reliable.
Ooh.
If we're going
Yeah.
bar for bar.
Have you ever been in a total car? Have you ever totaled a car?
No,
No.
because
What's the worst wreck you've ever been in?
every car accident I've been in, the car's been able to be driven afterwards.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's important.
yeah. Even when I crashed that Plymouth Voyager, it was just into a snowdrift,
Yeah.
and I was able to. It was just the impact of the snowdrift. It wasn't
just pulled it
actually any. Yeah, we just got yanked out.
I'm with it.
Yeah, and I got hit with a homeboy of mine. He was in a Toyota Celica, and we got hit because we decided to do a
Pass that
U-turn
joint.
in the middle of the street.
Pass the joint.
Hey, Brennan just broke the record for longest held
That's
split.
just done, dude.
Tell him what he's won, Will.
Fucking a lifetime of Mike's accident.
Oh, it's a punishment more than it's a benefit.
It's a zonk.
Yeah, man. Yeah. So, what other accidents? Rear-ended a few times.
That's
You got
nothing,
rear-ended?
dude.
Did you get paid?
No,
You haven't even driven when your car's on crack, dude.
Yeah, dude. You haven't even flipped a car on crack. You haven't gone into the side of the interstate,
know the struggle.
blackout drunk,
No,
going
I don't,
75.
no. Absolutely not. I don't drive that way.
You don't know
nigga.
nothing.
Dude, I did a 360 on the highway
Yeah,
in
sick.
Florida.
Nice.
And
Good place to
fucking-
do it. Good place to do it.
Bro, yeah, we were coming back from
Like a donut?
like a whole 360.
Yeah, donut.
Like, so, like, fucking, we were coming back from space or some shit like that. It was one of the fucking clubs.
You're just in
The
space?
Space nightclub.
It's a club in South
yeah,
Florida.
in South Florida.
the best
yeah.
club.
Yeah. And it was fucking sometime at like fucking before sunlight. But it was like, and I saw this SL55 AMG and a Ferrari, and they were racing. And I had a 2005 Mustang. It was only V6. Hey, I like the Mustang. I'm a Ford guy.
You thought you bought your car?
No. I knew my car wasn't fast enough, but I knew I could play around.
Yeah, you know,
And
he's
that's
just like Will's just like, I just came from space.
You
homie."
literally can go from 60 to 100, and that's as far as you're peaking.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I was that thing topped out at
And you're losing
one.
control at 110.
No, you're not losing control if you know how to drive.
But at 110, it's literally unstable as fuck.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you have to have it. If it would have been a Shelby,
have
to
if
have
it would have
it.
been, if
You'd
it would
have
have
to
been
have a spoiler.
if it would have been a Shelby, then your suspension and all that shit would be accelerated.
Look, you're talking to a guy that's handicapped from driving.
No, it was from riding a motorcycle. But
Right.
and that was because a car pulled out in front of me.
Okay, well, handicap.
The mushrooms kicked in. I couldn't even jump in on that
Well,
double Dutch
yeah.
joke. I could have.
There was some good action there, dude. We were hopping, we were skipping.
There was some time there.
Yeah, no,
Hopscotch.
and like, well, dude, it was a fun car. Like, I'm a car guy, but I knew I wasn't gonna get.
Yeah,
like-
but I'm a car guy too, and I'm calling bullshit that your car's not fucking wobbling.
Hey, Carlin?
At 110.
Car
Did
guy.
you say you're Carlin bullshit instead of Carlin?
yeah.
I'm calling bullshit.
I said Carlin. I'm Carlin
At
bullshit.
110, a Mustang is not fucking gonna fucking wreck itself.
No, it was actually like the thing read like 120 or some shit like that.
You'd have
Yeah,
a
you should've done it.
slight
At
breeze
one,
hit
no,
you.
you'd hit it at 110. At 110, you'd be straight. 115, but you're not going like that the whole time. You're slowing down a little bit. You're fucking with the whip, like.
Yeah, because you can't get faster than 110, and you have an AMG, and
Yeah, and they were fucking around. They knew what was up.
Yeah, but you can do it 140 in an AMG.
I know
and
what you
it's-
can
and
do
it
in a fucking
feels
AMG
like
and a
it
Rari.
feels like a
yes, because
glove.
that's suspension. That's the whole makeup of the car.
They
is
literally
different.
can do 140 so easy.
But you can do that in a Shelby, or a Roush, or a Bullet.
Don't make comparisons that you don't know.
Yes, I know what the fuck those are. Each one is a fucking different Mustang.
I
You've
did
driven
one.
all of them?
I did 137 in
have
my
you
Eclipse,
driven
dude.
all
I
of
don't
those?
understand this
I've driven some
conversation.
nice cars.
But you've not driven the
Yeah,
ones
but
you
I
just
don't-
stated.
just letting you-
No, but I have the
See,
understanding.
that's
of
what
that.
I'm saying. See, no, see, that's
But
what
no,
I'm
it's the
talking about.
suspension. It's knowing a fucking whip. I know cars and shit like that.
But you haven't driven them.
Yeah, I haven't driven those.
Okay, so let's.
But I can
so
understand.
let's-
It's like riding a bike.
let-
When you
let-
ride
But
a
have you
fucking-
driven them? I'm confused. What
Yeah,
you're...
have you driven them? You haven't
I'm
driven anything
confused
over
what's
5,000
happening right
dollars.
now.
I haven't shared all of my story. You guys don't know about me. That's the thing. Is like I've been.
Well,
fucking
you
with
said you've
cars.
never driven a car that's more than $5,000.
No, I said I would never own a car more than $5,000. Driven cars, I've driven plenty of cars.
Have you driven? What's the nicest thing you've driven?
The nicest thing I've driven is a fucking Rolls Royce Ghost.
Well, it's hard to go
That's not
fast out here as well.
But that's not fast.
Sure, but that's the nicest that you said nicest.
What's the
Yeah,
fastest?
The fastest car that I've driven is a California T. With
I don't know what that is.
the Ferrari California T.
That's cool.
And how fast are you going?
When I did the test drive, because what I used to do was actually go and I would do all the paper, I would do everything but the signing of my name, and I would go and fuck around with like high end dealerships. So I've used to fuck around with Porsche, I fucked around with BMW, Ferrari, and Audi. And so I used to go and like I did this before I even thought about YouTube. I was just fucking with them, where I'd be like, I'm interested in a car, right? And I would
Yeah.
I
Taking
would,
it out for test drive.
Yeah,
I would take it out for a test drive. Yeah, and I
Yeah,
would
but
do
you've never
everything.
really driven a car. Like you
No,
only
but I
drove for
took
a
it-
test drive.
Yeah,
but then
but
you
no,
never
but-
like.
no, but see, the fucked up part is that I used to take it to the limit every time I did the test drive. Like I did it.
Yeah, of course, but
I
that-
did it to the point
but
where
that
they wanted to
drive-
kick me out because I was.
But that
they were
drive
like,
doesn't
I need
give
you
you
to
the
bring-
experience
I need you to
as a
bring the
driver,
car-
my
I
boy.
need you to turn around and bring the car back.
But
I
that
was-
don't give you the
Because
experience
I'd be
as a driver.
downtown doing like 80.
Yeah, but that doesn't give you the experience.
I'd be
as a
blowing
driver.
lights with people in the car with me. Like I'm fucking around in a test drive because legally they're allowed to let me do whatever I want as long as I don't actually harm the car. Right? So I could.
I think the passenger would be like, "Slow the fuck down, buddy,"
Yeah, they did.
and you just kept driving.
Yeah, because the point would be like he's not a good customer, and then I wouldn't have to sign any of the paperwork anyway. I could just walk away and then just be
Couldn't
this
they get you
mysterious
for,
person.
like fucking up the tires. And
No, because I wouldn't be like that.
But I don't think driving that would give you 4 or 5 times. What would you drive? GT3 RS?
I've driven a Berlinetta for Ferrari. I've driven a R8 for Audi. And then I drove AMG, BMW 3.5. And then what is it called? The M series, M5.
An M5, but that's
The
big
M5,
body.
no, but
Big
because that
body.
was in the
That's
car.
big body. I like
Yeah,
M3.
big body. No, that was fun. And then I mean,
What if they let you test drive women? Like before you marry them or fuck them?
It's kind of the point of dating.
No.
You're gonna start doing
But
that now that you got your own
now
place.
you got your own place.
No,
Now
no,
you're
no,
starting
no,
to
no,
put
no.
comments.
I don't think you know what I mean. I think you need
King over
I think you need a dealer involved, like a dealership.
Like
As long as they're a dealership and you go there and there's like the girls that are like on the floor.
He's never been to Tijuana.
Well, they have
He's
one
never been
in
to TJ.
Tijuana, I was
You
gonna
gotta
say.
go to TJ.
Yeah, but I'm talking about fancier than that in the States with insurance and everything.
That's Vegas, or a little bit outside of
Yeah,
Vegas.
all right,
Buddy
but then you go in and you're like looking in the flaps and you're like, oh, good interior. Does this come in leather?
Not many miles.
Does it come in brown?
This is why we can't invite.
Is it pink or brown? Would you? Pink or brown?
That's how
would
he
you like?
views an orgy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You just check the.
He's like, this
flat.
one's being worn right now.
And they're like, can you take it? And they're like, hey, we can take it for a spin if you want. Like the salesman on the floor, the lot lizard. He's like, hey, let's take it for a spin.
got
And then,
some-
it's, and then it's you fucking her in the pussy and she's blowing him. And he's like, how does she drive?
Literally, I've been in that situation.
At a dealership?
We
No,
went for a
but- At an orgy and like.
He loves his orgies. This motherfucker.
I know, he's a horny guy. It's
chick
the
that I'm with is
mushrooms.
getting banged out, and another guy comes up behind me. He's like, "How's it? Mind if I take it for a spin?" And I literally get to decide whether or not that guy gets to fuck the chick that I'm with.
What?
And I just,
I would say no every time, dude. Yeah.
but she's enjoying it, so sometimes I go, "All right, yeah, go for it, bro."
It just be like,
Crazy,
no soup for you.
because you don't have to give a shit if you don't want to. You don't have to, especially if it's not my piece. It's they're with me, but they're not with
guys
me.
are a community.
It's
Yeah.
like
I'm just there to check to see if anybody's taking advantage if she's not into it. I check with her.
it's like Hertz rent a car. Like it's not your
Yeah, the
car. It's
car
just,
gets
it's the
to talk-
company's car.
The car gets to talk back to you though, and like let you
Yeah.
know whether or not it's.
It's the company's
That
car.
helps.
Yeah.
Like, we both get to drive
Better
it, but like
communication with the car when the car talks back to you.
When the car talks back, you gotta be able
Yeah.
to figure out their limits.
yeah, that's when you turn the car off.
And just let everybody get in the car. That sounds.
That's when you don't get an oil change for a couple thousand miles, and you start treating the car like shit.
That's when you bought a
But make it-
Astro
but-
van.
But you make it think it's the car's problem.
Ah!
It's you that's not getting the oil change, but it's the car that's the issue.
Jesus Christ! Gaslighting your own car.
Yeah, literally with the gas light on.
Yeah, gaslighting.
With the
your
gas
own
light on, dude.
Yeah.
Dude,
That
that's
what the
it,
fuck it
dude.
means? Is that what it means? The gas light is on, but we
It all makes sense now.
we can
dude.
still keep going.
It's not. Do you know where gaslighting comes from?
Boom.
Do you know what gaslighting comes from? The phrase.
Go for it.
Jews.
It was a play in the 30s, and it was called Gaslight. And like the whole play is just this guy just gaslighting his wife and just treating her like shit the whole time. And
That's
the play
what it's based off?
Yeah, and the play was called Gaslighting.
I thought it was literally a car thing.
No, the play was-
We still
nah.
got a couple more miles.
The play was called
liking that.
Gaslight.
I'm
Yeah.
liking
That's a better term.
Yeah.
yeah, no, I got 20 miles off at E. You know, I can make it. That's what
Yeah.
I tell myself.
That's what you're
The-
gaslighting your own
the-
car.
it's
No,
really
that's what you
about
tell your car. You go,
fumes.
you're
It's
gonna
really
make
about
it. You
the
got enough
fumes.
gas.
The fumes will last me one more day.
You're not even like when you're oil when you have every single light on in your car and you're like, you're fine.
I literally.
You're fine. Your car's just screaming at you with those lights going, I have so many things wrong with me right now. And you're going, no, you'll keep going.
Yeah.
You're fine.
That's how I'm driving right now in my 2004 Mazda 3.
No, you're being a dick to your car.
Damn. Fucking, and you drove the best cars, huh? This motherfucker underappreciative of the
You
real
know what
cars.
my first actual owned car was 1989 white and Acura Integra.
Why'd it have to be white?
Oh shit!
'Cause it was
you gotta
clean.
move your car. Speaking of,
It was. Is Vetterman's back?
yep. Hello.
No, that's what we should call it.
Suck my dick, Vetterman.
Yes, it's Brennan Weeks.
Suck my dick.
Shit, dude.
Suck my dick, Vetterman.
We just ended then?
I mean, I guess is that it?
Yeah, I mean,
Brian, right now, his girlfriend's like, what the fuck? dude?"
I mean, that's it.
No, I should. No, do you pick up the phone? Let me talk to him.
that's it.
No, I mean,
Yeah,
you
try
gotta
to
get
convince him, dude. Go for it. Call him. Try to convince
what?
him.
No.
And you can earn, we keep going with the podcast.
Let me get it. No, I'm gonna fight him.
Sure, if you figure that out, I'll keep going.
I think that's gonna be.
I think realistically, you're gonna have to go move your car.
I think you
So,
are gonna have to.
As long as you go down there and get on it.
I think that's signing out. This is a good
That's
ending.
fair enough.
And that's the podcast.
Stone Cold Sober.